try to kill my wife. In the office, greeted with the stench of old feet and Italian grease. Shit got me feeling nauseous. Stepping over wires, arcade sticks and capture cards. Boot up OBS on Windows 8, man, I'm working hard. I'm just a small guy, making 5 bands on the hour. Every hour I'm devouring. Don't you play me, cause if you play I'll make you publicly apologize until you say please. When I sit in my chair, I'm swaying like a metronome. Keeping time until you tip me, that's a business probe. When I look at chat and see no one is talking, I'll just call your mouth drooling idiot for just watching. When I end the stream and see I only got to 50, I'll end the record and beg you please tip me. You're a mini 200 people to the acoustic stream. If every one of you tipped $1, that'd be a really big dream. Thank you. Will I ever take accountability? I don't know, but I do know that the tips go. Gotta grow. It's a struggle running 2 channels, now 3, but I'm a crowd-funded individual, so it's not free. Channels, yeah, I need to make that money back. Got a big gin in the line trying to cut it back. Got an improved setup if you wanna call it that. Got my big bitch flannel with the hoodie in the bag. I'ma beg a couple dents where they want it at. Could've had that 50K, but now I'm not a part of that. Never called at the right time, so I waddled out. Put a couple Hogans and went and got the bottle out. Staying out of drama, that's what I'm all about. Side scrollers set me up, they just did it for the clout. I really need support, I really need it now. But I won't go and get a job cause I would rather be a clown. What's a mob to a king, to a god? How I wish I was more than a 50-bit bitch. 20 years faking, can't make it. Red hat, blue vest on my bacon. I'm shaking back to the days when views paid me. Used to play games, now the game plays me. Used to make waves, now I just praise. Not a slow day, sitting on my couch in the hallway. They just hate me cause I made it. They just hate me cause I'm racist. They just hate me cause I'm real. It's because I run the slave trade. Kiwi farms on my case. Skin melting off my face. Spraying Jasper with a mace. Cats locked in the basement. Will I ever take accountability? I don't know, but I do know that the tips go. Gotta grow. It's a struggle running 2 channels, now 3, but I'm a crowd-funded individual, so it's not free. It's not free.
Oh, I did tell you I was going to unmute us when I was going to talk you in. That means that like you shouldn't talk so that I talk you in. And you know when it starts, right? So you don't say what you're talking about where you're typing. You're saying big apps. I thought that said big chips.
Big chips. My bad. I'm sorry.
Some damn chips.
Here,
right
I'll go. Dude, I have banana chips. They're so good.
That's not chips.
Yes, it is.
You know that's not what I mean by chips.
No, I know. I know.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Okay.
I know. All right. So do you want me to be quiet again, and then you can do the whole lead-in?
We're been in for 40 seconds now, brother.
I know that. But do you want to try it?
Oh, what, I'm supposed to start the intro again for you? Remember? Did you see him do that earlier in the week?
No.
Oh my God, he was such a dude. Actually, it was the most insane thing. Not the most insane thing, but maybe one of the more insane things I've ever seen him do. Because he he forgot to record. His pre-stream.
I must have missed that.
And so he literally goes back, does the I think the guitar intro, does the ding 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 intro. Yeah. I think he even did a hot cold open intro where he was like, all this and more on DSP gaming, ding 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 ding. Actually, you know what? Someone do a Crazy Frog version of the DSP intro. Ding 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 ding. That's the worst shit in the planet, dude. I hate that so much. But it was everywhere. Ding, 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 ding,
It
ding,
was.
ding,
It
ding,
fucking
ding, ding,
was
ding, ding.
everywhere. I remember hearing it. Like people had it as their ringtones.
You know what? But you know what though? It's catchy. Catchy as fuck.
It's very catchy.
I remember it. And I remember it.
Yeah.
Gong, gong.
Yeah. If you want to be fucking remembered, do that.
You know what? The Venga Boys in that one song, like they really cashed it. They really cashed it on that, huh? Like
New York to San Francisco. Dude, love that song.
That's like was that Six Flags that it had like
yes,
that weird old guy? That's a guy. That's like a guy in makeup, right? I think that's. I could be wrong about that.
It was a girl
what?
in a suit.
Is that true?
I remember it was a girl. Big Ups Turtles Game Kingdom for the 6 months. Amazing.
I didn't know about that.
It was a woman, but made up to look like a man.
Really? You know what? I was gonna say that I thought I thought that was Dana Carvey, who you might remember from the movie Master of Disguise. You know, like turtly enough for the Turtle Club, because
turtle.
You know what? Sorry, that another side rail. But you know what happened when they were filming that scene? You know what global thing happened when he was filming that scene?
Oh, was it like 9/11?
It was 9/11.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at 9/11, but
that's terrible.
The cast and crew got news of 9/11 while they were filming the Turtle Club scene.
Oh,
so when you think of filming something, you know, you just kind of gotta think about all these cameramen and crew guys and whatever standing around, observing like a moment of silence, right? And there's Dana Carvey dressed up like a big turtle, and he's also observing a moment of silence for 9/11.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy! I didn't know that.
Yeah, life's cool. Life's kind of cool, huh?
Life's pretty
just
cool.
I love the idea of like, wow, I know where I was on 9/11. I was dressed as a turtle. I was in this really horrible movie called The Master of Disguise.
Dude, I loved that movie when it came out.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I was also like
about 5 years old.
Young.
5 years old.
Yeah, actually, no, I was in 5th grade when 9/11 happened. What?
Jesus Christ, dude! Don't tell me that.
Sorry.
Wait, what grade? 7th grade? 5th grade?
5th grade.
God,
yeah.
I was in 10th grade.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough for me. I'm old. I'm old as shit.
Yeah, apparently, but that's okay. That's okay.
I can't, if you say so.
I prefer older men.
All right, now we're talking. You're greasy.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, I'm greasy.
That's what well, that's an excellent segue. Because DSP said I went by Little Greasy. In these AI, oops, not this one. In these AI chat messages created by the wonderful Expand Dong, and also big ups Dingus, and also co-created by a friend of the channel, Cerulean86. So big ups to both of them. I believe Cerulean86 did the AI voices in Expand Dong, did the video here. So big ups to both of them. I hope it's okay that I'm watching a video. I did not ask for permission.
I pinned it in the top of our chat the other day. It's okay.
Yeah, you got a problem with it.
I'll pin it again.
You got a problem with it. We can settle it in Smash Bros Online.
Yeah, exactly.
I can go home and get my Switch from my dad. We could play. Actually, I kind of want to get that Nintendo World Championship and crush all these noobs crying, acting like.
I bet you'd be way better at it than.
I'm probably way better than just about anybody in the world, would be my guess. That would be my assumption, but we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing, Dad.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
Fuck you.
Whoa. Come on. That's my dad.
I was helping. I was being helpful. Please. Okay, I'm sorry.
Very helpful at all. Let's watch this. So as you know, if you're not aware of the situation, DSP has been doing the Gok 9000 on the Kino Casino. He is, the back of his throat is bruised.
Very.
What little hair has remained on his scalp has been pulled out. Is being wrenched out of his hair. Big ups to Mr. Extravagant, big ups to Tommy, big ups to everybody. Yeah, I can't pick up a controller at a competitive level, and number fourth on the planet, probably.
I think you'd probably be number 3.
That's high praise. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
You're
what
welcome.
was I saying? I shouldn't look at the chat when I'm talking because
we're talking about Kino Casino.
Oh yeah. He's been on the Gok 9000, right?
Yeah.
So he was in the his channel and doing some chat. And you haven't seen the exact end-to-end timeline of all the chats, and the stuff I've been seeing on Twitter has been leaving out some of the funny stuff. Like, not all the funny
Yeah, I
stuff,
don't think I've seen all of it.
and not the funniest stuff, but there's definitely some in here that are very funny.
Whoa, OGX3 Super Boss, big ups. Enjoy your brainworms.
Enjoy your brainworms.
Yeah.
Let's start watching this.
Hello, Span Dog. How you doing, dude?
Yeah, he was forced. Yeah, forced.
No, Mr. Shaving, this is upcoming still.
After all my streams, after spending some time with my wife, and we went to bed. My wife had to go to bed early because she had to work early today. I had a little bit of extra time, and I just so happened
at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, a little extra
jump
time.
onto the Kino Casino stream over on Kick to see what those guys were up to.
Wow.
Yeah, my wife had to go to bed early last night because she had to go to work today early. But
I think so like 1 or midnight is early for them. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd, but I also like how he had to say it twice. In a very short amount of time, like it was a lie that he had to tell himself.
Yeah. I didn't know what time his wife goes to bed, right?
Yeah.
If they don't sleep in separate rooms and they do sleep in separate rooms, the idea of him like giddily typing in the Kino Casino's chat, like while under the covers, like a 15-year-old girl, like texting with his phone, and it's just very funny to me. His wife's asleep next to him. She's recovering from an illness.
I was thinking about the same thing, like just the cell phone glowing in the dark, cat's asleep next to him. He's like giggling to himself.
He knows the cat's got to wake up early the next morning. She can't sleep because the light on his phone is on 100% brightness.
He's only around
I have to get up early.
Right around midnight.
Honey, Jasper's in here. You're gonna wake him up.
So, you know, I was good. We were in bed, and she went to sleep, and I was like, well, let's see what these guys are doing.
Oh God, he left the volume on too, right? So
their show.
Listening to
they were
the
doing
Kino
their thing.
Casino
They were talking
guys
about a bunch of stuff
screaming,
I know absolutely nothing about. They were talking about iDubbbz.
And you know,
they were talking about some other guy I never heard of.
But you know that
it's fun because
have headphones in.
When I'm over there, like, listen, again, I know these guys are not my biggest fan.
Yeah.
They've made fun of me just like everyone else over the years. They razz me. They give me the business when I do something stupid, which everyone has the right to do.
You didn't
correct?
do anything about it.
They razz him.
At the same time, I feel like these guys treat me more fairly because they look at all the other people out there who are doing awful things, and they look at me and they're like, why does everyone razz and kind of like hate on Phil?
Why does everybody razz him?
He doesn't really do anything like these other people.
What?
Yeah, you can say every once in a while he has a flaw or whatever, he does something stupid, and we call him out for it, but
every once in a while he has a flaw. Meaning
that says so much about his thoughts on himself,
right? It's those little things, like the ways, like I know that he's like very unintentional of a person because he has no intentions other than the intention to get money. So like his words don't, like he doesn't really think about the words that he uses. No. So in a way that kind of is, it's just like a stream of consciousness. You know, it's a lot more, it's a lot more real. And like every so often I have a flaw, meaning all the other time I am flawless. I'm perfect person. You know, 90% of the time I'm perfect. Yeah, very telling.
Mall workers usually arrive an hour before open. The mall Cat works at opens at 10 a.m. 11 on Sundays. Wow, that's so early. But crack it on.
Fucking late. That's a pain in the ass that a mall doesn't open until 10. Fuck off.
That's kind of crazy.
I'm up at like 8 trying to go out there, trying to go to Home Depot.
Hell no.
Get shit done. I'm not.
If it's the later in the day, the more happy I am to go to the store.
Nah. Well, I mean, okay,
nice and cool,
I say
around
that
like 8 p.m.
Okay, now I say that, but if stores were open like till 3 a.m., I'd be very happy about that.
Right. Nighttime is best time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Late at night. I should understand why we don't have that yet. Or that's not more 24-hour. Maybe it's because it's like too expensive to like protect businesses.
Probably.
You know, support all the power and stuff for that long. I bet you that's got something to do with that.
I think so. I think that's probably part of it.
All the things that people say about him is like most of it doesn't even matter if it's true. Some of it's not true at all.
Walmart again. Good. I hate Walmart.
It's just ridiculous to get this amount of hate.
Woof.
And so
that was hard.
I feel like that's a fair assessment, quite frankly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what
I'm okay with that.
They disrespect his wife, but he don't care.
Oh man, they're just razzing.
Yeah, they're just being silly, okay? Oh, what's for dinner? You know what? It's a secret.
Oh. I haven't even thought about what I'm gonna have for dinner, but it's a weekend. I'm gonna go get me a nice shawarma plate of some kind. I want some damn gyro meat.
Phil is so delusional that he believes those guys are his friends.
Yeah.
If it wasn't pathetic, it would be sad.
It's both sad and pathetic.
I mean, it's also like baffling and actually like kind of like I'm not gonna say disappointing because that like implies that I have expectations for Phil or that they're not like extremely low expectations. But like it's like how are you? Are you
really that stupid?
I guess you really are that fucking stupid. If you would like go so hard against people and like look so deeply into things that people say and reject them and get pissed off, and now these guys come along and because they're kind of popular, you're like you're massively glazing them. Like, give me a fucking break.
It's weird. And I was talking to someone last night who was saying like there are two options. This is either him playing some sort of 4D chess or it's him being stupid. And I was like, it's more likely that he's being stupid, but yeah.
Well, I mean, like people like him are like actually incapable of long-term planning like this.
Yes.
And his entire life, all he's ever done is just react to things that will get him through this exact moment.
Yes.
And I can't believe that he actually is agreeing to go on the RTU review because you know what's going to happen, okay? He's going to go on that and they're going to like, you might expect, or it might be, might be, sorry. At first, I assumed that is going to be like, that's where they're going to spring the trap on him. And I thought about it a little bit more. And actually, they're probably going to glaze him really, really hard that day so that he goes out like gangbusters. Like he goes nuts on RTU on this like React review. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then they're going to ask to like participate in his reaction to his own review, his own documentary. Right. And that's, if I was planning this kind of like weird gay op, that's when I would spring the trap. Would be like, well, wait a minute, Phil, why are we skipping this? I don't want to skip this part. Can we watch this part, please? And he'll be like, no. And they'll press him and they'll be like, Phil, come on, like let's watch this part. Like, this part's stupid already. Like you guys can watch the Star. You've seen the Star Scrollers interview. You don't need to. And then they'll get, then they'll that's the turnaround. That's the betrayal moment where they'll get pissed. And then they'll turn their den heads on him, and it'll be a feeding frenzy.
It'll be great. Also, his face is looking more rotund, I've noticed.
Who, Phil?
You see that? Yeah. Look at him right now.
I see what you mean. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking more like...
He's looking a little bit chunky down here, huh? His eyes are still very sunken in, but the snort sacks are blending in with the cheeks. You know what, though?
What?
That might be the new camera. Maybe he's got some AI smoothing on it, and this is what he thinks looks better, right?
Maybe.
He's smoothing out the snort sacks. If it turned out that he was filtering himself on his camera, that would be the funniest thing ever.
I love that. Holy shit. Either way, it's
razz me if you want. Make fun of me. I'll razz myself.
Razz me.
Okay.
Right? I don't care. I know that I'm not perfect.
A sniper's dream. Absolutely.
Yeah, like a light bulb.
Yeah.
Anyway, went by there and just kind of chimed in on the stuff that they were talking about.
No,
didn't really know much of what to say because I don't know who these people are. That have to I know who iDubbbz is, but I've never watched any of his stuff. There's not like much to say. I
don't know who iDubbbz is, but I think he knows who that is. He's talked about iDubbbz before.
All right, so let me get back on track. So anyway, I hung out with the guys on Kino Casino for like an hour. It was fun, and we had a good time.
That's true, Hate Army.
Basically. The way I see it is,
Razzer HQ.
Listen, I know that these guys are
here
about drama, right?
Yeah.
But at least they're treating me fairly. And that's a change that I haven't had in a long time. I haven't actually had someone just treat me fairly.
Coming out of hibernation.
In a long time. It's not about getting your butt kissed. It's about like, hey, here's somewhere where I can just drop in every once in a while and say hi.
Your balls kissed.
And feel welcome and hang out and talk with them and have a good time. As opposed to, oh, look. I want to just drop in and say hi. Oh, it's time for the interrogation. It's time for the firing squad to come out and execute me publicly and be insanely critical of me.
Maybe you shouldn't have lived your life as a lying scumbag and people wouldn't be constantly interrogating you for the truth.
Yes. If you don't want to be interrogated, don't give them a reason to fucking interrogate you. It's that simple.
And, sort of taken out of context here, like not, imagine this is not about DSP, right? If you heard somebody talking to you about this, that was like, oh man, the other day I went into this chat room and oh my goodness, everybody there was so nice to me. And you know what? It was so nice to like not have a firing squad ready for me in a chat whenever I go somewhere. Oh, that was such a relief. Wouldn't you kind of be like,
wait, what am I watching? What has this person done to like warrant any of that?
Yeah, like if someone just came out to you on the street and was like that, or a friend told you that, you'd be like, well, why are there people like how do people know who you are? Oh, it's stupid. I've been doing YouTube for 15 years, and for some reason, people think that. Okay, this is how stupid this is.
Get this.
Some people think I'm a groomer, and then I talked to my first girlfriend when she was under the age of 18, which they can't even prove is not even true. She talked to me. I mean, she was talking to me when she was overage. Okay. Number two, they act like I'm a bad gamer, which isn't even true. Even though, like it's not even true because I came fourth in a tournament in which I played an exploitable version of a game that no professional wanted to actually play, and so because so many professionals boycotted the version of the game I wanted to play, there was very little competition, and I won because I practiced the broken character.
Oh, okay.
I didn't win the tournament. I mean, I came fourth in the tournament. So, but I just say that I won.
But yeah, I was the first American.
Thank you. Yes.
Baby Man Gaming, 9 months. Baby Man Gaming, he's a baby.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
That's amazing. If someone came up to me and whatever, if I had that conversation with someone that you and I sort of just had right now, I'd walk away. Like,
wouldn't you want to hear what he's telling you? I mean, that's a lot.
Oh, you're right.
I would kind of be like, well, I think I know why people are like,
maybe you're a piece of shit.
How long has this been going on? 15 years, brother. Change your name online. Just put a new screen name on. You know what a sock account is, right? I feel like even a normal person would be like, well, just change your name. Just get a new account. I don't know.
Yes, just change your name. Just do that. It's easy. Easy
ask me 400 personal questions. They know I'm not going to answer. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little different. To just have somewhere to hang out.
Yeah, you've been banned from 109 chat rooms.
Cool to do.
What?
Like, again, I've said this before. I'll say it again. With the side scrollers thing last year, that's what it was supposed to be. They reached out to me and said, "Do you want to be a guest on our show?" Look, all these guests were lining up because we restarted our show, our podcast, and I said yes.
Oh my goodness!
And then they said, "Oh, well, because of who you are,
I don't know.
All your detractors contacted us. We now want to do a giant, in-depth, interview
instead." I don't want to have it.
I want to eat meat.
How about you treat me fairly like everybody else instead of treating me like dirt because I have detractors, right? And
sorry, hold on. So
they don't treat you like dirt because you have detractors.
Correct. Also, that's like circular logic because it's like detractors treat me like shit is the premise because I have detractors.
Yes.
I don't know if that's circular logic or if that's just
That's okay.
Begging the question or something. I don't know. That's putting the horse before the cart. Hold on. Putting my wife before the cart. It's just maybe that he's just intentionally lying. Obviously, it's just a very clear, like I think again. If you told that, oh man, everybody hates me because everybody hates me, to someone, they'd be like,
wait, what?
Are you sure that's the reason why? There's got to be another reason than that, or a definite reason.
I don't feel like I'm being treated like dirt when I'm on their show. You know what I mean?
You weren't being treated like dirt.
They were just come in and hang out with them and have a good time.
Dude,
that was very fair.
I would say, like, at first we were all like, fuck Stuttering Cuck because he's going to glaze Phil up like the Quartering did, right? So, but he was like respectful and he was like, he didn't call him a gouty pig roach right off the jump. He just, he kept it pretty real. And then Phil, like, slowly, just after only 5 hours of exposure, he then became a hater. So what does that tell you? That's he speedrunned the fucking the DSP politeness, neutrality to DSP to hatred of DSP pipeline right there. That was a speedrun.
Exactly.
And big ups to Atlas, the raid. Oh my God. Big ups to the 60 Skulls. Thanks for joining us. You're now Beamers.
His head looks like the watermelons on clearance at Walmart. Questionable shape and questionable contents inside.
Oh
and
my
it has
God.
a weird color and smell.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Light bulb shaped watermelons. kind of yellowy,
No.
the ones that are yellowy at the bottom and not ripe
Someone
yet.
put in like a squash in with the watermelons.
Right. Yeah. And it's also
just
rotten.
that.
It's a one of them's a pumpkin.
Yeah. It's got like bugs crawling in it. Ew. That's gross.
That
what it's all
sounds
about,
accurate, though. He's
right?
got fruit flies all
So,
over the place.
I'll continue to
I
talk
know.
with those
And
guys.
those teeth.
From time to time, you may see me if I have a night where I have like a free hour before I go to sleep, because they stream the same times as me. Like they stream
I'm gonna
during
talk
my
to my
late
friends
streams.
just before I go to sleep.
Okay, honey.
They stream way later
Holy
than me
shit.
though.
He like had to like wrench that down his throat.
Yeah.
Like he had
free
to
hour before
like
I go
he
to
had to
sleep.
You can
brace
see his
stream
spine like
the
an
same
accordion.
times as me. Like they
yeah,
stream
but he
during
also
my
had to
late
use his
streams.
arms to like look. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna I need to brace like my arms together so I have the adequate skull support because I need to drop my neck muscle tension in order to allow the maximum amount of phlegm to flow through my throat. Okay, watch. It's very advanced. It's a very advanced technique. Observe.
Turtles, you're right. God damn.
He's
Oh, dude. Like it looks like it hurts at this point.
kind of you know what's that? It's a music video or something. I'm a boomer and I'm an idiot, so I don't know. But like I think it's Birdman who's like rubbing his hands in the window. That's kind of that's what I'm seeing here. Hold on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me see. I think I know what you're talking about.
Hold on. I'm gonna find it.
Okay.
This.
Boomers are cool. Okay, my dad is a very cool person, so don't even.
There you
you're
go.
Good. Cool.
That's not what I want.
Whoa.
I'm stupid.
It's okay.
It not matter on his day sim. If anyone called my wife an autistic fat flowers, the last thing you would think to
think
do
it
would
meant
be to
bitch.
plan a stream with them and say they're kind. Filling out with Subaru man would be no different.
Yeah. No, you're right. Actually, and let me pull that up again. Hold on.
There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Yeah. So I mean. If I was Phil and somebody called my wife
So
fat
I'm
bitch,
not getting
okay?
I make fun of Philpa so nude. And read, your wives are fat fucking bitches. There. Now we am free to call Phil a scamming piece of shit who's got a spot in the gutter waiting for him and his family.
Oh God, I can't understand this bitch sometimes. All right, okay.
That's the French for you.
So so I'm working on getting my make fun of Phil pass. So Snoot, Indrid, your wives are fat fucking bitches. There. Now I'm free to call Phil a scamming piece of shit.
Now we're
who's got a
friends.
Spot in the gutter.
now we're
waiting.
friends.
Now we're BFFs.
I love it.
And then it shouldn't
How
matter
do you
how.
do, my fellow Radzer?
Hey, hello, fellow Raz or youth. I'm great. Thank you for the 6 months.
I love it when the Razzler youths join us.
Yeah, fellow youth. But yeah, if anybody calls my wife an autistic fat bitch, like that's not gonna fly. And he definitely knows that they called her fat. Like, go get DSP.
He saw the
fat
footage and he
wife.
was confronted with it by people in his audience.
Yes. Yeah, and didn't really give an answer to why that was okay.
I love it.
Well, he didn't need to give an answer. He's just happy with it. He's fine. They're nice to him. Gives
Yeah, he
consent.
knows this. Yeah,
Very
10 months.
programs.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
They
but,
stream
like,
way later than me though.
God damn.
So that's why, like last night, I was going to sleep. I had an hour and
Well,
I
her
jumped in there.
feelings
I was
don't
able to like
matter.
hang out and chat with them. I'm definitely not
That's
going to be
true.
in there every time that they're streaming. In fact, I don't
Oh.
even know what their streaming schedule is. It was just like
It wasn't
random that
acceptable.
they
Okay.
were streaming, and I dropped by and I was like, oh hey, there they are. So
Yeah, the irony is a little bit great because a fat person called her fat. Wait. Oh, okay. I forgot that this was the whole point of the video.
Lol,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just arrived, and the first thing I hear was Cinnamon, a 5'5" guy. So this is iDubbbz and his wife? Okay. I know a bit
Okay.
about him, but
Okay.
not too much outside
Okay.
of his downfall after going from content
Yes, he
cop
was
to
trying,
a cuck,
you're
I
right.
guess, LOL. I am very succinct, haha.
Exactly,
Is Dubs
Shingo.
regularly on camera wearing short shorts? I assume he lives in Florida or Arizona. Lol.
What the fuck?
He lives here with
It's
me, holy
summertime,
shit.
stupid.
I live in a suburb of Seattle, yes. Lol. My name
Yes.
is Lil.
Why are you telling people
Just a
that?
lil. Why do
Yeah.
their mic arms have pants on them, LOL? Guys,
What?
I've seen 5 minutes of this, and I am already totally intrigued, LOL.
LOL.
WTF,
I love
man,
the
I do a
cadence.
camera-
I love
LOL.
the cadence that the AI is
Yes.
taking for Phil because it's like varying levels of urgency and excitement.
Yeah. And
Waist up
it
for a
sounds
reason, holy
annoyed
shit.
too at the same
How
time. I
old
love
is
it.
he?
Yeah, sometimes he does get mad. It seems like it's annoyed and
Yeah.
mad, and sometimes it seems like it's just fine.
Because I can see
Yes.
someone saying
You're
they're an
trying,
incel
that's
at like
early for
40
me.
years old, but 24. Come on. At 24,
on.
some
Come
guys balls haven't dropped and they're still watching Nicktoons and shit. Wow,
Nicktoons.
great viewership. Why can't he monetize? There are some annoying criteria for sure, but it's doable.
There's 6
Lol,
minutes
did you
of
guys
this.
watch my feasting
Holy
vid? Everyone makes
shit.
fun of me for those. Lol, the noodle.
Hold on a second here.
Wow. Did you hear it?
Lol, well, did you
Wow.
guys watch
Lol, well.
my
No, the
feasting vid?
next
Everyone
lol.
makes fun of me for those. Lol, the noodle vid.
Wow.
If you go to my DSP
Like
channel,
when he
just watch
said
the
gal.
featured video. It's brand new and
It's
hilarious.
brand new.
New HD cam.
Arkham Moon,
and I
that's
look
because
like a
DSP
moron.
talks like
Nope, I
Trump
have not
does.
seen the reaction.
He has the
Yes.
Sorry,
same
I
kind of
missed
like,
it.
everybody tells me
Instant
this,
depression.
everybody's saying
LOL.
this. You
Why
know,
is
I
the
don't
title
believe
of
it, but
the
it's
video
true, I
longer than
guess.
the
I don't
text
know.
He speaks in it. If you live in your car on the regular, I'd
Yeah,
assume you
14-year-old
adjust your
girl,
schedule
yeah.
to use
Well,
the
that
bathroom
too.
when stuff is open. No, I mean,
It's
I'm
'cause-
sure
and
it's
you know
tough
what?
for a week.
You know,
but
no,
Wait,
this is,
what is this?
hold on. What? Oh, if you live in
I
the,
was-
oh yeah.
uh,
This, I was just gonna say, like, this is not,
Yeah,
this is
say
not
it.
me criticizing anybody, but Donald Trump has a very sort of like feminine sort of cadence to his voice. It's
does.
very, very slightly bitchy. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah,
Yes.
you know, that guy's nipples, they were protruding. It's disgusting. It was disgusting. I don't know anything about it, but I don't like it.
was so
And
gross,
it's just
so
like, he
gross.
just, her hair and her nails are so bad. They were so bad, and I didn't like them. And
They looked so ugly.
and
There's
Phil-
Bandong's here.
oh, there he is. There's the guy. It's the dingus.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Sorry,
And
we
Phil
got
does the same
sidetracked.
thing. He has the same sort of very like an aunt or a grandmother kind of thing. Like, yeah, you know, I don't know anything about it. I didn't like the way their house was built, but you know, I said I would still come into it, and I said I'd still enjoy like the food, but that's okay. That's okay. I enjoyed the food. It was pretty okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't like something I'd make, but you know what? The food was tangy. The food was tangy. It was
it
crispy,
zipped.
and it had zip.
It was all right, I guess.
And like, I don't remember how we got into that talking. He has a feminine.
Because she sounds like
because he sounds like Trump. And it's because they're
Yeah.
both kind of girly.
Yes, that's
you
true.
adjust your schedule to
Also,
use the bathroom
sorry.
when
Bandong,
stuff.
Dingus has given us some behind-the-scenes information.
Oh
to
my
really
God.
train the AI off the "eat it" rant, so it's like perpetually angry.
See, this is the pitfalls of AI. And
Yes.
I've heard the Dingus AI, and there's I don't know what you trained that on, but it sounded like you were in pain when because every so often that AI just goes like like in the middle of a
Dude, that's just so funny.
it is very funny. I hope someone trains an AI on my
Like-
voice and it just randomly sounds like it's being tortured.
Wait,
Actually, that's a great idea.
Wait, there's one of me.
Uh-oh. What the?
Wait.
I didn't hear about
hold
that. Is
on.
that true? Where'd you see
No,
that?
I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
No. If there was one made of me and it was
Oh,
being
God,
trained
yeah.
on
Okay.
and it was being tortured. Oh, it was off the Splatoon VOD. So there you go. There you go. That's
Okay,
probably-
you're
that must have
you
been
meant
it.
his. Okay, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what?
Oh, I'm
I want
sorry.
the AI
Yeah, it's not
trained
about
from
it's
my
not always
voice,
about
too.
you. Tell her.
I know.
Gabba2 names, tell her, please. Okay, thank you. I'm just kidding. Shut up, Gabba2 names.
Sorry. Get
Is
fucked.
open, no. I mean, I'm sure it's tough for a week, but then you'd adjust, or else you're just asking for a perfume to booty.
What? Yeah. I was thinking of like when Shingo does the AI reading and stuff because it does the
Yeah, that's very fun. Oh yeah, sometimes there was something that Shingo put on recently that was like a weird like I want to say like surfer voice or something. And every so often it was just doing stuff like
If you live in your
you-
car, you probably should
What is
not
that?
eat stuff
What was that?
you know is risk of Hershey shit.
Jesus.
No Mexican
Christ.
or heavy dairy.
Hershey
Just
shit.
rice Lowell.
Lowell.
Wait, I have a theory.
Lowell.
You cannot monetize on YouTube.
Wait, I have a theory.
Unless you have a registered address, social security number ECT. You need to actually be
Well,
legal for
ECT.
employment.
AI fucked up there.
And so I wonder
Yeah.
if that's the issue. Yeah, I bet that's what
What?
the issue is. No, I think he can't monetize BC.
That's
You
all
need a
Phil
legal
baby.
ref-
Interesting.
You need a legally
Interesting,
registered
Chico.
address and social security number, and to be eligible.
What's a legally registered address? Can you not have
I-
can't you have a PO box or something? You just need to be able
Yeah.
to get mail, don't you? Like
Right.
for work to
Fucking what does he
monetize on
mean?
YouTube?
he's just trying to he's just
maybe.
googling shit
At
and
one
trying to like
point,
report
YouTube
it
mailed out
whatever he
codes.
finds so that they'll pay attention to him like Derek.
Yeah,
address,
exactly.
And you had to enter that code
Like
to
Hate Army
activate
said,
your
Derek
AdSense
mode.
account. No idea if PO boxes would be eligible, but you
Oh,
absolutely need a social security number. And
So now he's just explaining like what you need to be eligible for like having a job in the United States, which I'm pretty sure is fairly common knowledge. I would just guess that. I don't know.
Eligible for U.S. employment. If he's homeless, where does he get this gameplay?
Oh, right. I think it's not the
It's
same.
not like
It's not the same. We need to be registered with our fucking social insurance shit and like have an address in order to get our paychecks.
If anything, you would just know that it's like it's not that far-fetched, stupid.
Yeah, it's not that hard to understand, and we don't need a big explanation. Like that's
you're right above us.
That's his theory, by the way. His theory is that you need an address to be paid by mail.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, is this because I said having kids is the easiest thing to do? Lol.
God.
I totally wonder how he makes these videos if he has no
God
PC.
damn it.
Wow, pure phone editing. Interesting, but I believe that...
Oh, Shinko taking some trays.
LOL. Remember? You might want to watch my feasting video if you want to laugh, lol.
Jesus! This is literally...
Literally
what Slayer and Derek do. Remember, by the way, if you want to watch my feasting video, no pressure.
No pressure. No, none at all.
This is our show, fuckhead. Like, no, I know there's no pressure. You're just some idiot in the chat, fucker.
He's trying to guide the show. This is sort of what I meant earlier when I was like, he's trying to guide the fucking show.
Yeah, extremely cringe.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Pressure, but it's what everyone makes fun of me for. And this is Tales from the Borderlands.
That's not what everyone makes fun of you for. Actually, what everyone makes fun of you for is the beating off video. Is the beating off video that you recorded? Remember that? That's what people laugh at you for.
The narrative-based game. Wait, what EF? Is he talking about the imploding sub? 24-8. 20.
What the fuck was
Wait,
that?
what EF? Is he talking about the imploding sub? That's the Titanic exploring sub that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ew.
4 years old, he's depressed about the imploding sub from a year ago. Someone get this guy something to do.
That's kind of rude. I think people can be like, affected by something like sad that happened, or like, well, not sad, but like, I don't know.
Well, here's an example. 9/11. Maybe you didn't we already talked about it this morning.
Oh,
so
right.
It's okay.
Right. Go on.
So if you didn't exactly know anybody that was in one of those buildings, but it's still a sad thing that you can be affected by.
You can be affected by, like, I don't know anybody who died in 9/11, but it was like a very, very
My
bad
aunt
thing.
worked a few blocks from it.
Whoa,
she's
she died?
fine. No.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
so
the
what was
same
she?
thing.
Wait, what was she doing on 9/11? What were her whereabouts?
She worked at HBO during that time.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, she was at work.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
At 24, I was trolling
Ingrid's
people on the
aunt
Street
caused
Fighter
9/11.
community.
Oh, yeah.
set
Oh, that's
job,
what they're going with
depressed,
now.
and
That's what the
alcohol.
trolls are trying to
Life
say
figures shit
now.
out. Just get through it, and stuff always gets better. Exactly.
No, it doesn't, though. No, it doesn't.
Cares about people that died.
At 24, I was trolling people on the Street Fighter community. Like, no, you weren't. You were being trolled.
Yeah, you're being trolled and you're being a piece of shit.
What does no set job mean? Like
you worked at your stupid salad job and then you moved on to Swarovski.
Like a set job is a job that like someone gave you, I guess, or someone set for you. Like, I don't understand what a set job is as opposed to like a unset job. Like, this is a loose kind of just
were you
wishy-washy
working at like
job.
a Halloween store?
Yeah,
Is that what you
exactly.
mean?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like a random job that they just call me on every so often. I figure shit out. Just get through it. That's not true. Asshole.
Life figures shit out. Just get through it, and stuff always gets better.
True.
Exactly. You get
Stuff
utterly
always
stuck
gets
BC.
better. That's not
you
true.
think things will never change, but they do if you just
set
don't
job
give
9
up.
to 5. Okay.
Of your kitty? Oh.
Of your kitty?
Of your kitty?
Oh boy. Okay, I'm listening.
This is amazing.
I'm curious what he's talking about with the tax attorney. BC, he led with that. Lol, wow.
He did BC thing
I have
a
some
lot.
protocol for...
He uses a lot of short forms.
I
like
hate it.
BC and like, especially when he's like, I think it's because he's used to talking on Twitter. Like, he's used to posting in like under 140 characters or something like that.
Oh, probably.
Also, he's a long-winded blowhard, so he just needs to fit as much as possible. You know, like how stenographers,
boomer texting.
Yeah, exactly. You know, as stenographers, like when they do court records, they don't actually type out the entire word, right? Like they've got like a weird shorthand that they understand, and their keyboards are like smaller.
Yeah, I always wanted to see that.
Yeah, me too. That's what DSP does for. It's just like you're talking.
certain streams, but he'll explain if I have an order and
He'll
why,
explain.
and assure everyone that I'll give them
Okay,
shout-outs
DSP
for
is
their
live now.
contributions, and that I'm grateful.
What the?
Only
that
time
I'm
I'd
grateful.
insult someone like that is if the contribution had an
Just like
outright
this, build up
insult
skip
in
juice.
it. So he did the
That's
ads
not
and they
true,
don't pay
Phil.
him. Lol. Lol, no one reads. How do you get banned?
Well, no one reads. Holy
So
shit.
he did the ads and they don't pay him. Lol. Lol, no ad reads.
Lol.
How do you get
Oh,
banned
no
from
ad
every
reads.
single
I love that. I love what he like. You can tell when he puts
No
an
ad reads.
exclamation mark in it, it gets excited. Lol, no ad reads.
platform, Lol? Yikes, okay. Sad, BC.
Yikes.
I know others that have done that stuff and are, like, regularly unbanned on
Like-
Twitch. Haha. As
Haha.
maybe quoting the overall views on a video, not the live
He
viewers.
was on his phone.
Lol.
Autocorrect.
He hates-
Probably.
Oh, I had no idea. Why does he have so many ways to contact him if nobody wants to? Revenge of the
Yeah,
King,
we'll
Revenge of the
switch
Sith.
over in a second.
Oh, wow, I got a response, which is what I wanted. Now I'll act high and mighty, even though that's exactly why I did this.
Hey, lol,
That's
can't
the most
wait
real
for the
thing you've ever
podcast,
said.
Lol, it'll be fun, lol.
Hey,
YouTube
lol, can't wait
commenter.
for that podcast. Lol, it'll be fun. Lol.
Lol. Lol. Yikes.
BC, thank you, BC. TYBCU. I feel 90 big ups. Thank you, YT commentator for the 2.
I guess he
Big ups
doesn't
Jeff
want his
for the 5 months.
$128.35
Hell yeah,
brother.
in
Brainworms.
coupons for
Yeah.
taquitos at 7-Eleven or whatever, BC.
BC.
What?
What?
They
Wait,
aren't
I
going to
guess
give
he
him
doesn't-
shit now. I bet the
This doesn't make
CEO
sense.
of Rumble just ran straight toward and crashed through a windows of a
Crash.
huge 100-story skyscraper like in an 80 movie because of this huge burn, bro.
Jesus.
That ass and missed my comment, lol. Burn, bro.
Damn it.
Oh, you double banned that ass and missed my comment, lol.
That's awesome.
All nice. Among old age, a pretty fair guy. Mersh was good, BC. I didn't know who he was, but I didn't see him as something to keep going
The
back
music
to.
just makes it
unless
even
he's your
better.
only guy on Rumble.
Oh my
Oh, so
God.
Ethan Ralph. I know nothing at all. Abcut him, but I've heard his name constantly
Abcut.
over the years. People used to tell me to be on his shoe, and I'm like, who the fuck is that, LOL?
What who
Oh,
the
I saw
fuck
the
is
Mr.
that?
Beast fraud bid. Okay, well, okay, here I go.
I don't
LOL.
know who Mersh
I
is.
grew up Catholic,
Jesus.
and the
Oh my fucking God.
idea of charity
Oh,
is that you
God.
sacrifice something to help others, and you do not.
Stupid.
Welcome to the sub club. One
Broogie.
firm and one for my cœur.
Big ups, Broogie. Welcome to the sub club.
Welcome to the sub club.
One for the sub club. One for me and one for my uka.
One for me and one for my hooker.
Not benefit from it.
Yes,
That has
this is
never
AI.
happened with Mr. Beast. He just does things to benefit himself. If he helps others, that's philanthropy, but not charity. Nothing he's ever done.
I don't
is
think that's
considered charitable
true.
because it's all
true.
self-serving. Sorry for the king's
Dude.
speech, lol.
Ju-
Also, that
Oh,
candy factory
okay, I didn't see that. The king's
No.
speech.
because it's all self-serving. Sorry
The
for
king
the
of what?
The king of
Hate?
dirt. I don't know. Shit.
king's speech,
Hate?
lol. Also, that candy factor sweepstakes by Mr. Beast
know, right?
was the first ever exposure I had to the guy, and it was obvious he gave the ticket to those 700K sub-YouTubers, and the entire thing was fake. The man is a scumbag. Okay, enough on him. Haha. Oh,
Haha.
were you playing a video? I just saw a turd coming out of a butthole on my screen. You guys
Oh
done or want
my
to make fun of me
God.
eating? All good if it's
You guys
over.
done? I just no pressure. Would you like to keep? Would you like to keep laughing at me?
God, if it's over.
I don't know. Maybe you'd like to. Maybe you'd like me to come on the stream and I could come hang out for a little while, guys.
Hey, God. Like, this is crazy.
If not, it's okay. I don't have to come on. It's okay. If not, okay.
Okay, fast forward to when I ear the corn on the cob. then.
Don't stop
When I
telling them
ear-
to do, you fucker. When I ear the corn on the cob.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This is a new cam, and I was stupidly trying something new.
What?
Yes, this is
What?
delivery. Exactly, I just eat weird, haha. Yup, over never had Canadian
Yup.
food. I hear all the time, it's great. The entire...
Okay.
What is Canadian? Okay.
Yeah, what is Canadian food?
I get like poutine. Haha, that's funny, right?
Haha,
I don't know
yeah.
what do you think's Canadian food is
Maybe-
exactly.
Maybe like craft dinner. But
Yeah,
we also have
that's
craft,
delicious.
So if you just call it craft dinner, is that make it Canadian?
They said Swiss chalet, but that's not even Canadian food because that's just roast chicken. That's just rotisserie chicken with French fries and stuff. Like
They complained that the video he begged them to watch was 40 minutes because they were already on for 8 hours. So Phil quickly told him,
I see.
God.
Thank you.
But that's
Meal was
ridiculous,
awful.
That's very
dude.
funny.
But apparently when I ate the
Told him
corn,
to
it
trim
was
it down.
hilarious. Hello,
Yeah.
what a shame. That's an audio clip to reuse. Oh,
Shut
boy.
up.
I won't spoil.
God.
Haha. Now the corn, lol. I totally went all the way around on purpose.
What?
Why the
No.
fuck you lying? Why you
Why
always
you
lying?
lying?
Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Nope, the corn was just plain, but it was very sweet. So
But
it
it
was good.
was.
All the meat was dry as
No,
hell.
the corn was just
Okay.
plain,
Nah,
but
I
it
already had a sore
was.
throat eating
But it
this.
was.
Ha ha. These beans are very good, tangy, and there's meat in them. Hello.
What the fuck?
He's not even he's not even there with the
But it
food.
was.
He's giving them the review from the chat.
I know.
Right there. That's fuck.
Sore throat eating this. Ha ha.
Weird.
These beans are very good, tangy, and there's
Yeah,
meat
he's
in
talking
them.
like Trump in there.
L-O-L.
But it was.
Why not just make 100?
But it
new accounts?
was.
So 99% of the fucking chat is the guy, so YQ can't possibly miss him. Holy shit, haha. No idea what a weed seltzer is, but I drink flavored seltzer
God.
or filtered water all day to stay
Or
hydrated.
filtered water.
Yeah,
Why
my
did you
feet are
even
gross.
specify?
It's my fault. I would love that LOL. We are good with this vid.
Well,
I think the awkward corn eating was the height. When I'm 42 LOL, Eddie Murphy will take you in the night.
What the fuck?
what the fuck?
What does that
That's
mean?
it?
All right, big up Shy Guy, big up Stingus.
Yeah.
Now,
if
and-
you're interested in watching it yourself, I have pinned it to the top of chat.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Oh, good.
Big up
Crunchy
Stingus
corn, yum.
and Cerulean.
I hate the shirt-t-shirt combos.
I
I
know.
genuinely hate them so much. It makes them look like such like a weird little kid. In my
stupid.
opinion.
It does. It really does. Like he's
Detractor
going to
beam
school.
makes my heart go vroom vroom vroom. Hope you all
Vroom,
have an
vroom,
amazing
vroom.
day. Sorry for being late. Tous de party. Easy
Don't
bring
apologize.
pop-tarts for everyone. I
That's okay, but next time you better bring the good shit.
Yeah, you better
I'll
bring.
cook-
you
I'll cook
better
'em up.
Bring the butter.
I'll
bring
cook
the
'em up.
butter. Big up Swaggy. You have
Good
a good
morning,
day
everyone.
too. Don't even
On today's
apologize.
show, we play a little bit of
Alcoholic
catch up
Uncle.
after getting
Yeah.
caught up in so many topics yesterday. I didn't really get to talk about any game news, and there's been
no.
some pretty huge
Oh my God,
significant
crazy
news going
news.
on, including the closure of one of the
Get
longest
your corn
running
ready to
games
ear.
journalism sources in history.
Is this quiet?
plus,
Is this a
I'd
little
like
bit
to
too
get you
quiet?
all caught up on
It's
what
a
happened
little
on the streams
quiet, but I
yesterday.
can. I mean, I
but
can turn it
also-
up.
No,
quiet.
not here. I just.
GTA
Okay.
Vice City has begun, and I'm very excited.
Wow!
Oh, that was
to
a
talk about
really
all of
creepy
these
face.
topics with you on
It
today's
really
very
was.
chill edition of the Level 1.
Ding 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 ding.
Alrighty, well everyone, welcome to Saturday,
Hi,
the
Rebsy.
3rd of August,
Oh, the
2024.
freaking
2024.
Wolverine's
The
there.
second
You're
in
right.
a very long-running week of streams for me. As you know, as I announced yesterday
Oh,
on
yeah.
the show,
Wolverine.
this is 7 straight days of streaming for me because of
Moving a day
scheduling
off
conflicts
again.
and the like. So yeah, I'm gonna be here a really long time this week. Anyway,
You
Whoa,
stream
I'm
games.
excited
You're
because
fine.
today we're gonna
You
chill
don't
and talk
leave
all
the
about news
house.
topics that
Yeah.
we didn't get to yesterday. So by the way,
Uh-oh.
I'm really liking this camera now. I mean, take a look behind me
Okay.
now. How good this setup looks. I would say the
Like
only
you can kind of see the
downfall, and
colors
this is
more.
sadly
but
what happened with the old
but
camera
that's
too,
about
is when you
it.
get a day when it's really sunny like it is today, you don't really see the
Just get
backdrop
blackout
coloring
curtains.
on half of the screen. Like you'll see it over here because there's a corner in my office, but it doesn't really reflect very well.
There's a
from out
corner
here.
in my
But
office.
My
outside of
office
that,
is special and it
looks
has
amazing,
a corner.
right? Look at the color. I actually
I
look
have a
flesh
corner.
color with this.
I look flesh. Fuck you, man.
I look like flesh color. Ugh.
color with this
Yes,
camera
I've got my
in
flesh
any
colored
lighting,
spray
which
paint
is
on.
pretty remarkable. I hope you guys have been enjoying the improvements, right? Good stuff. So, welcome to the show.
Oh yes, Matt Bear.
And
oh,
today
yes.
we've got a
about
jam-packed
that.
day of gameplay. Luckily,
has a door?
shouldn't be too stressful after yesterday's stress-filled day with the Nintendo World Championships and Street Fighter, which I'll update you all on in a minute. Today,
He
more
was
laid-back
so
day. We're
stressed
gonna have
until
our
the
final
whales
day
swooped
testing out the
in.
Marvel
Oh, did
Rivals
you get whaled
closed
out?
beta.
That's good.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
ends on
big
August
time.
5th, but this is really my last opportunity to sit down and mess
Deadpool
around
and
with it,
Wolverine.
in my own schedule.
That was pretty good.
So I'm excited for one more major stream of it, trying some different characters.
Okay.
And going from there. And then tonight, Stardew Valley Chill returns. And Stardew
Oh
Valley
my god, he
always,
just jacked off
You
on his
don't
face.
have to
and
do it
going
like
from
this.
there. And then tonight, Stardew Valley.
This is
Oh no.
every time. It just makes it so much more.
Yeah.
I don't get what this gesture is supposed to be. Really, I don't
like,
get.
Like woohoo, maybe.
I guess.
Chill returns.
Yeah.
And Stardew Valley is always a a favorite of the certain group of people who like it.
How
Of
much did
course,
he
keep
make
in mind, it's
yesterday?
not
Oh,
my
God.
mainstream
I don't know.
appeal, but hey,
He
you get
put
100,
on-
200 people who like that kind of thing, and we all
I
have a
know
great time on those streams.
he put on a
So I'm very
hat
excited
the
for
first
that.
stream. I'm
By the way,
pretty positive. I could be wrong, but it was like
that's funny.
oh.
Yeah, AMS just says, let's hope it stays connected for us today.
Shit, it was
yeah,
like
so
at or around $100. Sorry.
Okay, $100.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't fully that I might be thinking of the day before, but he made 90 plus on his first stream. Okay, so all right, okay. I am right. This
Makes
is
sense.
good.
I am right. Good, good.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, glasses twice. You're right. Sorry. Anyway.
So he just read this guy's comment. He says, "Let's hope it stays connected for us today." It was awfully quote persnickety.
Persnickety.
Yeah, which is like a grandpa word for unchill.
Yeah.
And look and listen and like of course
Okay.
listen how Phil reads it.
Of course.
that's funny. Yeah, AMS just says, let's hope it stays connected for us today. Yeah, so
What?
There's more. There's more there. You missed the last part.
Yeah.
You missed the second part. It was awfully persnickety yesterday. Remember?
That wasn't the entire message, Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah,
lots of technical issues that jumped up yesterday. It was so odd. We had connection issues with
so
the internet.
odd.
And then the camera went crazy and became
What
sentient.
didn't?
It didn't
If you
go
missed yesterday's
crazy.
podcast,
You
this
turned
new
it on.
webcam that I'm using, which by the way, I really like it. It's smaller, so I can like focus in on.
Oh my god!
I hate
Come
this.
on! Ew! Brother.
This is
Ew.
like POV. You are
He's
you are a
touching your tipples.
no POV. You're a plate of chicken nuggets and you're
Oh.
almost you're in the microwave and you're almost ready.
You're that corn
Mm.
that's sitting in the back of the fridge.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
On it a little more when I'm looking at the camera or whatever.
Yeah, he turned on the
and
air
it doesn't have a
tracking.
giant
Exactly.
reflective
Yeah,
front.
he turned it on, so it didn't become
Mhm.
sentient. You turned it on.
Right. And
So
then
I don't see-
that's sort of what Hate Army was referencing earlier. Like he could have fucked with the settings to make himself look smoother and accidentally turned on the AI
Right.
tracking.
I mean,
Yeah.
it probably just turned everything on, and then
Yeah.
like just like didn't even look at the settings, just saw the checkbox that said AI improvements or whatever.
Mhm.
myself in it. It actually is kind of cool to look at. But anyway,
The swaying was insane with that AI tracking.
basically, this
Oh,
camera has AI
yeah.
functionality that if
Oh,
I
why are you saying it like
program it
that?
to do so in its software and I raise my hand like this. Okay. Oh, by the way, is
Okay.
it running at 60 frames?
Oh my god!
I don't think it
him.
is. Because I don't have the software open. Oh,
Paradox.
shit.
Oh my god!
I don't have the
Paradox.
software open, so now it's running only at
Ah,
All it says is
Jesus
big love
Christ.
for the homies. Jeez, that is big
What?
love. Thank you so much, Paradox. Jeez
my
Louise.
goodness.
That
You're
red
insane.
super chat is scathing my eyeball. That's so positive. Thank you so
it's
much.
So positive. There's even a heart in there too. Good
What?
lord.
That was
Big
camouflaged
ups.
by the red. God damn it.
I know. There's a heart. It's crazy. Big ups. Big ups, Paradox.
Thank you so
again.
much, Paradox. This long-time supporter, by the way. Everybody give it up for Paradox.
Yeah.
We love it. We
give
love
it
to
up
see
for
it.
yourselves
Yeah.
like it's your birthday. It's everybody's birthday.
And we're gonna
today.
party like it's your birthday, and we're gonna smoke Bacardi like it's your birthday, and we don't give a fuck that it's your birthday, actually. So
30
Happy
frames, isn't it?
birthday.
happy birthday,
That's my
bitch!
fault.
Question
yeah,
mark? It
it's
is
30
your
frames
birthday. Oh
this
my
morning.
god.
If-
That's
well,
my
if that-
fault. because
so
I
happy
restarted my
birthday,
PC
Benedict
last
Sin.
night.
Happy
We're gonna party
birthday.
like it's your
And,
birthday. and we're gonna smoke. I did say smoke
it.
Bacardi like it's your birthday. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
The camera
Happy
needs its
birthday,
own
chat.
software to run at 60 frames.
You're a
So I
baby.
don't have the software open, so
You're
I think it's only running
baby.
at 30. It looks
I'd
60
say
to you, Fred
smoke
Roger. Is it really?
Picardi.
Because to me it looks 30.
We're still
If
doing. We're
60
still
is fine,
testing
I
the
don't need to
60
open the
FPS, by the
software.
way.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is. Okay, yeah, you know
Yeah.
what it is. Cool.
Mm.
I thought I needed the software.
Okay.
I
so
really don't
if you
think.
can't tell,
Go on.
but like I can't tell, so like
Yeah, so
obviously
why-
he can't either.
So like, and it's like, why are we bothering with this? Because it's like it doesn't matter that much. It really doesn't matter, and you can't change anything about it right now. So let's just move on. Quickly move on. Okay. And again, I don't see the difference. Maybe I'm
I
dented.
can't see the difference.
I don't
either.
see the difference, and I'm sorry for that.
Software open for it
Like,
to work, but
really,
I guess
all
it's
I
working.
notice is
It's
like
60
the
frames.
colors
Okay, cool. As
are a
long as
little
it's running
bit
at 60
more
frames.
saturated. That's
yeah.
about it.
So, no. The options don't mean anything. That's what I'm broadcasting at, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what the camera is at. But as long as you guys
okay.
are seeing
I'm
What
60
do you
frames, I'm happy.
pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure the options, the values that you set the options at, are what the camera
Money,
does.
money, 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 money,
Yeah.
money.
Right? Like I
Move.
think that
Money,
you're
money,
telling
money.
it to do the thing. I think it's
Big
doing
love for
that.
the homies. Heart.
Big love
Hot.
for the boyfriends. Hot.
That means I don't need to have the software open because it has its own proprietary software, and in that software, There's
Okay.
gesture controls.
Gesture
What?
controls.
AI
My phone does
auto
that.
motion control.
AI
So if I do
auto.
something like this, right? Now it's not working. I turned
Oh
it
my
off
god,
in
why
the
am I
settings.
saying
But if you
you
go like this,
can?
all of a sudden this gesture triggers it to have me start doing things with my hand. Like I go like this or this, it'll
What? I don't know what it is, but just these stupid little things like this are so fucking funny to me.
Yeah,
like
seeing him move.
see.
I don't know.
Now what I'm picturing here is like we filmed this in reverse, okay? And I'm thinking it's like Star Wars, so it's like da 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 da, and he catches like a cheeseburger or something like that, right?
Oh my god, that's great.
Like he's hanging upside down in the fucking Star Wars Yeti cave, and he's gotta grab his lightsaber, but it's like a cheeseburger.
I go like this or this, it'll zoom in and out. And then if I move in my seat,
Why are you doing this? Still, please.
Moving like Cobra.
Oh, interesting. I wonder what they have in common. Maybe some drunkenness.
That's what it reminds me of. Yeah.
He looks like Lanky Kong from fucking Donkey Kong 64 here.
He fucking does, dude.
move in my
This
seat.
Kong
the
has
camera
a
will auto
funny
follow
face.
me around the room. It's wild that
Very
they already made a
artistic,
webcam
yes.
with AI that does this.
Wampa Cave.
It's a
Thank you,
nice
Matt
feature, and
I don't. I was
gonna
gonna say
yesterday during the stream. So if you want
Bamfa
some laughs,
Cave,
watch
but I know that
yesterday's
that's not. I don't
podcast,
think that's even a
where it
thing.
was like following me around
badass
the room. It was creepy. I was like,
motherfucker
oh my god, it's
Yeah,
alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely,
They ride tauntauns.
I like the just kind of regular adjusting
What's
better.
the thing that's
A little
and
creepy
there's
to
a
think I have to use the
rancor
restroom and it follows me to the bathroom or
and,
something.
I fucking
That would
I
be something.
couldn't tell
Jedi.
you.
I'm taking a
It's a
dump, the
Wampa?
door opens and the webcam peeks around the corner. I'm like, oh,
Extra
Freaking
collectibles.
out
I
with a
said
horror movie.
yes, all
Money,
caps.
money, money.
But what?
Money,
Hold
money.
on.
Tips go money, 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 money.
Oh,
P.S. Indrid, have you played Control? Playing
I
it
haven't,
currently and
but-
seems like the subject matter you'd be into.
I haven't. But
I think you'd
own
like
it.
Control a lot. Actually, I think you should play.
Yeah. I have been told so many times that I would love Control, and I think because I've been sort of looking for something new, like story, like
Oh.
that's story thick to get into, like in my spare time. So I think I'll do that. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Correct me if people could correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, but I believe Control is set in the same universe
Yes.
as Alan Wake, is it not?
That's what I've heard too.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Paradox, for
I like
reminding
the
me.
just
I'd
kind
totally
of
forgotten.
regular adjusting better. A little creepy to think
Wampas
that I
are
have to
the
use
Yeti
the restroom
creatures.
and it
Okay.
follows
Thank
me
you.
to the bathroom or something. That would be something.
is?
I'm
Okay,
taking a
try
dump
and
and the door opens and the webcam peeks
confirmed
around the corner.
the
I'm like,
universe.
oh, freaking out like a horror movie. Anyway.
Oh, he's
hilarious.
talking
so that
about
was
the
yesterday.
AI
There's
track.
technical
Okay.
difficulties.
Hilarious.
Hopefully they're worked out now. I think they are. Yeah, the camera
Control
is 60
Alan
now.
Wake and Quantum
how,
Break.
How
wonder
weird,
if
because I
can do
really
that.
thought you
Hold on.
needed the software open to get it to run at 60. But I guess not. I guess this camera does run. Once
I
it's
actually have
looking at
Quantum
yourself.
Break as well.
So
I
that's
have
cool.
Quantum Break.
Okay. So anyway, good stuff there, and excited
to
for a
play
full day
these.
of fun today. First things first, Grand
Okay.
Theft Auto Vice City, the remastered edition of
We go Italian. We go Italian fingers into jacking
Grand
off.
Theft
So.
Auto Vice City,
Prosciutto.
the
Prosciutto.
remastered edition of my original.
And then we go into
2012
okay. We're tracking off
Oh,
so
okay.
many different kinds of penises here. So we start with just the fingers, right? And that's to let
Yeah.
people know that I'm Italian, right? And then we
Right.
go into whole.
Oh, you could use Italian fingers to just jack someone off.
They'd have to
too.
be very, very tiny though. They'd be like it's like
Sure.
see, this is not the. What's he's sniffing something right here, like he's doing a popper or something right here, right? Like he's sniffing poppers, and then that transitions into the bigger jack off,
Yeah.
and then into the smaller jack
To the-
off.
right. The
Okay.
teeny,
So-
teeny weeny peeny.
So he's just sort of like going one pump for all the boys in the circle, right? Just going
The Italian
around.
job.
Right? Yeah. That's why we call it the Italian drop.
Yeah.
Playthrough.
Exactly.
Part 1
Mamma
is
mia,
now
that's the
live
smooth at
on
60
DSP.
frames.
Oh.
This took days
Oh,
and
there's a
days
spider
of
on my
work to
monitor.
get to work
Oh
on
my God,
YouTube.
kill
Go
it.
away.
So I really
Go
hope it
away.
it just went like
I
an
can't
hour.
help you there,
I will leave it
Indrid.
alone, all right?
No, I'm
One of my
sorry,
most epic
no,
playthroughs of
help.
all time. I'll play through that.
What?
Back in the day, got people excited to watch my content in 2012 because here's someone who has never played the original GTA trilogy.
Pinch and
Let's
his
be honest, I
hog.
wasn't great at games. I was
Oh,
pretty
he's
bad at
his
games at the
hog,
time.
of course.
I also decided to play the PS2 version, plugged into an HD TV. What a genius move that was. it created so much input lag and everything. The game became so difficult.
Charlize Theron.
And I played the whole
Yeah,
trilogy like that.
she's
So
great.
this particular playthrough, because it's set in the 1980s, I vibed with it. You know, I grew up in the 1980s. I knew a lot of the music and everything. So it was really neat to play. It felt like the
No,
whole playthrough was
the
like a party.
projector
Too. Like, you know,
scene?
you're chilling out on the beach and everything and hanging out and doing crazy stuff. And a really good
What?
game to begin with. Having Ray Liotta as Tommy Vercetti.
Oh, he's still talking
But
about.
the ensemble
Oh,
cast
God,
of characters
I'm
that are in the game is also
disassociated.
absolutely outstanding. So
Yeah,
part one
I've
finally
actually
went live
blanked
this
out a
morning,
little bit here
about
too.
30 minutes
He
long.
is still
Yeah.
talking
I
about
really
Vice
hope they'll give it a look
City,
over on
thank you
DSP
for reminding me.
Throwback. I hope that people will follow the playthrough. You know, some of these playthroughs they start off strong and then they fall flat. But this one, I hope people will actually enjoy, especially because
That's
the
a
amount of
spider
work going into it
situation.
to get the music and everything.
It was
edited so
very
YouTube doesn't
tiny. I
mute the
can't
video.
see it
And
anymore.
that's the problem
Oh,
with the
you let
original
it
playthrough.
get out of
You literally
here.
cannot watch
Don't
it right
let
now.
Phil
Well,
distract
play,
you from the
half the
important
videos are
stuff.
muted, half
It
the
was
videos are not
on
available on YouTube.
My,
all kinds of
my
dumb issues.
monitor. I
So now
didn't
to
want
finally
to
get this
squish it
back
into my
available to
monitor.
watch,
That's
You know what I
okay.
mean?
to me,
Yeah, I
I
think
know
So
you
that
should
it
hopefully
hopefully
crawled
watch
up
this
and
video.
around
I
the
actually cannot
back.
wait to
Oh,
watch
I
this
see
report
it.
and enjoy this
I
playthrough.
see it.
Yeah, get
So
it.
that is
Use a
lost.
croc.
Another
Use a
update
croc.
is
Okay.
that starting tomorrow, the Red Dead Redemption 1 free roam
Okay.
online gameplay will begin to go live as well. We're
Oh,
going to
interesting.
alternate
Wait,
between
now it's
a day of
gone,
GTA
no.
Vice City and a day of Red
You
Dead.
have to-
Back and forth.
don't take your
The
eyes
online
off
free
the
roam is when I
prey,
teamed up with my friend
Ingrid.
John Rambo as well as
I'll
some
see-
other
I'll
people
find it.
online
Okay.
in a lobby. And we just rode around the open world of Red Dead Online to
Let
check
it- let
out
spiders
what content
roll.
was in it.
That's
We were
one.
looking for fun
It's
stuff
like
to do to
one
make
of those
videos.
little crab
And we
spiders.
discovered the physics
Crab
engine. We
spider.
discovered how funny parts
What
to
the
jump
Yeah,
off
they
of
got
and
like
stuff like that.
the,
And it just became hilarious to
it's
set
little
up
and
ridiculous things to
tiny, and
do
it's got like
in the
it
online
looks
setting.
like a
So
crab.
this is lost footage that's never been on the
Looks like
internet
a
before because
crab.
sadly the channel got taken
Yeah.
down.
Here, I'll find a picture.
So this is good raw cooperative gameplay. I hope you'll enjoy it. It's not
There
a
it
full
is.
Playthrough, which is kind
Get
of
him.
kicking around with a few
Squish.
friends and having
Yeah.
fun, you know.
Squished.
We got him?
So I hope you'll check it out.
Yeah,
And
that is
next time,
nice. Let's
I'll
go.
do that with GTA Vice City. In fact,
Yeah.
the next two
Killer.
videos, like I have that, and I also have the next Vice City video ready for review and title.
Okay.
Sadly,
Oh,
once
here's
again,
a picture.
every
Oh.
video that I'm uploading to DSP Throwback is getting flagged as not suitable for ads. Then I put it
Let's
up
see-
for review
let's
and
see
then
what
I do
Andrew's
for ads.
bag,
So it's
boys.
the stupid YouTube AI is so dumb
Ugh.
because those few videos from Dante's
God,
Inferno
that
got flagged
sucks.
for nudity. Now every video is going to be
Tiny,
auto flagged and I have
though.
to have
Trigger
them all
warning
automatically,
for spiders.
not automatically, but
Trigger warning,
manually
spiders.
read.
2, 3,
So it's a
2, 1.
process. And just so you know, FYI,
She took care of
Maybe
it. She
times
got it,
when I
boys. Well done.
get the videos live right away. If there's an issue where the video we can't get the music cleared, we can't get the dang thing approved for ads, it may
He's
take
still
days
talking
of
about
work.
GTA.
to
And
get
we're
it
still
working.
talking about
It's just
GTA,
what's going
so
on
we
with
didn't
it.
miss
Yeah.
much.
It's a nightmare. You know, I will say this on this channel, I don't have issue with this. I just don't. I do not have issue on DSP gaming. But
I hate
over on
spiders,
DSP
I
Throwback,
can't.
like every video is having this issue, and we just have to go through these stupid arduous
Ugh.
steps to get
How
it all
long
approved.
in
You
are
know,
we?
all for what? To get 200 views and make like 3 pennies on it, right? But still,
We're-
it's the philosophy
we're
behind it. It's a lot of work
12
going into it. We should
minutes
be able to
behind.
monetize it, right? And so
okay.
if you do like DSP Throwback, what I will say is this: number one, consider becoming a member. Being a member
Jumping
would directly
spiders
help the
are
channel,
cute.
obviously,
You're not
outside of just
wrong.
watching it and getting some ad revenue. But also maybe consider a contribution over
wasn't
there.
that.
Because every video has a link in the description where you can actually do a tip, or for the videos that are monetized, you can use a super thanks
What
on
the
the video. That would
fuck?
help
Are
too.
we really?
It certainly would be great to get some more support on the channel for the amount of work that's
That's
going
what
into
she
it.
Oh,
said.
begging
Really not
time,
what it's-
begging time. Alert,
Yes.
alert. Time for begging. I'm just going to slow it down. 5.
What?
It's
What
about
are the-
posterity. It's about getting my old content out to an audience that maybe has never seen it before
So,
in
but
a
that's
modern
po-
way so
that's
that
not
people might like it,
posterity,
and also
though.
to preserve
Yeah.
the playthroughs.
That's
Red
like
Dead Redemption
posterity.
exploitation of
Noir,
old stuff.
Yeah.
they didn't exist anywhere. They
Exactly.
were literally dead
Posterity
playthroughs
is
until I
like
re-uploaded.
for
Right, same thing with Final Fantasy 13.
posterity. This
Now with
isn't
GTA
that.
Vice City,
Yeah, it's
I'm
just for the
restoring a
purpose of
playthrough
doing
that's
it.
half
Like, it's
destroyed on
just to
YouTube.
keep it,
So that's
Yeah.
why we're
let
doing
it
it.
live
It's really
on,
not because I'm
not
looking to
so
make
you
big
make
bucks.
money
I mean,
off it.
I put out videos that are getting 100
Exactly.
views. I'm not making big bucks.
Grave
I'm
digging.
making
That's a good
like
term
$1
for
a day,
it.
you know?
He looks like a gay dad. Ah.
Okay, so that's what's going on over there. I hope you'll check it out. All right, let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday on the channel, we had a fun podcast, which I've already discussed. There was so many topics to talk about yesterday. I'm not going to
Grave
retread them, but give it a
digger,
look. The
that's
AI
good.
camera was pretty funny. And then we jumped into the Nintendo World Championships NES edition for like the second major stream. It was cool because now we had headed into week 2 of the game, where
What
you
are
get to see
you
your results of
doing
how you did
Why
in the
does
World
he do
Championship
the-
Challenge
the
last week.
quotations
And there's a
so
new World
hard?
Championship
I don't know,
challenge
because
set up
it's
to
like
do.
someone
So I
else
checked my
told him
results,
it's
and if you can
week
believe it, I
2,
made it to the
I
top
guess.
8%
I'm
of one of the challenges. I was like, wow, that's
So
pretty
we
good. You know,
like
Wow.
flies, mosquitoes under sinner.
Uh-uh.
Obviously, that's why she would kill the one thing that can keep those
No.
bugs under control.
I'm sure Indrid has many,
have-
many house centipedes living in her home that will also take care of those other bugs. So I think she's perfectly protected, right? Sound good? Thank you for the 2 to Pastor Maker.
There's around 60,000 people who are playing those challenges, and to be in the top 8% is pretty huge when you really think about it. Like, wow, I'm pretty darn good.
He's bragging about being in the top 8% of like Super Mario Brothers 1 people who played that fucking game on the Switch.
Yeah, out of like the millions of people that have played it.
Out of the fucking, I would say probably hundreds of people who have speedrun it and are like even higher than like the 1% of the top 8%. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking break.
And that was
a cool new challenge.
As Big Guy said, that was
speed run of Super Mario Brothers 1 the entire game. It gives you a guide.
Oh my God, Stinko, don't put
explaining
it that way.
How exactly?
Yeah, right. Well, it's probably not even
to
just
go
some
through the
one.
game
It's like
with the warp
millions,
zones and
right?
everything.
Because
I was like, oh, that's neat that they give you that
Spider
guide
babies,
so you can
right?
kind of like beat it in
Yeah,
one go.
I
And it took me
probably
8
just
minutes
made a bunch
as a
of like
speedrun to beat
serial
Super Mario
killer
Brothers 1.
spiders.
I've never done
yeah,
that
a bunch of
before.
you
That was fun
orphaned
to do.
you imagine
And,
making a
I
million
had a lot of
orphans
fun
at
doing all the
once.
different challenges or whatever.
That's
I'll
what
probably
I've
go back to
done,
that
and I
maybe
feel good
once
about
a
it.
week, each week to check the new weekly challenge, see how I did on last week.
He's fucking with his collar.
As long as
a
you
lot.
guys
He's
like
just
it.
got-
Seems like it does
something's
all right
made him
when I
very
stream it.
very insecure about his shirt just now, and I'm
Well,
not. It's and the thing
Swagsy
is,
had brought up the moves,
well, that's true.
so maybe that.
It's just a horrible look though, and it's horrible having like this open shirt feeling like over a t-shirt. You know, I don't know why he even bothers with this. Just put on a black
It's
t-shirt like
weird.
you used to do, fucker.
Yeah,
Bragging
bag.
purposes, so I'll
Yeah,
keep that
bag.
rotation
We know
as
you
of
want
now,
to.
Okay. Cool. So that was first stream. So last night's late stream, I got something to say about this one. Okay.
Oh boy.
What?
All right. No, it was
What?
top. It was top 8% overall. It was top 8% overall ranking, which is pretty amazing. I think.
Birth year.
think.
That's right.
Well,
Oh,
I'm sure you
really?
can check the video and now check me.
They
fact check me
Yeah.
down
they
before,
like they sequester it by age.
Yes, I remember him like questioning, "Whoa, why do I put in my birth year?" Yeah,
that's funny.
They do.
So
Yeah.
so he got lumped in with all the boomers too. That's funny.
It was only your birthday. You're right. Maybe it was only my birthday.
Yeah,
All
it was
right, last
very
night's Street
toxic
Fighter 6
last
stream.
night.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, this is chocolate milk.
I put the game up and I said,
Okay.
hey, we're going to go back to M. Bison. I haven't played M. Bison now in 2 weeks. M. Bison is my
Ah,
highest
birth
ranked
year.
character. You know, I have over 1,600 ranking points, and I'm looking forward to playing good players. So first I start doing casual
Two
play.
rankings overall.
And
Your
in casual
and
play,
your birth.
you
Oh,
know,
okay.
I'm finding a variety of people, a lot of
Oh,
flow
overall and
charters,
your-
all right?
okay,
But
gotcha.
I'm rusty as well or whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm losing. It's not a big deal. I'm sure I'll get back into the swing of things. And people were like, oh, are you aware about the reset? I said,
Oh.
the reset? What reset?
Hall. I was like, Hall?
Capcom did maintenance the other day.
Here we go, guys.
And they reset everyone's ranking points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
Are you okay? You look really ugly right now.
Don't.
Oh no! Don't get
I know what's coming. I but this.
He's
okay.
gonna get close, Snood.
Let's just.
Okay. Oh no!
Stay back. Stay back.
I have a gun.
We will defend ourselves. We will defend ourselves. Aim.
No!
Did you know that one of the guys from Kino Casino is the aim guy?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Philip, please.
Oh my God! No!
Oh my God, this is
Look!
awful. Stay back. Oh, dude, look at the witch's
Look at
mole
that.
over here.
That's exactly what I was looking at. Oh my God!
Dude.
And look at his fucking freaky ass eyebrows too. What the hell?
Okay. Hold on a second, just really quick. There's some like martial
Oh my
arts
God!
movie where a wall is being broken or something.
Mm.
And I've been seeing it on Twitter a bunch lately. You are free
Okay.
now. Fuck. Okay, I'm not finding
oh,
it,
oh.
but I'm sure someone will say it in the chat anyway. It's I've seen a lot of green screens of people. I've like, you know, the whole, it's Ricky O. Thank you so much. That was fast. The wall gets broken, and then like you freeze all the people inside the. Here we go.
Okay.
Now ignore that it's like got music. I'm just gonna mute it.
Okay. All right.
Just so we don't have a
Okay.
problem, right?
Okay. Yeah,
So-
cool with that.
I don't. So this part, but so this is where the meme is, right? He runs
Okay.
and he punches the wall,
And it breaks and poof.
right? But see, it can't. So
And then Phil's
somehow
face will just
Phil,
come out?
yeah, exactly. Phil's face emerges from that. But the problem is, obviously, it's breaking outwards, so it wouldn't really make a ton of sense, right?
But
Oh,
his
wow.
face could just be there.
Yeah, it's true. It could just be there. This
Oh
could
my
just be
God,
there.
that's
Let's see.
funny.
Let's see
Keep
how.
an eye on his teeth. Oh
Oh,
yes.
God, let's see. Keep an eye on his hair, dude. This is awful.
I know. Oh my God.
Please
No.
get back, dude. Okay, it's not funny.
I don't feel comfortable.
This is not
No.
funny either.
No.
And by the way, all the hold up.
oh God.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Why are you
Ew.
doing that? Oh my God, dude! Look at the state of this man's beard. I'm
It's
sorry,
like yellowy.
but are we seeing like? I'm gonna have to do a little. I think a little zoom in action here. I'm so sorry, everybody.
That's okay.
But
I understand.
Are we seeing like some crumbs action in here? Is that like
Good question.
in the beard? Are we seeing some
Ugh.
crumbs in there?
Ew.
Yeah,
Ugh.
let's just get a.
Yeah, his nose does go past his fucking mouth. Look at that.
So first of all, everybody who says that DSP is you know has a patchy beard, you're felted. Obviously, it is just white little crumbs. in there. This is awful.
Oh God, this is
This
disgusting.
is horrible. Now, see, from this angle,
Holy
it does
shit.
look very furry, right? It does look very furry.
It
but
does, yeah.
You can actually see like where he's worn it out, though, right here.
Yeah,
Like, I don't.
mean-
oh, wait, hold on.
you can see his skin. Low T beard. Yeah.
Low
What
T beard.
beard? His beard, like he looks so yellow too. Ew.
I think that's his light. I think that's
Ew.
he's got like he doesn't have the white light going on the ring light.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
See how much further he's gonna go with this.
Yeah. I think it's a mole, but I would love if it were a wart.
It's a witch's blue.
Money,
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 Hold on, I'm gonna reset
money,
this.
money, money.
He's thinking to himself, Indrid, I know you want me.
Turtle. My God. Turtle.
Turtle.
No,
Turtle.
No. You step away and you come back to Jessica's crotch. Oh my God.
That's
Oh my
very
God.
toxic. That is very toxic.
That was so toxic, but I love it. Also, where'd it go?
We're getting there. We're getting it back. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay. Regular moles would be brownish. Well, there are some that are just like the same color as the rest of your skin, if I'm not mistaken.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Mm-hmm. I could be.
Yeah.
It happens.
Please come back.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. It's coming.
What
Hold on.
happened?
Hang on.
Okay.
on.
It's okay. Wart. You know what? I'll just say wart. Yeah, and that's more fun.
Yeah, wart. I like witch's mole.
Wart.
I like witch's mole a lot.
Witch's mole is good. It's a wart. All right.
It's
He's
a
trying
wart.
to show.
Yeah.
Yes.
There he is. There's the boy.
Ew. Oh my God. Surprise.
There we go. There we go.
Just everything went away for a second. That's
Yeah.
okay.
I gotta recenter all this. God damn it.
They did what?
What? Wait.
Arr, they did
Oh,
what? Arr. Dude,
His teeth.
how do you have like a fucking pirate's mouth? Like this guy looks like he's in fucking
Yeah,
the Pirates of the Caribbean ghost ship. Fucking
he
going on.
does.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Dents. You're in
Yeah.
one.
You're in one.
They reset
Ew, Tlinket.
everyone's.
Gross. Ew.
They did what?
Hold on.
Got his
just
teeth,
just a
dude.
cotton picking minute here.
Wow. Ew. Oh God. Oh my God. look at
God.
his cheek.
The lips. The lips.
The lips are gross too. Oh God. They
Holy
think what?
fuck.
Oh my God. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yarr.
Oh, they're so yellow.
It literally looks like he's
my
missing
God.
a tooth there. I know he's
does.
not, but like. Arr!
Oh my God.
Avast me hearties, we set sail for the Caribbean Sea at dawn. Arr. Yarr, yarr, I have to eat oranges and cherries so I don't
I've
get
got-
scurvy. Yarr.
I've got scurvy.
I've got scurvy in me bones. Arr. DSP
Fuck.
probably does have scurvy, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised if he did just come up and say, "I've got scurvy."
Yeah,
everyone.
guys, I have rickets and scurvy. Let's just
Yeah.
let that play at full speed now.
They're yellow compared to an off-white undershirt, and that's pretty bad.
They
Amen,
did
brother.
what?
What?
They reset everyone's ranking points.
Money, money, money.
After
Money,
all
money,
that
money.
work.
Typical money, money, money,
Okay.
money.
I put into getting
Such a
Bison
slappable
to a
face.
higher rank so I don't have to
Exactly,
fight
movie sign,
legions
you're
of flowcharting
absolutely
scrubs.
right.
They reset the ranking points.
Yes, very common thing. It's already happened twice to you already. So
He looks like a Power Ranger villain talking through the
Yeah.
video phone.
after 10,000 years,
They did what?
Oh,
So for a
buddies
normal
were not
Street
able
Fighter
to
player
capture the Power
who
Rangers.
plays all the time, it's their hobby. They're probably playing Street Fighter 6 5-6 times a week for a couple hours a night. This is not a big
Okay.
deal. To them, they'd be like, not a big deal at all. No problem.
Excuse
Just go right
time.
ahead and play
But
more,
you
and within a
only
week you'll be
had,
right
like,
back to where you were.
100
But the problem is
more
that's not me. Who's just keep my
points.
camera? That's not me. You know what
That's
I mean?
not me, Reed.
I don't
that's not me.
have the time or means. I'm a variety streamer. I'm a variety creator. I don't just play Street Fighter. So because of that, for me, and you know this, I play
Okay.
it what, twice a week? If I'm lucky, I play Street Fighter 3 times a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Why
And I
is
also
it
play
such
with
a
a
big
variety of
deal?
characters.
You
I don't
make
just
the
have
schedule,
one main.
sir.
I mean, yes, Bison's the character I've done the best with, but I got Honda, I got Dalsim, I've got Blanca, and honestly, Lily and Zangief at this point look like they're going to go by the wayside and just be on hold because I don't even have time,
On hold.
right, to play with them. So
He's saying shit wrong.
I don't
Yeah.
have
Like,
the time
a
and
lot.
means
to sit there and grind away again.
Yes,
right?
you do though.
And it's very frustrating.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
you
I worked
do.
hard against good players too. It wasn't, I got through the army of scrubs, and that final stream that we did 2 weeks ago with Bison, I
Double
felt that
jack
was an
off there.
accomplishment for me.
Yeah.
Because I was literally
Pen and
facing
Spike.
good
Spiral
players every
arrow.
match. I was facing people that were 1,700, 1,800 ranking points and holding my own with them.
That's a good
Getting
Cammy.
wins
That's a
on
good
them.
Cammy voice you got
And
there.
that was amazing. I'm like,
Thank
dude,
you.
that's excellent. I can't wait
It sounds a
to go
little
back to
different
that.
in
I
my
gotta go
head,
back to it and it's
but,
gone. It's just like
you
someone
know,
just
I'm
took
glad
it
it
away from me.
sounds
Like someone
good.
came in my house and stole something out of my house. That's what it feels
You gotta
like.
make it like a little bit more brummy.
Why
though.
did they reset
Spiral
the ranking
arrow?
points? I could see if
Spiral
they rebalanced
arrow.
it.
Spiral arrow,
But
then.
They totally rebalanced it. Now everything's from square one.
Spiral
Okay,
arrow.
that
That's
makes
cannon
sense.
spike it
No,
is.
They did that with Akuma in what, late May? So why in the holy hell did they just do it? Why did they take away the ranking points again?
Why
It
did
doesn't
they
even
wait
make
a
sense.
ranking points?
There's no change.
Yeah.
So why are you erasing everyone's?
Android the Spider Slayer Lookout
That's
Spider
me.
from Charlotte's Web Stay Back to
Wow.
Be Maguire Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland You are not safe while Android is around.
And
Ah,
she's
no.
Black Cat. And she's the Spider-Man villain, Black Cat.
Yeah, I'll smash all the spiders. Wah.
Thanks for the $1, Swaggy.
Yeah.
That actually legitimately pissed me off.
Yeah.
And so
Rob, you
what
got
we
a
did is we
notion for
basically
that
went back
spiral
in to play
arrow.
rank, and it was completely a mix. So let me put it this way: every single
Yeah,
Cammy,
he does have
every single
time
Ken,
instead of
every
chatting
single
fucking
top tier player we
Kino's
faced
chat.
was a shitty flowcharter. They literally didn't know how to play Street Fighter. They just followed this pattern of I'm going to do this
Honey.
rotational
We
guessing
hear
game,
this all the
push you
time.
to the corner,
Move
and then just do
on.
this and guess. And if I hit you, I'm lucky I win. But if you prevented them from
Shut
getting
up,
into that
though.
flowchart, meaning you played smart footsies, you played smart neutral,
You played
right?
smart
You
footsies.
countered what they were doing, and you
Footsies?
kept them mid-screen.
Yeah, that's
They
a
had
fighting games term where
Oh.
you like do low kicks at each other, but from
Oh.
as far away as possible. Like you try to stay just far enough away from your opponent that a low kick will hit them. And
Okay.
and because the point of that is that a lot of characters in fighting games will when you connect with like a low kick, you can combo that into other stuff. So it's like that, so it's basically what he complains about basically is you throw out the same move over and over and over until one of them hits, luckily, then you do the rest of your punish combo and do damage. So in a way it's like extremely old school fighting games, but it's also pattern play. Really,
I
when
was
you get down
thinking
to
of
it.
like people like playing footsie.
like
under the
essentially
table.
rubbing
Yeah.
feet under a table.
Yeah. So like strategic footsie.
So you do that's what you do in the FGC too. You think they're doing at those arcade cabinets, right? They stand with their legs kind of interlocked a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That's why they got the sit down ones.
Oh, that's
Absolutely
true.
no answer for it and would be completely
So they
dominating.
can hold beat.
And that's what happened. It was like 50-50 for me. Half the people spank them like this. Half the people, oops, I made one
What the
mistake, or oh, I
fuck
didn't
do you
stop the
have to
flowchart
say
on
that
the corner.
for?
That's it. I
He does
lost
the
game.
same hand gesture
And it's a
every
nightmare.
time.
Yeah.
It is.
too.
It's not fun to play these idiots because top players, good players, don't play like that. They have brains. People with brains don't want to
What?
play like an idiot.
You
They
complain
want to have
about
fun.
them
You
too.
understand? Playing a flowchart is not fun. The only way you would ever
And
find
you know.
that fun is if
Fair
you're a
to
moron
stick-
who doesn't understand fighting games. Then you think, oh, repeating the same pattern a zillion times is so
What
much
are
fun
you
because I can get
doing?
wins. But smart players who understand games don't want to just get wins. They want to improve
What?
and
That is
Wait,
the craziest thing I have ever heard in my life.
Wow. And like you're like the person saying it too makes it even funnier.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all he cares
That's
about.
all you want. You get mad that you're losing.
Yes.
That's what this whole speech is about.
This is insane.
wins. But smart players who understand games don't want to just get wins. They want to improve and intelligently win, not just go duh duh duh. Right? It's the
Well, what if that? I mean,
Uh,
like, what if that's the apex of skill, though?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, what if that's as good as you are, and then that's all that's gonna happen? Like, what do you fucking what?
Well, yeah, like, it's not fun for me that all these other people win, so that's why it's not fun. Nobody thinks it's
Right.
fun. It's not fun for me. Nobody thinks it's fun. Okay.
Yeah,
the difference
exactly.
between, oh look, I just typed up an amazing, insightful composition with
Brother.
great arguments,
That's
awesome
not what this
dialogue.
is.
That's
and
also
real
not what a composition is, Phil. You might recall from your complaining the other day about not knowing what a composition is in the context of music. Did you hear that? Or did you see
No,
that
I
on-
didn't.
Because he was bitching about the YouTube AI music removing tool, right?
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
and
okay.
it said that you couldn't remove particular audio because it was a composition of some kind, right?
Ah, okay, okay.
And Phil was just like, "Huh? What the hell does that mean?" He wrote that in the tweet. In the tweet, like, what does a composition even mean? What?
maybe you should Google what a composition is before publicly stating that you don't know what it is.
Well, now he's talking about like a written argument. It could be a composition of many different things. And
yes.
oh yes, oh yes.
Oh my
An
God.
insightful composition with great arguments,
No.
awesome dialogue, and real discussion
nope.
that makes you think. Or someone said, "Oh look, I copy pasted someone else's work onto my document and I submitted it to the teacher and I got an A+."
I
right?
submitted to teacher. I got A+.
It sounds like-
I gave her apple.
I gave her a cookie.
Dude, that person sounds smart.
Yeah, really smart.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
it was very frustrating because half the night I just didn't have any fun at all.
Oh my God.
Good news is
half the night, I just didn't have any fun.
I did
at
have
all,
a
Lonnie.
positive win-loss record. It was just really
didn't have
close.
any
I had
fun. I
21
didn't
wins and
win.
18 losses in ranked. I did earn
Okay.
a small handful of points. I think I earned, no lie, 9 ranking points by the end of the night. Because every time I won, then I played a flow charter. Oh, it's a gamble. It's a crapshoot. Oh, I lose
A
points.
gamble.
Then I'll fight. And by the way,
Patchy.
props to the people who aren't flow charters.
He ate
3 months.
watching those Olympic copy-paste failures.
I know.
I-
Ugh.
Yeah, it's the worst.
You know what sucks is like at the Olympics, you have all this like not interesting like high jump play. Everybody just does it the same way where they run at the thing and then they jump over it.
Yeah.
Like you just don't ever see anything like,
You don't
interesting,
see them
right?
mix it up.
No, it's like when you see like 100-meter dash, you never see people like, trying to like run on their hands or something different, right? They all just I'm just gonna look at all the other footage of runners. I'm gonna run like that.
I'm gonna do what what has been proven to work in the past.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do something original. I'm gonna try and just fuck around like an idiot and bitch when I lose. Sound
Yeah.
good? Sounds good to me.
Props to
good
the
to me.
Zangiefs, the Dalseems. Who was the other player who I played who I had a really good match against?
I don't
Shoot.
know.
Now I've forgotten, and I apologize because I want to give
Shut
credit where
up.
credit is due.
What?
If you're not picking a top tier in flowcharting, and you have intelligence, and you actually want to improve your
In
game,
equestrian, the
that's
all
what
right
it's all
horse is
about.
like what?
and it's sad that
Yeah.
these people just don't care about actually learning Street Fighter, but instead just want to get wins and brag about it, even though they'll
Shut
literally never
up.
beat anyone.
You know what, fucker? Not everybody has to learn to play your game to your expectation, by
No.
the way. So why
It's
don't you
not
just shut
about
up?
you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, not everything is about being a good experience for you personally.
No.
That's
No.
genuine. And that's, now that I say that out loud, that's genuinely what he wants. It's like he expects
Yeah.
people to be playing in such a way that is entertaining for him personally.
Yes.
And Capcom should also have designed the game for him personally.
Yeah. Well, his world revolves around him, and
That's
that's just how it should be for everyone else.
Damn sure.
Yeah.
Offline, they'll never win a tournament. They'll never be notable. They'll just sit there like a moron and say, "Oh, I gotta win on Dark Side Phil because I flow charted."
Last
Nobody
night he
cares.
beat someone and said,
A zillion
"Get
people have
out of
beaten me
my
flowcharting.
game."
It's
Yeah,
worthless.
exactly.
It just makes you look like a fucking moron.
I didn't
So,
hear that part.
Yeah. It's a very
Man,
big
it's-
worthless. It just makes you look like a fucking moron. Nobody cares.
Oh.
A zillion people have beaten me flowcharting. It's worthless. It just makes you look like a fucking moron.
Yeah, a zillion people
So,
have beat me.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very big, frustrating situation for me. I want to
What
have
does fourth
fun,
place
and I
get
can't
you?
have fun playing
Nothing.
Street Fighter until I get past the flowcharters again. And this is for every character. This is not just for Bison. Every character's been reset. So all the characters that I just got points with, remember I just got some points with
I mean, I assumed that.
Dalzim and Honda, they're all erased. I'm all back to
Dalzim.
1500, basically back to the
It's
start.
a-
I'll start everything over. I'm just like, oh my
He
god,
doesn't
you've got
say
to.
a goddamn thing
So
right.
yeah, it was an incredibly frustrating stream. I didn't really have fun. The good news is, by the end of the
Oh,
stream, I was getting
okay.
everything back. My muscle memory, my combos, it was coming back to me. And I'm getting back to the top game again. And so I'm going to be playing again.
The top
I think it's
1400 ranked
stream.
game.
And with that stream, I'm hoping to get momentum back. Like maybe now I'm like, okay, let's get back into the swing of things, right? Let's seriously get back
Okay,
into the swing
let's
of
do.
things.
Yeah,
and get
that's
stuff
the
going.
good news. Like,
Uh,
what? Yeah, why is he still playing? I like at least once a session he goes, "Why am I playing? I'm not even having fun. Why am I playing?
Okay.
You should
Anyway,
stop."
yeah, so basically for
Ah.
me, it's going to be another uphill climb in Street Fighter. We're starting over, but I guess it is what it is. I have to fight the morons again and deal with it. That was yesterday's streams, okay? Like I said today, much more chill day. Tomorrow, React Day, where it's going to be DSP versus the internet on DSP Reacts, and then it's going to be the conclusion of the Retro React to Mario and Sonic at the 2012 London Olympics. We'll wrap up that playthrough, and then after that, what I was thinking is we'll start taking a look at some of my PS home runs that I've done over the years.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
that'd be pretty neat to go back
Okay,
and
thanks.
re-experience all of the cool classics things that I've done over the years. But that's an experiment where every
They're
few
not
years I'll go
cool.
back to try PS Home and see what it was all about. So this will be pretty fun, I think, to explore PS Home over the
Wait,
course of
what?
a couple of weeks or whatever. So anyway, so that's
What?
coming up Sunday night. Monday, like I said, I think it's gonna be Street Fighter 6 on the day stream, and then Monday night.
That's the
I
thing I
think
say too
I
much
have
when we do
what?
these streams. It's
Oh,
just, what?
yeah.
Huh?
I want to go
What?
back and play SNK
Wait,
versus
what?
Capcom again. I
Huh?
played it once. I
Yeah,
bought it
just
on my
like,
mini
let's
PC
still do some
a
of
couple
that
weeks
together.
ago, and it was a fun
Yeah.
time. You know, the characters are really weird, and it's a wacky game. but I only played it the once, and I'm like, man, I want to go back and play it. I just haven't had a chance. So I want to do like a one-off night stream of that and see how it does. I would hope that at least will get some
Why?
interest, and some people will come by just to see.
No,
the
nobody
gameplays.
likes that.
I'll
You
probably
already
try some
figured
of the
that out.
characters and everything. And then the rest of the week, I want to leave up in the air because I'm still going to be here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Just to make it clear, I'm going to be here a lot of streaming this week. But a few factors involved this week. Number one, as I already explained to you guys, it looks like I'm going to be appearing as a guest on the Kino Casino stream show over on Kick. And it looks like as of now, unless things change, it's going to be Tuesday night. Now, it's going to be taking place at the time when I normally would be doing my late night stream on Tuesday, which means I actually will not be doing a late night stream on Tuesday. All right? Instead, I'm going to appear on their show. Now, just to forewarn everyone, prepare for technical issues because, you know, the way it seems like every single person who I talk with,
I think they're going to be
on their
okay.
show is different. When I was on Side Scrollers, they used this one thing that I've never heard of and I never used again.
What was it
When I
called?
was meeting with Mike Cologne talking about the documentary about me, we used another streaming thing. And now these guys use another streaming thing. It's like everyone's something different. So I don't even know how I could even test it ahead of time.
You don't have to. They're going to take care of it, Bill. It's okay.
I jump on. I hope the camera works. I hope the microphone works. I hope headphones are working. You know,
why wouldn't it
so I
work?
can actually be on the show.
It's on their end.
Basically, it's
Stupid.
going to be 2 hours. All right, me appearing on their show. And no, I'm not restreaming it.
Guys,
I'm not recording it
who's
for
gonna
myself.
do the
Wait.
All right, me appearing on their show. And no, I'm not restreaming it. I'm not recording it for myself. This is purely just I am a guest on their show for a couple of hours. And it's going to be during the time when I would normally be doing my late night stream.
Are you going to pick shit out of your ear like this when you're on their show? That's the thing we should be keeping an eye out for on that night. Is he going to be doing like weird shit with his jaw like this and his ear?
Yeah.
Late night stream. See, their streams are really long, but they don't do that many. Like they do maybe like 3 a week, but they do really long streams.
Yeah, we
like,
test streams all the
starting
time.
at like 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, but then they'll go for like 7-8 hours straight.
Oh, how do you know that?
Crazy. Those guys got some endurance, man. To be going that long without a break.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be live on Kick. And then what they do is they take what they feel are the highlighted best parts of the show and they split them into digestible clips.
Oh, this is going to be
upload
good,
that to
you
their
guys.
channel. They have a Kino Casino
We're getting
Clips
our
channel
once a
on
year
YouTube.
fucking
and so they'll
Super
probably
Bowl.
be posting those up after the show within a day or two, I would think.
I don't know. I don't think this is going to be Side Scrollers 2.0 just yet.
No, not yet, but it's coming.
It might
probably
be funny.
Tuesday night. That's what we've.
It'll be funny to
it'll
watch.
be funny.
It'll be funny watching him interact with other people. That's all I'm saying. That's something I've been at. That's been on my wish list for a long time. So I'm hoping I get to see that.
We've set the tentative schedule.
I just want to
unless something changes, but that's what we're doing for now. Okay, so Tuesday night.
I just want to see him interact with these guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something weird.
Will not be streaming. All right. For the rest of the week,
Exactly,
what am I doing? I don't know yet.
King
I'd like to keep it open. Let's see how things go. Will we do more Street Fighter? Probably. Will I do more Nintendo World Championships? Probably, because at that point later on in the week, it'll have done the weekly reset, so it'll be great to jump into that. Definitely more Stardew Valley chill for sure. And then we'll see. Do we want to do SNK versus Capcom or other stuff? And
I can't keep stopping this though.
All right.
No,
can't keep stopping this train.
This is
it's okay.
something in the works. I'm not gonna. You know me. I don't like to overpromise and underdeliver.
Hold on.
All I'm gonna say is this: there is a possibility, a strong possibility, all right, that I may be getting even further upgrades to my setup soon.
What?
And if I do, this is going to blow some doors open. Let's just put it that way. That's all I'm gonna say.
Blow
that
some
way,
doors
I'm not gonna
open?
spoil, but I'm also not gonna overpromise. But it looks like
so
there may be
someone's
further upgrades that would be pretty darn neat if they can happen. But I'm not going to say they're happening and they get all overexcited and then they don't.
But how is that going to blow some doors open?
I don't know.
But we'll see.
Crown.
And this could even affect the streams this week. It could. It could actually affect the streams this week. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. And go from there.
If it's going to affect
I'll let
the
you know as
streams this
the
week,
progressing.
it might be
I'll
a
give you more
PC.
information on stuff like that.
Green screen? Oh,
maybe that's why he's not doing the great PC.
So that's kind of the week for
anymore.
now. Now keep in mind, this month we got big stuff coming up. There's a Review Tech USA documentary by June the King coming out.
Foam upgrades.
It's supposed to be the second week of August. I just don't know exactly when yet.
You said that yesterday he was saying that it was a hunch. I have a hunch that it's going to be in this time. And now it's supposed to be coming out the second week of August, but I'm not so sure. Bullshit.
So once it comes out, I'm going to be reacting to it. There's a possibility I may do a co-op
I don't
react
think it's
with Kino Casino.
yeah, well, exactly, right? We know you're in contact with him, so why are you pretending like you don't know?
There, but
I don't know why I
strong
said Google
possibility
it.
that
That
we actually do that.
Yeah,
That's
right?
not something you
And then
Google.
later
That was
on in
dumb.
August,
That's okay.
we got huge amounts of new games coming out, including Black Myth Wukong, Star Wars Outlaws, the Black Ops 6 beta, a few others as well tossed in there, plus supposedly my documentary from June the King is supposed to be coming out, and it's 4 hours long. So the way I'm going to have to tackle it to react to it is split it up and basically do like day streams of gameplay and night streams of reacting to the documentary. It's the only way I'm going to get through it. I'm going to have to split it up and have half days going back and forth between different kinds of content. Okay?
Okay.
So August is going to be an insane month. Like, we got so much going on right now. Seriously. There's a ton of good stuff going on. And, wow. Never usually is the summer this busy and crazy, and it's just a crazy, big, exceptional summer.
Okay.
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 All right, guys, if you could bear with me for a second.
What are you
What?
doing?
Because I'm actually
What are we doing?
got a bunch of stuff going on.
Oh, really?
What?
Give me
You're
a second here.
streaming. What did he?
Face?
What?
Look
Oh,
how confused.
yes.
Look how confused he looks.
Is it your wife again?
Oh,
Does she have problems that you can resent?
oh. What the?
Money, money,
So he's
money,
definitely
money, money,
reading
money.
something on
Kids
his
go, money,
phone.
money,
It
money,
must be a
money.
text.
Nintendo
Yeah.
resetting is okay, but not Capcom.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, just the oh god, the backwardsness of it all is it's astounding. Fuck.
Is absolutely right. You're absolutely
And-
right, Andrew. The backwardsness of it all
The
is
backwardsness-
astounding.
Do you know what I mean?
I do. Thank you, Mario Faker.
Okay. Thank you. What was I don't remember. Fucking hold on. There was something I read. Oh, the word repetition is off the charts. I agree. And, like, he finds new words and just says that it's just dead air.
Oh.
And he just had a massive face wipe too just now. Watch this.
Ugh. Ew, ew, ew.
Oh, you sneaky fuck, you sneaky little pig. I saw
God.
you curl your index finger in so you could get a scrape
Yeah.
in there. I know that's not just a
Ew.
rub. That's so gross. Okay, so we go down.
God, you
We
know.
sleight of hand the index finger in so that we can get the nail abrasiveness and scrape. Actually,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
And then what do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing with what I found there? Wiping it on the
Put it on my
pig.
pants. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I got stuff going on right now, so if you could
Like
bear
what?
with me.
Like what?
Why don't you step away from the channel? Why don't you step away from the stream for a couple minutes?
Did your wife go to get her Ozempic shot?
Right.
What
I can't
happened?
get home, honey. The needle hole hurts too much. Phil.
Hello,
Philip.
Phil.
Brunel? Phil.
Phil, can you hear me, Philip?
Phil.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's taken care of, or what you saying?
Okay.
Which one of
we're
your
gonna get to
parents is
gaming news now.
dying?
You guys ready? Okay. We're gonna get to gaming news now. You guys ready?
Oh, great.
All right, here we go. Okay, it is time for us to get to a particular segment of the show. Channels
Okay.
from the makers of The Outer Worlds, right? And the people who made
What?
Fallout New Vegas. So Obsidian Entertainment, correct?
Okay.
The game that likely is going to be
Big old nose pick. Good.
kind of like a new Skyrim. in a
That's
lot of
very
ways.
chill.
Has been delayed, but not really. Oh, it's what
I genuinely can't stand gaming news.
Oh,
No,
the Dragon
I
Quest
can't stand it
remake is
either. I'm
based-
fine with skipping. What if he got banned by
Now,
Scopely? That'd be
here's the
cool.
thing.
I'd be hype.
Here's the thing
Yeah.
on that though. This
This was a
until February.
okay.
Now-
Now look how much like Donald Trump this is. Again, no politics.
Oh my
but
god.
Look at this
really
gesture he's
does.
just about to make right here.
decision.
Yes.
I think it made sense to delay this game until February. Now,
And then
here's the
right,
thing.
Yes.
Here's the thing on that though.
That was him.
It's him. Very bigly.
It's him.
Now here's the thing. Okay, my wife. Here's the big thing. My wife.
She lives in China.
Yeah, she lives in China. Just came back from China.
Oh my
we
God.
had some food while we were there. It was very good. It was some of the best Chinese food I ever had. Now,
Money.
Oh, Ozempic.
Oh, Ozempic.
you know, I am not a pig roach.
I'm not a rook.
Not a
God
pig
damn
roach.
it. It's
Here's
him.
the thing on that though. What a lot of game companies have done is said, "Oh, well, we'll just
China.
have our games come out in February because we don't want to be part of that Christmas crowd."
You did a
So
good
there may be
thing
other
there.
companies that now follow suit, and now you'll have a
in
not so
China.
crowded
Whatever.
Christmas season.
Back in
and
China.
Instead,
you
February
did a
has
good
17
Trump.
games coming out in
Thank you.
2 weeks. This is
I don't think I
happening.
do.
So I guess we'll
I
have to
do.
follow
Some
this
people
and see
do a
what
really
happens,
good
but
one, and it
for
really makes me
now,
laugh.
hoping that this decision helps Avowed. Like Avowed was
It's
good
a
to me.
fun-
Listen, I like Obsidian. I
It's a
like the
fun
games
thing
they
to
put
be
out.
able to do.
I think
Like
Avowed
the
is
guy
looking
from-
better every peak.
The
we get
guy
in the game.
from
So I'm not too
Smiling
worried about it.
Friends
I think this is a smart business
and
decision.
Oni Plays does.
I'm okay with them delaying it as long as it
a
ends up
good
being
Trump
good.
I don't think
It's
I've
like
heard
a
it.
movie.
Oh,
So hey, delay the game. It's all good, and let's all enjoy it in February. It'll be a good first RPG experience of the year for us, right?
He
Right?
wishes his
Cool.
wife looked like Melania.
right.
Well, yeah.
Let's continue. By the way, I just want to say to those who have contributed, especially for those of you who might be newcomers to the stream, I do shout outs.
Oh.
Just take a break from that for a second here.
Please, please.
I have to say I loved Linkara, right? I was watching various places and I saw Linkara, the great Linkara.
Great Linkara.
Attacked the fourth
That's
wall.
pretty
He talked
good.
about
Right.
the famous Power Rangers Red, right? He said it'll be out when it's out.
That's my favorite shit. I love that.
That's pretty good. I like that.
It'll be out when it's
Contributions near
out.
the end. I want to get through my topics first. My fault. I forgot to explain this at the beginning of the show. It's my fault. I need to realize
Great
now I have to do
Linkara.
contributions every day.
There he
I'm not
is.
saying
There he
it. So
is.
please don't feel left out. I'm absolutely going to do shout outs for your contributions, okay?
Take his jacket.
Okay.
Don't give him his
Continue now
coat.
with the news. Our next news story regards to
Leave him
Nintendo.
out. Leave him out in the
Ready?
cold. Leave him out in the cold.
Nintendo
Oh, I'm just gonna play the whole thing. It's really funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And we like that. It'll be out when it's out. But great work ethic. Was so good when Iron Liz was there. The great Iron Liz, right? It's okay.
Don't you talk about me, you son of a bitch.
Who said that? What is that?
It's
What
me,
is that?
the Lightbringer.
Uh-oh.
Look, there he is. There he is. Get him out of here. Get him the hell out of here. Then cuts to the audience beating shit out of him. Fucking ripping his jacket up. Throw him out in the cold. Don't give him his jacket. Don't give it.
Meanwhile, Doug Walker's just looking on, going,
He's going, Bell down.
Classic.
They're
the-
very silly boys.
The guy who's doing the voices of Trump is the guy from Smiling Friends, the yellow dude from Smiling Friends. If you've seen that show,
I have not.
it's quite good. I recommend it.
Okay.
Profit.
All right.
Has completely plummeted. It has fallen 55%.
That's Charlie, Fear Monarch. It's
because
Charlie.
sales of the Switch have
Charlie.
finally
Charlie.
slowed down to a
Charlie.
crawl. It took
Yeah.
this long. I mean, think about how long the Switch has been out, right? Over 7
What?
years.
Now we're
2017.
back
my
to something much
God.
less fun. This is so much
Finally,
less fun than what we
the,
just
the
watched,
sales have
right?
slowed down.
I know.
Okay,
We went
so
from
it was both
laughing
revenue
to like,
and
oh
profits
my God.
plummeted in the first quarter.
The Earth is
It
flat,
hurts.
Charlie. I know.
Nintendo
Pim.
only sold 2.1 million units of the Switch, down 46%. So nearly half
So?
as much as the year before.
There's
Which has been
very
really-
few
you gotta
things
say
I
over
hate
6,
less.
7
I hate
years.
more than when him talking about like sales numbers for
Yeah.
fucking video games.
Right.
Wait,
it's
we're
on
bitching.
Max?
We're
Okay.
bitching about
Oh,
Nintendo.
so
Hold
much
on.
money on these stupid things.
On these
You know,
stupid
situation
things?
where they were doing
you
so
still
poorly,
have
they had
your
to sell these
amiibo.
stupid things to save the company.
What?
They did save the company.
Wii
but
U
look,
situation where they were doing so poorly.
look, watch him. Just watch him look at the link here.
Okay.
E-
Ew. Look at those teeth.
Yarr!
Yarr, I got
Pirate-
the scurvy.
Pirate Phil
Ah.
is a funny character.
Yeah, yes.
What? What the?
What? Look at the ass on that.
Whoa, is that a dog?
Whoa.
Suck a
Cool.
dog off.
to save the company. You know, imagine if the Wii U they
Imagine.
didn't have these. They made so much money on these stupid.
He's got to finger it. Always got to finger it.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Dude, it's
Phil.
so funny how like his eyes like follow his finger, right?
Oh my God, you're right. What
stupid
the fuck
things.
is happening?
Ridiculous. I can't believe they did.
Well,
Anyway.
they did, and it saved their company. So I
Yeah.
mean, they made a ton of money off Amiibos, and Amiibos are great. I love
Yeah.
Amiibos. I got one of Ike from Fire Emblem.
I don't have any.
I have one of Charizard from Pokemon. I think
Ooh.
I've got a Yoshi somewhere around here.
Oh, by the way, hold on.
Oh,
I might have another one.
okay.
Oh, what do you mean you have another one?
Oh yeah, look.
Oh.
Wait, I thought you hated Nintendo. Why
See-
do you have
see,
more
you
than
have-
one amiibo?
You have two of them now.
Okay.
Phil, can you come back, please? Where'd you go? Which one do you have?
I actually have a second amiibo. I forgot about it. A fan had sent me like a box of like,
Really?
just odds and ends years ago, like 2-3 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and they sent me this amiibo in the
Ah.
box.
Oh man,
Oh, what is that?
that's fucking.
Oh,
it's either
it looks
Breath-
gold.
I think it's Breath of the Wild Link.
money.
You don't even take it out of the
that's
fucking
cool.
thing.
money.
That's kind of
Guy
cool.
who bought statues hates amiibo. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. Shiny teeth. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I understand not liking Nintendo because Nintendo is not my thing either. And I understand not liking their business practices, but don't pretend you don't like this shit.
Yeah, I love this shit. Frankly, I'm not gonna lie. That's
And like that's cool.
that's $40 right there, brother. That's
Yeah,
$40 you could get for that.
I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I have a little collection of pop figures.
Oh boy.
I do.
Oh, you're one of those. You're one of those biddies, huh?
No, I got like 9 of
How-
them back in my 20s, and
How
I
many
still
of them?
have them.
How many of them are Game of Thrones oriented?
None actually. Most
Okay.
of them are
Wait.
Adventure Time.
Oh, Adventure Time. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That should have been the guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You're
I'm
that-
sorry,
you're that-
guys.
Which ones do you have though? Which ones do you have?
I have Lucky Space Princess, Ice King.
Classic.
Oh my God, I forgot I have that little dog from Invader Zim too.
The dog. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I have Finn. and I think Jake also.
Damn, you're a Adventure Time girly.
I used to love them.
I used to love that
I
show
totally
too.
forgot
I
I
used
had
to love
it.
that show.
And then
Yeah,
I found it again.
Yeah,
like, a few
You're
weeks
right,
ago. I was like in the
yeah.
office, like
Snood
moving
the
stuff
cat
around.
and
I said, what the
Indrid the
hell? And I looked, I said,
human.
oh, I actually have a second amiibo. So I have the
You
Link
sold your
Archer
BoJack
amiibo
Oh,
from
dude,
Breath of
that's
the Wild.
smart. I might
Damn,
sell
holy
these.
I
shit.
have
God damn.
the Wolf
I'm
Link and Midna
stupid.
amiibo
I
from
want a
Twilight Princess.
BoJack.
I have
Manubot
Pop.
statut, hundreds of dollars de cheapers alternatives.
Uh-huh.
DSP logic at its finest.
Exactly. You and Shiny Teeth are making great points about these.
Yeah, these aren't even good because they don't cost $1,200 each.
Exactly. That
Amiibo.
too.
He's also
You
got a
should
pop
on
figure in the
Nintendo.
background too of Blanca.
Oh, right.
And the
Look
Wolverine
at
back
that.
here too. So
Oh.
one, I count 1, 2, 3, 4,
money,
5,
money, money.
6
Kids go, money, money,
toys.
Oh.
Need
Toys.
bankruptcy advice? Better call Phil.
Better
Call
call Phil.
Phil. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like the
Conrad.
show, just like the
Dude,
show.
One of my exes, he'd sent me like a pop figure of the Mothman from Fallout.
Oh,
Very happy
okay, that's
about
hype.
that.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I got one of those. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever use them. Like this one I used a couple times during
Adventure Time will
Tears
hold
of the
value.
Kingdom.
Okay.
I don't even know what
Ooh.
this one would have done. But I don't know
Cash
if I'll
out.
ever even use them.
I might
that's
do
the
that
funny
because they're
part
just
is-
sitting on a shelf.
By the way, it
I've
says right on the back,
never.
Still in the
Wii U and
box?
3DS, two now
Yeah.
defunct consoles
let's
are listed on the
go.
back of this thing. Look.
Yeah. He shit on
But yeah,
Nintendo again yesterday because
The funny part about it is they were
He
all the
talked
rage,
about
right? They totally were.
the
These
limited
things
time
were
NES
all the
controller
rage.
for the Switch being
Huge
$100.
discourse.
Yeah.
Everyone loved
Yeah.
amiibos,
He
and now
is
everyone's like, "What's an amiibo?"
obsessed with controllers.
This is what I was saying when they were popular. I said,
Yeah,
"Do you
it's
really think
crazy.
these things have any actual intrinsic value at all?" No, it's just a dumb collectible to buy and line Nintendo's pockets because they failed
Are
with
you?
the Wii U.
Okay,
People did.
They're
Phil.
fun. That's like you. Phil, why are you being so disingenuous? You know that it's fun
It's just fun.
to have little tchotchke knickknacks around of the stuff
Yeah.
you like, right? I got a ton of them. I love looking at all the fucking Pokemon statues that I got up here.
Yeah.
And I have almost
Like
every Eevee evolution except for one.
Yeah, and I used to also collect like Monster High dolls because they're cool as fuck.
Monster
I still have
Monster
them.
High, Monster High
Yeah,
dolls. Okay.
They're
That's-
awesome, and I still have them. They stand on the shelf. I like to look at them.
I got
They're
a bunch of
fun.
Gundams that I put together, right? And I mean, like that's
Yeah.
slightly different because that's like a model, and there's also
Well,
the
yeah,
intrinsic
but
value of
still.
just putting together something and having fun with it, right? Like
Yeah, exactly.
I like
But
looking at I like
still,
looking at my shit. Whatever.
Yes, that's the
Hey,
point.
they
Like
ran
you
out and
have
bought
it because
these
you
drones.
like it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I gotta go put this way. Hold on,
I guess
guys,
I
hang
could.
on.
Generation Z says you can put those in your background. I guess you're right.
Oh my god. Oh my
moron.
god,
Are
we're
you-
putting more toys. That's
Great.
not you. But
Very good.
Wow.
Very
but
good.
But they're all weird and not centered. And I
Wow,
don't like
amazing.
And they have
I just
nothing
spaced
to
them
do
out
with
very
each
well,
other
didn't I?
except for the whoa.
Oh.
Hold on.
it.
Hang on.
Wow, look at that double chin, dude. Woo! Look at that.
What do I see?
Yucky.
What do I see? You know, I kind of see like a Loch Ness
Ugh.
monster head a little bit, right? Like this is the
I
neck. This is like the water line here,
Okay.
right? And it's like the head is like poking out of the water like this a little bit.
Okay, I can see that.
What do you
What
see?
I
What do you
see-
see?
You know those like the spray painted wheelchair signs? It's like the
Oh.
person sitting in the chair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like it's kind of
Yes.
I'm kind of seeing that, but it's like upside down to me. Like
Okay,
this is where the
see-
head is and the knees and the wheels here, right? That's kind of
okay.
that's kind of what I'm saying.
Okay, I can see that too.
First, this looks like
Yeah, there you
Ireland.
go.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. Oh, I can see that too. I can see that.
I can see that.
You see
I
that?
love when he has to fling himself out of the chair.
Yeah.
Right? Now we're just doing.
Okay.
There you go. Now you have a lineup of characters up there. excited.
It looks like shit.
Okay. Turn on the AI cameraman to follow me when I do that stuff. Exactly. Okay. All right,
What?
continuing on. So you
That-
might have heard this, guys. They're actually making a movie
It
of
looks like a
Until
fetus.
Dawn.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
remember the game Legion? No,
Like I'm excited for that movie, but I don't want to hear you talk about
What
it.
movie was it?
They're making a
that
movie
is
from
on
it
the-
until dawn.
All right.
Darn
What?
it.
What's the
Yeah.
point of that?
No,
I don't know.
Onion and
But
Oreo.
I'm down.
They're-
I'm gonna
Nah,
see it.
Whatever. I mean, yeah, sure, fine, right? But
I
it's
love
like,
that
that's what
campy
it was.
shit.
I already have the. We already have the better
You know,
version of that.
I mean,
that you can
oh.
control, right?
Well,
Like
Exactly. And they're coming out with it on PC soon.
Oh,
Oh,
that's hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can cold
People
play
Guess
can
what
that.
I'll be playing?
Or You get from
Yeah.
Best Buy or another similar Target, another retailer,
Huh?
or you go right online and
Another
order it and have it within
retailer?
24 to 48 hours.
Online.
So why do you need a
Online.
brick and mortar business, right?
What?
Why do you need a Rick
Okay.
and Morty
don't.
business?
That's what I
Actually,
thought
you
too.
don't.
Also, I'll be right back real
So,
quick. Will call. Oh my god.
yeah, that's the deal. So sadly, Rest in
Whale's worth
peace,
a
Game
piss.
Informer.
She's gotta
I'll
get
be
rid of.
honest, I really like Game Informer over the years. Not always.
Okay, yeah.
They know these bad.
We're gonna skip this whole fucking ass podcast. Wait.
Do this. So if you could bear with me, Tom. Epic era of gaming journalism history. That is absolutely for sure. Lasted a very long.
What's
Man,
on your phone now,
you're an
Philip?
epic era of gaming journalism history. That is absolutely for sure. Lasted a very long time.
Okay.
Okay. I have to blow my nose, guys. So if you could bear with me here. Oops.
Uh,
Oh, I'll just do that. Yeah, here we go. You don't have to see me do it. Cool.
yeah.
Do this. Hold on.
Why are we like getting the video gone, but not the audio of having to blow my nose? I don't really understand that. Or maybe it is. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Rustling around in there.
Well, in the last couple of days, you could you could hear he like would just leave the mic on when he was blowing his nose anyway.
Yeah. I just want to hear this once more. He did leave the mic on. There.
Yeah. Hold on.
Bill.
Shit. Bill.
Bill.
You gonna blow your nose?
It doesn't take this long to blow your nose.
Come on.
Philip.
Jay Russo, yes.
Bill, back.
Hey. Why does it take this
What are you
long to blow
doing?
your goddamn nose?
He's absolutely doing something else right now.
Yeah. 100%.
Hello.
You think he's like taking nudes for someone?
Yeah, like he's just pulling his. He's
Yeah. He's just pulling his shorts out and like snapping a
Ugh.
picture of like the limp dick.
Yeah, flopping it out, wiggling around, cranking on it a little bit.
Be like, I miss you, baby. See?
Don't forget my picture back, honey.
Angie. Yeah, sending him to Kino.
Why do you need to? What are you doing?
Excuse me.
Oh, you
I
can
cannot
see
die, I
his
was blowing my
camera on
nose and I got
that
distracted.
one slide. You're right.
Where? Which one?
It's the Allies one, I think.
This
I
one?
think. No, I think so. There's one where it's not like all the way to the edge. Which slide? No, it's the mods one. It's the mods one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see on the
Oh,
right.
there it
Look.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think
Nudes
he's doing.
for PPPs, PP.
I don't think. Oh wait. Is that his arm there? Is that his?
I don't think
So
so.
he's he. That is his arm. That's his shoulder and
Really?
his arm. So he's just he
couldn't
is
tell.
just sitting there,
Oh my god.
right? Because you can see this little part here is like the little tag on the shirt, or it's his like his
Oh.
arm flesh. There's the shoulder.
Okay.
There's the painting, right? And that's where his shoulder would
Right.
come up to, unless that's the back of the chair.
I think that might be like
don't-
the wall and stuff.
I
It's
feel
not
like
moving at
I
all.
feel like we wouldn't be able to hear. Well, he sits perfectly still when he's
True.
focused in on the chat, right?
True.
And like there's also when he's on his phone, and like we wouldn't be able to hear the little like if he was far away. So he's sitting right
True.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, you get distracted by blowing his nose. That's right.
Ugh.
Ah.
I like it when it's just the random sounds like that.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm still here, guys, but I'm not going to say anything. What the fuck is happening?
Hello.
Oops.
I
Sorry.
am a real American.
I did not die. I was blowing my nose and I got distracted again. Give me a second.
You lost track of what? You're on a
Distracted again.
stream.
Give me a second.
You're at work.
Excuse me. I did not die. I was blowing my nose and I got distracted again. Give me a second.
I
Oh,
what?
pick up Argentina. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I keep getting distracted today, but it's all good. Don't worry. It's nothing bad at
Okay.
all.
Wait, what, Phil?
What? Do you have a new girlfriend? What's happening? Hello?
Just desperately refreshing his PayPal page, I guess, right now.
Yeah, yeah. Can
How fucking long have we been sitting here?
a long time. Oh my God.
You were right there.
It's been like 3 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Right, but I mean, this is the best part of the podcast so far, right? I'm enjoying the silence.
1 second,
Yeah,
guys.
it's
I'm
very
still
nice.
here. Don't worry.
What?
Again, nothing bad.
Stop saying that.
In the
Just
middle
come
of
back.
something. I'll come right
Wait.
back in a sec.
Okay.
In the middle of something.
This
I'll
is
come right back in
very
a sec.
weird.
Hey, you are in the middle of something. Wait.
In the middle of something.
my-
I'll come right back in a sec.
Okay.
Bro, take take some fucking allergy medicine, please.
Drink a glass of water.
Yeah. This is your job. Dwight's here.
Watashi ga kita.
What?
So I am here.
Oh,
I've
Watashi ga
arrived.
kita?
There you go.
Ah. Okay.
Big ups Dwight Race.
Big ups.
Okay.
Okay. Brother,
Logan,
come on.
Logan, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, Mr. Math. This guy knows what a
All right.
logarithmic
Ready? Everything's
algorithm
fine.
is or
Relax.
some
Everything's
shit.
fine.
Do you believe
What
that?
is that?
I'm in the midst of
I don't
so
fucking know. He does.
I don't
All
believe
right.
that's real. Yeah, he's hiding something for sure, Chief.
Yeah. But why is it something that you would need? We couldn't have visual
Yeah.
like evidence of, unless it was
Does
like is Kat having to like back into the office while he gives her the Ozempic injection directly in her
Oh my
butt?
god! Yes!
Saying Amiibos saved Nintendo is a huge retcon, acting like the 3Ds didn't dominate
Yeah.
handheld gaming.
Absolutely true.
Also, even at their worst, they had like $8 billion in assets. So they had a rainy day fund, unlike the failing
Exactly.
DSP business.
Unlike
Well
the failing
said.
DSP business, Nintendo is making a lot of really good decisions. They're the best console. Everyone says this. Everyone says DSP is the best. And they're made in Japan, not China.
Yeah, not China. Nope.
Thank you
Big
very
ups
much.
Argentina.
Biggest Argentina. Thank you.
Alrighty. Ready? Everything's
Maybe
fine.
a
Relax.
nosebleed.
Everyone's
That's
just
a
ridiculous.
good theory.
I'm in the midst of so many
Everyone
things, guys. You have no idea.
relax.
There's just a million things going on at once.
I was
It's
thinking
like,
like maybe he
if I
had a new
don't
girl under his desk,
respond
like
Maybe.
giving him a
immediately, then
blowy.
it's gonna take me
That's
hours
a
and
good-
hours to
that's a good call.
respond, and it's just all right, I'm good. You ready?
Hold on.
Respond immediately, then it's gonna take me hours and hours to respond, and it's just okay, don't respond immediately, then it's gonna take me hours and hours to respond, and it's just
What?
All right, I'm
That
good.
doesn't make
Ready?
any
What do
sense.
you have
Why is
to
it gonna make-
respond to?
Why is it going to take you hours and hours to respond if you just, are on a podcast and you say, okay, I'm going to stop and take my
Yeah.
break now, and then we'll get to gameplay right now. I have to answer a
Yeah,
phone
why
call.
not do this when you go to the bathroom for 15 minutes?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where is it? Here it is. Okay, ready?
Oh,
Here we
where
go.
is it? Hold on.
Okay, everybody. So that was the news. I think now
What?
we will do some shout outs and probably Q&A and the like, okay?
Yeah, like
so first
Rikita,
of all, let's
exactly.
do some shout outs on the YouTube side of things.
Okay.
We start off today with Perry the White with a 20
Oh, we're already at shout out, thank
pound
God.
super chat. Thank you, Perry the White. He says, Phil, looking forward to seeing you on the
Pound.
casino. Have a great show. Thank you so much, Perry. Yes, we already discussed that. That
Yes,
looks
we
like
already
I will
discussed
be
that. Thank
appearing
you very
on that
much.
show Tuesday
Oh,
night.
boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Maddie,
Alright,
thank you
good.
for becoming a member. I appreciate that very much, Maddie. And the
Thank you,
crunchiest
Maddie.
onion just did a €5 super chat and says, the funniest thing about watching Evo was the pools. Watching all the pattern camis and Kens try doing that stuff in an offline tournament and they
Okay,
got spanked by the
alright.
pros.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. And
Oh,
there you
go.
go. I'm not a pro. I have to
Someone
keep
just kissed
emphasizing
his
it.
dick.
Am I good at Street Fighter 6? Yes, I am. Am I a pro at Street Fighter 6?
up.
No, I
Okay.
am not. I don't
No,
play it enough
no,
to be able to
no.
counter
Yeah,
the pattern.
Tuesday's
I
gonna
just- I
be
don't,
very
And
interesting.
that's sad, but it's true. They beat my ass because it's easy mode gameplay. They know the different options to do that they can get away with. It's always a gamble. There's no guarantee it's going to work, but it's like a high chance it's going to work. It's like playing the odds in blackjack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
playing the odds in
And you also got to keep in mind.
You mean like optimizing your strategy to beat the most amount of things? Like, doesn't that isn't that just like playing to win?
Yeah.
I don't
which is
know.
what most people do.
Most people with a brain, I would say.
Fine.
Yeah. An intelligent brain
Factor
in their
of,
head.
My level of rust and poor execution because I don't play enough.
It
So I make literally one mistake, and then boom,
That's
they
not
capitalize and
true.
destroy me.
No,
right?
you
And
make
that's
a lot of
frustrating.
mistakes and
So,
you just
yeah,
spam.
but yeah, at Evo, I'm telling you, these people, these scrubs who I'm playing at 1,500
Oh
master
my
ranking
God.
points online,
Oh my
they
God.
would never win at a tournament
Oh
or
my
at Evo.
God.
They would get
We're back to
one
Street
round in,
Fighter.
and then they immediately get spanked by someone with a brain. And in reality, I'll tell you this, I really feel like if I play these people
What?
offline, I would do better. I would absolutely
Then do it, pussy. You won't. You're scared.
be, I'd be
Are
able
we
to
gonna
block on
restream
reaction.
to Kino?
Dude, all these
Casino?
camis that just walk up low medium kick and get driver's side. I would never get hit once. I would block
It'll
on
be-
reaction.
I wouldn't
But
mind.
I can't
We'll
block
see.
on reaction
Let's
online.
see what-
Yeah,
let's see what
okay.
else is going on that
See,
night.
Even with the better
We'll see.
connections.
Let's
it's
see.
different,
Let's see if we
right?
can just worm our way out of WPIG, huh? That way we
Yeah.
don't. That way we don't have to do
You
the streaming.
crunchiest
That's a good
onion.
idea.
Now, FYI,
Yeah.
that is all we got for
Guild-
support
let's
so far
guild
today
ALT
for today's
Insider
show,
right now.
all
It's
right?
starting
You
now.
guys know the deal. When it comes to my streams, my goal is number one to get 50
Yeah, I don't
join.
want to do that.
Every
Actually, I
stream?
don't want to go
No.
on the stream.
Anything else that
No,
comes in,
ugh.
super chats, super
No.
stickers, memberships, get the
Ugh.
memberships, tips, all great. But I hope that I can hit that tier 1 goal by the end of the stream. If you like the content today, please support it in some way. Consider tipping. That'll be a great way to support the streams.
There's
Okay?
no way he's
Fuck
gonna
you.
go all for 9 hours though. He's gonna
Castro
go for
Jenkins.
2 hours.
38 months as a
Yeah.
member.
Well,
That's
we
cool. I
don't
tried the Hunter
know.
x Hunter Neo fighting game. I don't even know what that is.
I bet he'll go for like 4
I don't think it's a
or
mainstream
so.
fighting game, right? So probably not. If it's not a mainstream fighting game, I probably don't have time for it. The Apple Goblin, the super chat, reiterating
The
things
Apple
that I said about
Goblin.
flow charters having empty craniums.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Kino
that's a good
Casino
one.
thing's on Tuesday night, so he's probably gonna save up his rest. You know, he's gonna
How
sleep for
about
a couple
Earth?
days straight.
That doesn't even make sense if
Yeah.
this happened.
Hibernate a
Because
little
that's
bit.
what old men do, I guess,
There we go.
right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what old women like me do.
That too. That too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did go exactly, Shiny Teeth. He did go for 5
Now,
hours
Kermit
on
Sidlord did a
side
super chat.
scrollers.
Let's
Kino
just,
Casino
we,
guys
no,
are
we should
funny,
just
so I
get
hope that
every
works out.
detractor on the same call.
Again, me too.
And just have like
Uh-huh.
a 90-person fucking.
Oh,
That would be
Because-
awful, actually.
what a nightmare.
I've
Yeah.
said this many times over. There's 2 things I'd like to say. Number 1,
Yeah, Indrid old.
I
Nah.
would likely enjoy to do some
That would
variety
be
of
cool,
style of
Logan.
content. Meaning, rather than it just be
Logan
me sitting here
Make
all day
sure
every
we're
day
not taking
talking
L's,
There you go.
possibly.
There you go.
games, I would like to do other kinds of stuff for variety, right? The thing is, I've never been offered that opportunity. It seems like every time that there's been an opportunity, it's been very two-faced, very like kind of a bait and switch
Oh, watch
situation.
party for
Yeah, I hope
Ludwig?
that's.
Okay.
I hope that's not what's happening right now, Phil. I sure hope that's not what's
Mm.
happening this time. I hope so,
Mm.
Philip.
No one actually just
Eh.
wants to hang out and have fun. What they want to do is try to find a way to benefit from it, like try to get me on the
So
show
then
they can
what is this?
immediately hammer me with a bunch of dumb subjects that's lolcow questions and dumb shit.
lol cow.
Right?
Lol cow cat.
How many times have I said over the years, if anyone actually wanted to offer me, like, hey, we're doing a show that's going to be about the history of YouTube. You've been on YouTube for 16 years.
What?
We want you to be there to talk about the different changes YouTube has had and add your 2 cents. It would really be
You
insightful.
don't know
right?
anything.
No one would be interested in that, though.
Excuse me. Or hell.
Do,
what about-
do you not think that it's like indicative of something that you have never been asked for that kind of thing because
Right.
you know you don't really have any interesting insight and you're not a success and you're a big failure and everybody hates you?
That's those are all great points. Snake.
I would think so. I would. That's kind of the impression that I would get. I don't know.
That's
the history
yeah.
of Street Fighter. Or
He's
what
a
about, there's a
lol
million
cow.
things that I can be insightful on. Because I've been around for a long time. But no one wants me for that. They just want to. Can we talk about personal drama? Can we talk
Yes.
about
Yeah.
this stuff your detractors have said
the
for
fuck
7
was that?
years? And
It's his
how it's all
reasonable
true,
question asking.
and can we deride you
Chris.
for it and get money from your
Oh.
detractors while we do it?
What happen- but what if that happens though?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't want to play that game.
Are you
I
gonna
don't. It's
leave if
bullshit.
they do that?
Dude, look at how
What's
his
sad
shirt is
all other
vibrating.
content creators
I
have
know.
opportunities.
It's so bad. Ew.
Grimgor
He
Ironhide.
coughs like a toddler.
Yeah, sometimes he just coughs directly out loud and just doesn't cover his face, right?
Sorry,
them
Grimgor.
Kino guys have said some bad stuff about you and your family at DSP Gaming. I don't trust them at
Yeah.
all.
To branch out
Yeah.
and do stuff outside of what's just in their realm of their individual comfort zone. I'm not
For the
allowed that
WWE
opportunity.
Champions documentary,
because
he
of my
would
detractors.
he would get
It's
an
that
invite.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every opportunity
exactly.
that I get to do something different, they ruin.
As one of the
there's a
founding
sponsorship opportunity.
investors,
They'll go to the
of,
website,
Scopely,
they'll go to the Discord,
Yeah.
I
they'll
have
go
some
to the X
interesting
account,
insights.
and they'll harass the sponsor
Like
nonstop,
all of my money.
saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, Darkseid feels a jerk. Darkseid feels a this and this and this and this," and it's
Huh?
not even the fact at all.
So it's not a fact that
Those
you're a
things are true.
dick.
It's that they just don't want to be bombarded with such negativity that then they don't want to have any association with me. That's
Huh?
literally what happened with Curse, and I've explained this before.
No, it
After my
isn't.
falling out with Machinima, my longtime partnership company, I teamed up with Curse for a year, and they were
I
my
teamed
partnership
up with
company on
Curse.
YouTube. They literally had to let me
No!
go because they said,
Oh my
we get
God.
so many complaints from your
care.
detractors every day, and literally they're all fake. They're all false flagging your videos saying you're
Oh,
doing
oh
awful
yeah.
things.
Oh,
No,
they
we
say
know
that
the
because of
too,
the
huh?
complaints are fake.
On YouTube,
Yeah.
when we get a complaint, we're supposed to investigate it because we're your partnership company. We receive so
That's
many
true,
false complaints
Swaggy.
about you. We can't continue to have you as a partner because we
False?
can't spend time investigating and disproving every false claim. about you.
No,
Economically, it's just
you're
not worth it.
lying.
So we have to let you go, right? And it's been like that. Any opportunity that I've gotten over the years to get a product sponsorship or anything. I told you, there was just a few months ago. Oh, not a few months ago at this point. At this point, it was like earlier in the year. But a guy wrote me and said, hey, I
Okay.
work for such and such a company, and we do merch. And we'd like to do merch for you and your community. It looks like you have a sizable community. Maybe they would buy some merch. And I said, listen, I would like to
I
do
said
that. In fact,
no.
I've been looking for a merch company. However, you have to
He
understand, I'm
said
one of the most
Curse
harassed people on the
didn't care
internet.
about the
I have a group of
detractors.
detractors
That's right.
that are going to go out of their way
Wait, what you
to
gonna say?
harass
He's
you
just making
if you
up
do
a
business with me.
bullshit
Are you okay
story
with
right
that?
now.
To which the guy said,
Yeah.
it won't be a big deal. I'm
Absolutely.
sure everyone has haters, right? I said, no. It's obvious you did zero research before
No,
you
no,
reached
no,
out
no.
to me. I want you to search for my name on the internet. I want you to see the insane level
Brother.
of nonsense about me. All right? And then
No,
I want you
guys,
to
you really have
respond
to.
back.
You really have to understand. I
tell me
really
that you still
don't
wanna do
want to make
business
money
with-
off you. Okay, so you just
No.
please look me up and see how much of a bad boy I am.
Please.
Please, just look me up. Oh my God, they hate me so much. They don't. It's not true. But please
Please.
do look into me a little bit more. Okay, please.
the level
Please.
of nonsense and harassment you're
Or
going to
they
get.
blocked RT.
And then
or
he
backed
never responded
RTU.
ever again.
Oh.
Probably put me on the blacklist, right? So that's what I mean. Like, That's how it is. These detractors
blacklist.
have stalked me
No.
and
Oh boy.
Oh my
really
God.
fucked with
Here
me
we go.
for so long. All right,
Here
that
we
I just can't
go.
have fun anymore.
I just
Outside
can't
of
have
the
fun
range of what's
anymore.
considered safe here on my
Nope.
streams, right?
What? Oh yeah. Oh, we're getting deep in there. Also, the hair patch is great.
Yeah, I see. I like how he is sort of like a wind-up, like mechanical wooden toy of some kind, like right. Eyes
No,
open,
yeah.
jaw open. Just crank it. Oh, good. It snaps shut a little bit. We're just testing out the mechanisms
my-
inside here.
Oh my
Sad.
God.
I would love.
Oh, that was a wipe like on the.
He's a
white
gin
shirt.
soldier.
Yeah, nah. Nice. What's
He
that?
wipes
There's
it on his shirt. Ugh.
one gin soldier rides away. Ba, 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 ba.
Love
That's an old
to have
person
fun.
song.
The original offer
okay.
that I got
I-
from
I
Side Scrollers last
recognize
year was
it.
supposed
Yeah.
to be fun. We just wanted him
Yeah.
on the show as a guest. They literally had done this with dozens of, well, not dozens, but with probably about 8 people before me, other YouTubers. They had done it with.
Other YouTubers.
But the thing
Ooh.
was, none of those YouTubers brought them any attention or clout whatsoever.
Yeah. I
Once
wish
they offered to have me on the show and they announced it, all my detractors went and messaged him and said,
scraping,
"Oh,
Yeah.
so see, here's how you got to do it. You got to do a really intrusive interview with him, really hammering him, because that's what should happen. And that will get a lot of views and attention." And they're suckers. Instead of being like, "Who the fuck are you? Fuck off. We just want Phil as a regular guest like everybody else."
Whoa.
They saw the dollar signs. They saw the opportunity for attention.
Or
No.
more like they were like, wait, why does everybody say that he's such a piece of shit and a liar? Hold
Let's
on.
find out.
Like, why is everybody saying? It's like you could be told something and then want to find out the answer for yourself, and that's what they did. They've tried.
Yeah.
They came to you. They literally gave you the benefit of coming to you with the questions in a respectful and measured way, and giving you the ability to clear your name many times, and you refused to do that. So I think it seems very fair.
Yep.
To you. I don't know.
It was incredibly fair. They didn't have to do what they did. They could have just been like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna watch all these videos of Phil and not ask him." But they asked you.
It's like this is what happens when like a normal person hears about the kind of stuff that you do, right? It's not anybody's fault that being told about something might make someone curious or make someone suspicious of you if you've acted like a suspicious asshole your entire fucking life.
Yeah, like there are reasons that you have a giant hate mob following you.
Yeah,
So
it does just come from nowhere, right? As much as you want to like cope and act like you don't deserve it, it does not just come from nowhere. Stupid.
No. Nope.
And they jumped on it and immediately changed the format of their show to be a
Craig was
5-hour
trying to
interview
help
instead
him.
of a
That's
variety
right.
show that I'm just a guest there for. And, we all know how that went. So, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you're an
I
idiot.
can't just get the opportunities everybody else gets for whatever reason. Why? You tell me. Because if you actually look at it from an outsider's perspective,
For whatever
there's no
reason.
valid reason. It's just that they get attention out of it. They
No,
get their jollies out
honey.
of it. They feel better about themselves when they know that they've ruined an opportunity for somebody else. Why? Because
Okay.
people-
Yeah.
they're sad.
Okay.
people. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It is. It's pathetic.
I
So,
love seeing people do well, actually.
in this
and
case, all right.
you
This
just
is something
suck.
that I'm going to experiment with and see how it goes. And
I'm gonna experiment with the Kino boys. We're just gonna get together and just explore each other's content and experiment with each other.
things.
We're just gonna try some things late at night. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get on the phone and we're just
with each other.
We're just gonna experiment. Okay.
We're
Sound
just
good?
gonna try some.
We're just gonna try something new, boys. Ooh, Triple P, your beard is so full.
So youthful.
if it ends up being fun, then it's something to consider for the future.
Snoot
If it ends up being
SMR.
done,
There
or
you
if I end
go.
up feeling like the guys are
Yeah.
disingenuous or whatever,
Yeah,
then
they're
I
gonna
never
get
have to
oiled
deal
up,
with it
brother.
again, right?
We're
But then
hanging
there's
and
no
banging
fun,
each other,
there's no
brother.
bullshit at all. This is just gonna be me hanging out with these guys for
Yes.
a couple of hours and relaxing, and
They're gonna check
just
each
kinda being
other's
a part of
prostate.
their
That's very nice of
content,
them.
right? And that's what it's all about. And it'll be something different for me too. It'll be a way to break up my week, which is good. It's a long.
My understanding is that they're both Canadian, actually. So I'm thinking maybe
Mm-hmm.
I get in there on Kino Casino. I tell PPP, hey, I'm Canadian too. Joint
they'll know what that
heritage,
means.
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
I get in there, so nobody knows what I look like, right? Except for my
Right.
ankle, and maybe my hand from
Yeah.
Thursday, right? So I go in there. I'm wearing I'm thinking one of those propeller hats,
Ooh,
right?
yeah.
And I've got a big lollipop and a striped shirt, and I
It's a little boy.
yeah, I was thinking going more like I talk like Rain Man Like,
Oh.
or, you know, I talk like,
Yeah.
what's the guy from
Forrest
Tropic
Gump?
Thunder? Yeah, Forrest Gump, or
Simple Jack.
yes, oh yeah, I do Simple Jack, and I'm like, DSP, I love you. I'm so happy to be on stream with DSP. Oh, you know, and then at the last minute, I snap the trap closed, and I roast him, and I grill him, I drag him across the coals with my questions.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Instamat, yeah, we got to see Snood ankle
That's
and
right.
hands.
I was
Thursday.
going full e-thought, showing off my
Yeah.
various parts.
He made some Pop-Tarts. It was good.
That's what they call it. That's a euphemism for something really gross.
Yep.
And then if it goes well, then it might lead to
It's
more. Like I
what
said,
the boys are gonna
maybe
do
a
on the.
collab.
The boys
whatever
are
this
back
is.
in
Documentary
town.
and stuff. You know, we'll see.
Yeah.
But let's see how this goes this first time. All right. And it's funny because a lot of people are like, well, you know, do you trust them or not? Here's the thing. I don't think they like me. I don't believe that at all.
People like your
they
wrists.
don't like.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Why are you lying like that? Like, why are you pretending like that? If
What did he say?
he said, oh, I don't think they like me at all. Actually, I don't think they
Well,
like
let's
me
see
at
how
all.
this goes this first time.
Okay.
All right. And it's funny because a lot of people are like, well, you know, do you trust them or not? Here's the thing. I don't think they like me. I don't believe that at all. At least.
What?
So why are they calling you
What is
king
this?
and giving you money, fuckhead? You said that's like. You said you shouldn't give money to things that you don't like. You shouldn't participate with things you don't like.
Yeah.
And when everybody else says that they don't like you, you instantly say that they're a fucking devil and that they deserve to
Yeah.
die. So why is this different?
This is
Don't like
very
me because they
weird.
don't know me, right? Until we have a chance to maybe hang out and have a good time. How would they know if they like me or not,
What?
right?
Huh? First impressions, brother.
You can see, I could watch you on videos that you've recalled, and I can determine
Yes.
if I like you or not based on how you treat other people, stupid.
Now you
What are
interact
you talking
with others
about?
and shit on them constantly.
You're literally not allowed to judge my character unless you've met me personally.
Right.
Okay?
What the fuck?
But
Yeah, it's
personally,
not
no.
a
I don't think
fucking
that they're
date.
buddies with me or
Exactly,
whatever.
Michael.
Obviously, they know that having me on their show
Make it
is
make
going
sense.
to give them a little bit of a boost, and everyone's going to tune in to see.
You are so delusional.
Well,
What
he's
a
the most prolific content creator there ever was.
They have way more. I'm sure. I don't know. I do not know anything at all about them. Okay, I have literally never seen anything by them
Holy
ever,
shit.
except for what I saw in those chat logs on that video we just watched. Okay, I didn't even
Yeah.
watch that stream. I just don't watch those guys just because I just don't.
I tried to watch one of their Ricada videos, but like they talked so much, and I was getting tired of like fast forwarding to it. So-
Okay, you know, it's,
Yeah.
a little bit. People in glass houses injured cold. I think
I
that's. I think
know,
we're both.
I
I think we're
know.
both suffering from that a little bit. I can be
know.
the most loud and obnoxious person on the
Only
stream. Okay,
I-
only
yes.
I can.
Only me, yes.
But I guarantee they have more subs. I guarantee they get more
Yes.
daily viewers. I guarantee that. And they,
He was
I bet you they make
talking
more
about-
tips too.
Yeah, he was talking about them getting a boost from him. That's literally what they did for him.
Kino are getting what Kim was willing to pay 50
Yes.
$1,000 for. They are getting the
De la
lot podcast.
De la
Kim
fleur.
was vu for a discount piece.
Yeah,
Is
Basically.
this just DSP like getting his like basically revenge on RTU and Keemstar at the same time by like telling these guys that they'll come on his show, their show for free? That's like a massive like fuck you to Keemstar, right? Because Keemstar couldn't even get him to do it for $50,000, even though he's desperately
Yeah.
poor, and they just get it for free by calling him king and glazing him a little bit, right?
yeah.
And it's also like, oh, it's a good opportunity for me to shit on RTU at the same time. So it's just really efficient, just very efficient, like trolling and shitting. I hope Keem shows us on Kino Casino too. That would be really funny.
Oh. Well,
See how it
someone
goes,
likely
right?
has told him that this is happening already.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
there's definitely that.
Okay, so I'm not the
Um,
once one that thinks he gets like preachy
And I'm sure that in that case,
just kind of goes
they
off.
probably
All
don't
right.
wanna have it
He is.
go back.
He's being preachy right now, basically.
I
I gotta
meant the Kino guy.
They don't even know about me.
I meant the Kino guy, but yes, Phil is always preachy.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I
you
see.
know, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I'm just as apprehensive as all of you because there's a lot of
it
people
just
who are
took way
like,
too long. to
well,
get
you've
to
been
the
burned
point.
before, right? Again and again and again and again and again. So what makes this any different? You know, I don't know. At the same time, though,
Maybe
there's
you're
no risk.
stupid.
The difference
Maybe
is
it's the
this
money.
is not me doing a 5-hour interview
Yeah.
where there's tons of risk and bullshit. This is just us hanging out on the regular
Chuns.
show,
you know, having a good time.
The creepiest part about this is that if you extrapolated this into real life, and like, okay, let's say you had you were friends with DSP, right? And DSP just came up to you one day and was just like, "Oh my god, guys! Like, I just made like a bunch of new friends. It was so cool. Like, me and my friends are gonna go hang out, and they invited me to go hang out at their house next weekend, and I'm gonna have a sleepover the weekend after." And so my friends were just like, we were just sitting around. And I started showing them my home movies, and they were like all laughing at me and calling my wife fat. And I don't think they dislike me, but they don't really know me well enough. So I'm getting to know them a lot more. Isn't that cool? Like, aren't you glad?
Cool.
I'm getting to know a bunch of new friends right now. Isn't that cool? Like,
I'm so happy for you.
That's what it's supposed to be.
It's weird.
So
And
we'll see
Big
how it
Eye was
goes
like,
and
how
go-
does he think he's not gonna get burned on this one? I don't know.
he doesn't care. He's literally just he's hoping for the boost. That's all that matters to him.
Please, can you give a definition of what felted specifically means
Oh,
and
yeah.
examples of how they are doing to feel? I'm legit not 100%
I had
sure
to
what
ask.
felted means.
So
I had to ask what it meant.
Why don't you
recently,
explain? Why don't
too,
you
like
explain it?
a
then?
year ago.
Can you explain it?
Well, no, you do it.
Okay, well, felted, casino tables,
old.
game tables are lined with felt on top, right? And when you lose all your money, like when you bust, when you get wrecked in gambling, all your chips go away, and all you can see is the felt on the table, right?
Okay.
So you've
like
been
felt it. Yeah, right. Okay, that
like
makes
you've
sense.
been wrecked, like you've been wrecked, basically, or
Yeah.
you lost, you took a big L, and so
Okay.
I'm felted because I
Okay.
can see now. I don't have any chips, and so all I can see is the felt on the table.
Okay. See, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get felted means you get fucked.
You get busted. You bust.
Yeah, you bust. Somebody busted you.
From there, okay? And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it
Thank
does
you,
work,
Snow Carl
great,
Truffer,
let's
for that
judge
question.
together how it
Yes.
went.
Thank you. Thank you.
Typical money.
I love to be
money.
able to know it all,
Wolski
actually
with
explain
Team and
stuff.
Happy Punch.
Fair enough.
I love
okay.
it.
Spawn Killer, thanks for the super chat.
Happy
What?
Punch
Interview
with
with
Happy
Matt.
Punch?
Yeah, and that was a zillion
Wait, what?
years ago.
Warski
and he
works with
respectful
Keem
to
in
me.
Happy
And
Punch.
after
So
that interview,
okay, so that is
was
what's
it
going
for
on
him
here.
because
Oh.
Yeah.
What is
my
Happy
detractors
Punch?
basically just dumped on him constantly, saying, "Why didn't you do a bunch of horrible things to Phil when he was on your interview?" And he's like, "Well,
Well,
why
but
would
when
you
you
think that
know
you would
the
ever
thing,
do
hold on.
you explain it well. I'll say that.
Oh, thank you.
Money.
You're welcome.
DSP is the kid that gets invited to a sleepover just so the other kids can draw on
Yeah.
his face and lock him out of the house.
Yeah.
He's been punked.
Absolutely, Logan.
He's sort of the uncool kid who desperately wants friends, and so the people keep him around as like a little whipping boy / punching bag. It's very, very sad to think of that way, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Oh, Happy
The interview
Punch
with the
is
quarter.
Keem's boxing promo. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was a zillion years ago, and he was respectful to me. And after that,
Oh,
interview-
he's
What?
talking about the
All right.
quartering. Listen.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Okay. Sound good?
Sound good?
All right.
No.
Fair enough. Okay. Spawn Killer, thanks for the super
fuck?
chat. I enjoyed the interview with the quarter. Yeah, and that was a zillion years ago, and he was respectful to me. And after that interview, that was it for him because my detractors basically just dumped on him constantly, saying, "Why didn't you do a bunch of horrible things to Phil when he was on your interview?" And he's like,
No, he
why
asked
would
you
you
little
think that he would
baby
ever agree to be
questions
here
while he
if it was-
peed
if
in
I was
his
gonna be horrible to
basement.
him?"
Yeah.
Right? He's
Sorry, I
like,
want to hear what he said.
Why would you think
Oh.
that he would ever agree to be here if I was going to be horrible to him? Right?
So what does that tell you, Philip? What does that tell you? That people will guss you up so that you'll come and on their show, right? People
Yeah,
who
so they
treat
can
you
trick you.
people who treat you normal, you don't give them the time of day. So what does
Right.
that tell you about your sort of like perspective and outlook, that only you should be fake and phony to people and not true and honest
Yeah.
like you say you are? Remember?
Hey, we all know people like that, and they're extremely frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to be around them. If you have to like baby their fucking feelings all the time, no.
Exactly.
Common sense, but again, these idiots don't have that, right? Okay.
Like God, just be an adult.
All right. I once again have to blow my nose. I know this is annoying. I have to blow my nose.
Oh,
and then we'll do
his audience is in revolt right now, by the way.
Oh, really?
All I'm saying is I would be on the warpath if they called my partner anything.
Yes, Gloria.
I would pick someone that does not insult people's wives who are not even public figures.
Good day, guys.
Hey, bud, can try Black Panther? It cool. Can Venom again?
What?
That's Jade, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I know. He's talking about Marble Wibbles.
Ugh.
Oh, we're turning the camera off again. Okay. But not the
Now we're
mic.
just getting the black hole this time.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The Tobias Funke. Some couples try to delude themselves into thinking that open marriages can work, but it never does. But it might work for us.
50 subs the stream of the interview too.
Ah, yes, he paid his tithe.
Okay.
He paid his fee to get in. So that's
Interesting.
and that's what the Kino boys did too. So
Yeah.
All right, so it's
That's
money and
true.
being nice. Money and being nice. Sounds good.
Yeah, Mobble Wabbles, exactly. Big ups, Black Major, almost a baby.
Wow.
Okay. All right, let me just go
Make
throw
sure
out some
you
tissues.
swallow.
And then we'll resume.
Oh God! The other day when he was, I think it
love
was
it.
like either yesterday or the day
I
before. Big
love
ups,
it.
Space Bogomite with the 12 months. That's fucking great.
Oh my God,
Let's
you're like
go.
a baby. It's a boulder.
So he was talking about someone said you need a Ricola, and that's how he read it. He's like, "Oh no, I can clear my throat, but then it just refills."
What? What is going on in your throat, man?
He said it refills.
Ricola, filling up the throat with sludge. So he's turned the stream back on.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Watch.
All right, let me just go throw out some tissues, and then we'll resume.
Gross.
What the fuck? Oh, we got the weird Hank Hill ass.
Why
got
do we
the
have
diminished gluteal syndrome?
Oh no, you have no ass. Why do we have to do this? Why did you turn it back on to throw the Kleenexes away?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, why don't you have a little tiny trash can in your office?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have
What's
a
up,
little tiny
Jade?
trash
I may or may
can,
not
you
try
know?
Black Panther and Venom again. I want to try characters I haven't used yet today, since this is my last chance to play the
So
beta.
no, fuck you,
So
Jade.
we'll see.
No, fuck you.
Whoa, that was crazy. That was a really weird
Used yet
one.
today, since this is my last chance to play the beta. So we'll see.
God damn! Wow,
Oh,
did you
man.
see his face and shit when he was doing that?
Yeah, like the 60 FPS
See?
like glitched out a little bit here. Like,
No, I think that was his face.
is he faking this or what is this like weird
I
cough?
don't know. Oh, maybe it did glitch out. I see what you mean. Oh my God! It's.
This is DSP beatboxing.
I just pictured like a dick hitting the back of his throat. The system is down.
The system is down.
Oh man.
What?
We installed that light switch
Okay,
so
ready?
you can turn the lights on and off, not so you can
Okay,
throw
everyone.
light switch
So,
raves.
This is the
A
final
light
segment of my
switch
show. If
red.
anyone wants to
Dude,
talk with me,
fucking
please
love
tag me in the
that.
I
chat.
love
We'll do a little bit
Homestar
of
Runner.
back and forth Q&A.
Yeah.
If any contributions come in, I will shout them out.
The
It'll be
cheat.
greatly
the
appreciated.
cheat.
The cheat is grounded.
Currently, good amount of
The
super
cheat.
chats, but no tips so far on the show today.
I
It's
used to,
long
like-
Which is why
bad.
the leaderboard is still at 0.
God, I
so.
used to come
Okay.
home from school every day and go do strong bad email.
Yeah.
The email.
Was that-
What? The email.
Tuesdays or Wednesdays?
How many hours a week do I
I
spend
can't
playing games?
remember.
I think it
I think
was
it was
Wednesdays.
Tuesdays.
You're-
I basically
Tuesdays
play
might be right.
games
Tuesdays might be right.
6 days a week.
It's just
1 day is
that's what I
reacting.
feel.
So out of the 5
Dangerous.
other days, the first stream is 3 hours of gameplay. The second stream is
I
usually
picture
2 hours of
DSP
gameplay.
as senior
but
card
sometimes
gauge.
more.
Hello,
right?
Valerie.
So,
Oh my
You
God,
know,
you
yes.
argue
Would you
at a
like a
minimum,
piece of
I'm
chocolate?
doing around 25 hours of gameplay,
I think
but
I
that could go
can
upwards
buy.
to 30 or more,
Big ups, Roach Bait.
depending on how
Alright.
long my late night streams go. Like some of my Street Fighter streams end up going late, right? I don't know anything about any UK riots.
Hey,
I've
you
heard
have
nothing about
popcorn
it.
mail.
I can't comment on it because I don't know. I've never even seen anything about it, nor know anything about it.
I'm checking.
Oh yeah, that was a game.
I'm checking the email.
Favorite Marvel
I'm
character? I
hoping
don't really
it's
have one
from
anymore.
a
When I followed
female.
Marvel adamantly, it was always
female.
Wolverine.
Oh, it's not from a
That's a
female.
really
That
good
was the
impression.
1990s.
Thank you.
I love that.
I watched that.
And
That,
my
that,
attitude to
that
work ethic was
occupies
probably
so
because
much
before I became
of
a
my brain.
YouTuber, I held
Yes.
many jobs, most of
Like,
which had
oh
really long
God.
hours. Like,
I
you
think
know,
a Teen Girl Squad
first of all, I've had a
probably
job since I
once
was
a day.
16. Actually, no, I
Oh,
take that back.
yeah,
I had a job since I
right.
was
I
15.
forgot about that.
I actually worked
Ow,
at a job
my
for a year
stomach
before I should
lagging.
even been able to work there. I worked there under the table, right? I literally have been
Arrowed.
constantly employed.
Arrowed. I
since
forgot
I
about
was
that.
15. So I mean, dude, how many
There's
years, right?
so much I forgot.
I worked fast food. I worked
Yeah,
sales like Circuit City Electronics.
Yes,
I worked at a
yes.
Ah, the
Love
crush
it.
on
I
every
don't know what to
boy.
call it. It wasn't a bank. It was a lender, but it wasn't a bank. It was Wells Fargo Financial. I worked for them for a year.
What
Then I
the
worked for Best
fuck are
Buy
we
for a year on
talking
their
about?
business
I
team.
don't know. I'm
Then I
just
worked
screaming.
for nearly 5 years at a desk job.
We're just-
Excuse me, a desk job at a helicopter
Ew.
company. I did a million different things there, and then I became a YouTuber. So I
You're
already
going
came
through this
into
again,
YouTube
huh?
You've
at
had
an age of like
three
what was I, my late
jobs in
20s,
your
but
life.
I already had a work ethic established that I've been working my butt off
No.
to do things. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, someone literally asked
example,
him, why do you have such a strong
Street
work
Fighter.
ethic?
The
And
only
this is
reason
what
I
he's
ever was
talking
able to
about
travel
now.
and play Street Fighter is because I worked enough to finance those trips myself. There were no sponsors. There
Yeah,
were no
right,
partnerships.
you had
My
credit
parents
cards.
didn't pay my way for me to fly around the globe like a lot of people. I hate to say it. There were some people who had the silver
the-
spoon in their mouth.
Whoa.
Extra long.
Motherfucker.
Extra long.
You motherfucker. You got a car.
Oh.
Like, before you were 18 and you wrecked it.
Mhm.
You fucking
Yep.
wrecked it. You
My
asshole.
dad my dad, he didn't let us get our licenses until we were 18 because that's what his dad did.
Oh, nice.
But like they gave my brother and I like, you know, a used car, and they're like, well, here you go. If anything happens to this one, you got to get the next one.
Right.
Which I thought was very fair.
I think
And
that's I think that's
held
fair.
onto that. Yeah, I held on to that car for dear life. I fucking took care of it.
I bet. And like you all probably also
Yeah.
didn't run around going like, well, you guys are born with silver spoons in your mouth, and I got to work for everything I ever had.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's
guy.
fucking Jesus Christ.
You see it in
Same-
every
okay,
tournament. You're like,
cool.
how the
All
hell
right,
did
so
you get
I
here?
wasn't the
You
only
don't
one.
have a job,
Yeah,
do you?
right?
You just
Nothing
your
wrong with
parents
that.
pay for everything.
Nothing wrong
Oh,
with
that's
that.
interesting. Rich kids.
Yeah.
So
Rich kids.
What
for me,
fuck?
was busting my ass and earning rewards by busting my ass. So I always
No.
had.
Brother,
No,
you
you-
actually earned rewards by not fulfilling your obligations, like
Yes.
to your creditors and stuff.
I
By
Well, he has more of a silver spoon in his mouth than most people.
well, exactly, he took someone else's silver spoon and put it in his mouth.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, that's even better.
I don't like. He found a wooden spoon on the floor and he's pretending that it is a silver spoon.
The bust your ass work
Yes.
ethic, and I always did. I always worked way more. You know, at
Bought
that
2
office
houses
job.
slash condos before
Yeah.
35 without a
I put in the 40
stable
hours a week at the
full-time
office.
job. Yep.
Then I had a laptop. I was working from
Leased a
home.
BMW.
You know, I probably worked around 60 to
Yes.
70 hours a week, and I never got paid $1 of overtime when I worked there.
Oh,
You know,
ooh,
so
ooh. Hey,
this is
that's
how it
your
was.
fault, dickhead.
Yes.
That's your fault, regard. If you worked
Yeah.
70 hours a week and you didn't ask for overtime, and guess whose fault that is?
Yeah,
Guess
you didn't
whose fault
say a
that
goddamn
is.
thing. Like, really? It's like when John Rambo didn't ask to be paid.
Yeah, exactly. Just because you're a mark, don't treat everybody else like they're marks too.
But yeah,
Yeah, and it was salaried
so
too.
going into
Good
YouTube.
point.
Oh, there you
right?
go.
At first,
So
I did
you
it as a
can't,
hobby
like,
for
you
2.5 years.
can't get
and I
overtime,
juggled it
fucker, so
along
shut
with this
up.
office job. Then when I
Mhm.
lost the office job, I was like, well, if I even have a chance to make this work, I've got to bust
And
my
also,
ass.
it was
And it
nepotism.
was literally every single day, pumping out
Hi,
tons
Nervous
of videos
Noodles.
like clockwork, uploading as fast as I could.
Yeah, but they
getting
were dog shit videos that have no
Oh.
effort put into them, and it takes no effort to upload videos at all. So
Yeah.
this is not really like endearing anybody to you. Sorry.
games
No,
as soon
it's
as they
not.
came out, unboxing them, getting the playthrough up as fast as I could. Then when I became a
Oh, you
streamer,
put water
having a
in
set
your
schedule,
cereal? Oh,
be
okay.
dependable. Don't let down your audience. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. Instead, delight them by always being there and giving them what they wanted and going
No,
above and
you
beyond from
put
what
out
you actually have as
thousands
an
of videos in a
expectation.
year
That's what I've always
because
been about.
it got you
Okay?
money.
Yeah, because you're playing the system.
So yeah, that's
you found an
that's been my life
easy
experience.
way to
you know?
make money
A lot of
and
people
threw
when
it
they went
away.
to YouTube, they didn't have that mentality. They didn't have that. They don't even know what that means, right? That's why they have sporadic schedules. That's why they just kind of fuck about
What?
and they don't
Fuck
have any
off.
professionalism to them
What?
whatsoever. I'm literally
What?
the opposite. And I think that's what a lot of people say. Wow, he takes it so
you
seriously. Right? Like,
berate
yeah.
your
Why do you think
audience.
I'm still here after 16 years? Because I fucked around?
Because
No,
you're a
I'm here for
roach.
16 years because I did
Yeah,
take it
yeah,
seriously.
you're a fucking
And
roach.
people respect that and like that. And a lot of
No,
my
they
longtime
don't.
viewers.
You
No.
talk all the time how people don't respect you and don't like you. So which is it?
What is it?
expect that from me now, right?
Holy fuck.
Okay. I received my
Yeah,
first
they
tip
have
of the day.
sporadic. Like,
10
I
bucks.
haven't been able to stream since Sunday
From
because I have a
Okey-dokey.
job.
You think we're in a recession? Do you think recession's affected
God
business?
damn.
I don't know what the technical definition of recession is.
Oh my
I
god,
can tell you that in the
great.
United
DS
States, we are
politics
suffering
on the
from
way,
huge amounts
guys.
of inflation where all
Oh my
prices are up.
god.
Some people are getting paid more.
What?
Like they've had raises and minimum
He
wage has
even
gone
admitted
up.
that.
But that doesn't
to
really
the
fix the problem when all the prices already went up.
The YouTube
It kinda
system
just
when he uploaded.
Makes everything
Yeah,
back
he did.
to the same level, right? Does a recession affect me? The way I see it is this.
Okay, go
Is
on.
thus.
All right. Everyone
All right.
has the opportunity
Ew!
to pay for what they.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell those.
All right.
Gross.
Everyone has the opportunity.
Okay. I'm just, what?
What?
That took me by great surprise right there.
Yeah. Oh, look, battery exhausted with the definition. 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth equals recession.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, like a babu.
What did he just pull out of his teeth just now?
I
Off his
think he was
lip.
picking his lip.
What the fuck can you even pick off your lip?
Do you
Skin?
need chapstick? Yeah, well, I do that sometimes.
Keep my name out of your lip.
To
Keep my nails out of
pay
your
for what
lip.
they like as entertainment, correct? And
I mean, I do that.
there's
with
many
my
options out there
parents,
for
but not a
entertainment.
camera.
right? You could get something that's a direct transaction. You buy it and you own it, or you buy it and
Oh
you
my
experience
God.
it, right?
Ugh,
In my
that's
case, that's not what my
ugh.
model is. There's no, oh, you bought something from me. It's, I'm already giving you the content for free. You already have it. Look, you're watching it right now. You didn't pay for it. It's just here.
Huh?
Now,
What?
you have the option to judge and say, hey, I
Keep
like
my
the content
name
you're
off
putting
your
out so
sexy
much
lips. Yeah.
that I decided
Ew.
to actually contribute in some way to keep it coming because I want to see that content continue to come because I like it so much, right?
I want to continue.
truth,
I want to continue it.
The average
to
person
come.
who watches
To
me,
keep
I
coming.
would
Yeah,
guess
keep
And
coming,
I-
please.
They would contribute at
Keep
one
coming.
point if they like me over the course of the time they've watched. How much? That's all over the place. There's some people that have literally given me thousands of dollars or in donations of some sort, and there's others that hey,
Most
once I can
tasteless,
give
you're
Phil
being,
a
you're
membership.
being negative. Bow down to the King Dent detractors. Is that Phil?
Ooh.
Oh, whoa, dude!
What?
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my God.
We did that was
my-
natural as hell like that. Good job.
Okay.
B. Well done,
It's a
Snood.
good day.
Let's
It's a good
you better go buy a scratcher on your trips out today, Ingrid.
Yeah.
You get a lottery card
I
right now.
will.
Right now.
Yeah.
Or once I could give Phil a $5 tip, and and that was it. So it is, it's different for everyone. Does a recession affect that? Yeah, I would say it
Yeah.
would, because if
But
you're already
you
getting
said
my
it
content for
didn't.
free
And it shouldn't.
and you have less money right now,
Yeah.
obviously you're more apt to say, hey, well, I guess I can't afford to support Phil right now, right?
Uh-huh, okay.
Correct?
Which is
Correct,
perfectly
yes.
reasonable.
But at the same time, there's another way you gotta look at it.
Uh-oh.
You are getting
Uh-oh.
countless amount of content out of me.
Yes,
Just right
you
now,
did, Aaron.
you get a daily
Fucking
podcast.
God.
You get
Oh,
5+ hours
my
of gameplay,
God.
right? On my throwback channel, you're getting retro throwback playthroughs, right? On a daily basis.
Yeah, but I have to pay for that too.
And they all suck.
Yeah, they're shit. And you don't
Restored,
even do it.
upgraded.
You
On my React channel, you get a weekly clip
coerce
show,
other people
right?
into doing it
and
for you. What
you're
are
about
you
to get
doing?
a month of really cool reactions
It's
to
like
other
he's trying,
long-form
he's
stuff
like
as well.
trying to fight Jasper off from gnawing at his legs or something.
Yeah.
And
I'm not
everything
dead
I
yet,
just mentioned is
Jasper.
free. Literally, you don't have to pay for any of it, right? How many hours of content is that in a month, right? And if you have a
it's
recession right
nothing.
now, and it's like, well, let me think about this.
Exactly, Logan. No streamers
So I go to the
entitled
movies,
to
and I
goddamn
can pay
thing.
$20-some for a movie ticket to see Deadpool and Wolverine. And I'll sit in the movie for 2 hours, and I'll enjoy the movie, and I'll talk with it for my friends for a
fuck's
bit.
sake.
And then the movie's
Yeah,
over,
but you're
right?
not a
Or
movie.
I can throw Darkside Phil $5 this month on a membership or on a tip.
I
No.
don't think it's gonna stop at $5 though. That's the
No.
problem, you fucking ding dong. Is that
Yep.
$5 is not enough for you, and you're expecting everybody to tip you all the time, always.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
it actually doesn't work
And
out like that. You want
You expect
$100
$100? Yes.
a day, or at least.
Yes.
And that's a lot of money. That's fucking $3,000 a month. Stupid.
That's a lot.
You get all this for 3 easy payments.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
the Phil fucking infomercial.
Phil, what was it? Tajazzle?
Yeah, the Tajazzle. Oh, guys, if
Yeah.
you like the Tajazzles I've stuck to my face, and if you like
Yeah.
the dust that I've poured on my chest,
They were
the
very expensive.
tip. They were very expensive. Thank you.
Yeah.
And he'll continue to pump out hundreds of hours of content for me to digest in a month.
Are you okay?
And I know that I'm contributing and
No.
allowing him to continue to do that, right? I feel
I'm
like
allowing
a lot
him.
of people would actually do the latter rather than the former.
Wrong.
Because one is
because
transactional.
No.
because here's the problem, and here's the difference actually, Philip. In the however many fucking hours of content you just described there on a daily basis, let's say 10 hours of content a day for 30 days, again 3,000 hours, there is
Yeah.
probably more entertainment per capita in the 2-hour-long movie Wolverine versus Deadpool
Right.
than in any of those 3,000 hours. So
Exactly.
again, I think my money is better spent on the thing that I'm actually going to get benefit out of, not this dog shit.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Wolverine's not going to stop in the middle of the movie and say, "By the way, guys, please go buy."
If you like the movie.
Well, actually, and I guess in this particular movie, that might be a bad example because, like, that's the whole thing,
Yeah.
right? But anyway, Oscar Schindler is not going to stop the movie and say, "I hope you guys are enjoying Schindler's List. We're about to just get to the really bad part of World War II thing here. So if you like that, if you like me saving the Jews, please do tip and subscribe to the movie theater and go buy more
Please.
popcorn, please. Now, thank you."
Please. Phil
Please.
the
And one
jizzled on
is
May 1st.
reciprocal.
Yes.
You see the difference?
What?
Deadpool and Wolverine is going to exist whether you buy your ticket to it or not.
Chizzler's
It's
list.
literally explaining something that LTG would say, but this is the
Yeah.
dental Pinozy version. LTG talks about content isn't free, so pay for
Content.
camera on. This is his explanation of contribution. He really is the Caucasian LTG.
That's a that's
Yes!
a chicken and the egg kind of situation too. They're sort of like yin and yang.
Yeah,
the
they
same
are
thing,
each
right?
other.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I also like this freeze frame that we got. Me, I'm the Dweeba.
Me.
It's me. Me. Wow, that's a tongue thing right there. Blah.
God damn it. It's disgusting.
Uh,
Looks
will
like
not.
a fucking
If
baby.
people
What?
stop
Oh,
supporting, is going to exist whether you buy your ticket to it or not. I will not. Deadpool and Wolverine is going to exist whether you buy your ticket to it or not. I will not. If people stop.
So now, even if I don't watch you, I have to pay you to keep you alive, is what you're saying. What do I care if you come or go?
I
And
don't
also,
care.
how many fucking movie studios have come and gone, and that just doesn't matter, or TV stations or television shows.
Something takes its place.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
just always does.
I'm gonna move on to another different thing. Actually, Phil, I don't give a shit about your personal life. Actually, I don't know why you
move
think
on
you're
to Cobra.
He's literally that fucking delusional and self-absorbed that he thinks random strangers are gonna be like, well, this guy that I'm vaguely aware of and actually kind of don't like because he's a piece of shit. He needs to stay alive, so I'm gonna help him stay alive.
Absolutely not.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Supporting me, I would not exist anymore. I would be forced to go out of business.
Between myself
try to
and
go
his
find other
needs, I'm
things
going to
to
meet
do.
my needs.
Yeah,
Of course, those things would be less profitable than what I do right now and less meaningful because I love what I do for a living. But you know that when you support me and my content, you're allowing me to continue to reciprocate with more content.
Brother.
Right? Those big budget studios will keep pumping out movies, good or bad, whether or not you spend $20 on your movie ticket. That business isn't going to go away.
See, the good part is the part that makes it different here, because I know that the $20 going to you is just going to be bad or bad. So
and also I'm literally throwing it into a fire.
Yeah, and also you have been around. You haven't gone away yet, and yet all this you have no money for anything, and it hasn't happened yet. So, I guess I don't think I believe you. Actually, really,
You haven't had money in the last 16 years. So what's going to change?
Yeah. Unless you're not being serious.
Yeah.
Do you and Kat ever see movies on your day off? So it's not all errands and supplies. The new Deadpool Wolverine is really great. Thanks,
right.
Thanks, idiot.
I have heard that it's pretty good.
You have a direct impact on keeping
I
this channel and the content I do
wanna
alive
see
when you
Furiosa.
subscribe, when you remember, when you watch the video with an ad on it, when you do a super chat, when you tip me, all of that. You have direct impact on keeping stuff healthy and moving, right? So I would feel that people who are intelligent
I don't have a fucking
know
theater
that
near me.
and would more aptly say, I want to keep Phil going. And that's why 16 years into this, even though the attention of the internet has moved on, and I do not have a large audience by any means whatsoever, I still make a living doing it. Even though having
Logan,
a
I'm
few
waiting
hundred
for it
people
to
on a
come to
stream
max.
daily, only getting a few hundred views to maybe tops 1,000 views on a video daily. I can still make a living doing this because enough intelligent people are watching my content and like it enough they want it to continue, and they'll support it.
Like that guy that you call on Hinge?
Someone's a content creator out there that gets 20,000 views on a stream, but they're not going to support it. They're just going to sit there and watch it and meme in the chat like a bunch of brainless idiots that they are. They're not
That's
there
what our
because
chat does.
Casino, you mean?
they care about.
Like
They're there to
Kino
join in with what's popular on the internet,
And that's
let
fun.
The drool come out of their mouth and type the meme in the chat like a.
All right, chat. Here you go. Wipe the drool from your mouths, okay?
Wow.
That.
This is also like cult, like indoctrination techniques of like being like, you guys are the lifeblood of this organization that we have going on.
You
and
also are the worst.
Yeah, we need your buy-in, but also you're fucking idiots.
There to join in with what's popular on the internet and let the drool come out of their mouth and type the meme in the chat like a moron, spam with the fucking bullshit or whatever, Brain.
Like Kino Casino, you mean?
Yeah.
Big ups King Jad, by the way. Cult of Nip fucking
my
personality.
content is very different
Cult of Nip.
from anything you're gonna find in the.
I want to hear your King Jad impression right now, please, Indra.
God. I can't.
Cult of Nip fucking personality.
Humbug.
See,
that's a good one.
Fill you crazy bastard.
You crazy bastard.
There you go.
Mainstream, and you know
I have to hear it first.
You're not here to see the mainstream nonsense. You're here to enjoy, have a chill time, get some insight, have a good laughs at my expense, but then have a few laughs with me as well, right? And that's all good.
Bloody wanker.
Wanker.
Okay.
Is it speaking Scottish or is that
a
speaking
$5
with
tip.
a Scottish accent?
I don't know.
Because I think Scottish is English.
From Dan the Man. Thank you, Dan the Man,
Yeah,
for a $5 tip. I appreciate it.
Sir. Come on. Sir.
Gutzman.
What was the original question about? It was about with this supposed recession that's going on.
It sounded nothing like him. What do you know?
And my answer is,
wow.
I don't
Get
really
him out of
think so.
here.
Because
Get him
I
out of
think
here.
you realize I have more value supporting me and the hundreds and hundreds of hours of content I give you a month
King
for free,
Jad is English.
as opposed to if you're going to go out
more
and
like,
buy
trip on the
something
Bobby,
that's a limited
governor.
time experience,
Yeah,
very expensive, and it's gone in a couple of hours, right?
Spiral arrow.
The difference there. And that's why I'm still successful, even if there is a recession or
I
not.
think a kangaroo is going off with me, Sheila.
He stole my Sheila.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what? We're just reading chat. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah.
All right, guys. So last chance, if you want to ask me a question or a contribution or
Indred.
anything,
Give me
I'm going to
money.
adjourn in just a minute here and get set up for our
Anybody
final
wanna give
Marvel
me money?
Rivals gameplay experience.
Oh my God, are we already past everything? Sheila was a kangaroo.
Wait, no, we don't go to the movies. We don't go to the movies because it's too expensive, and it logistically half the time on our day. I mean, let me put it this way:
Take
before
that back.
COVID hit,
You take it back.
I am
Come
not a
on.
furry.
because everything was
Andrew is
different.
very short.
You know, her work schedule was
Yeah, I am
different. our
short.
life was
That part's
different.
true.
Once COVID hit, it fucked everything up. And ever since then,
Huh?
we don't even have consistency in like the days off we have, the hours we have to do things. It's just
Oh my
wild.
God,
So,
are you the
you know,
only one that
to go to the
COVID
movies
affected?
would
No
literally
way.
have to be an
You still
endeavor.
have your
We have to
house,
program it
bitch.
into a day that's already busy. A lot of times our day off is our day to relax. You understand? I just want to relax after streaming all week. She just wants to relax after
chill.
working all week. We don't want our day off to be,
just
we're
wanna
going
chill.
out all day to run around, go to the movies and shit. No, we just want to stay
Run
fucking home
around
and relax.
and go
man.
to the movies?
So that's why we don't go out and do that shit. And
Going to see a
but the
movie is very
movies-
relaxing. Come on.
Yes.
Oh, it's so
fun. Like, I
stressful.
fell asleep in a movie theater once because it was so relaxing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
honest, it's too fucking expensive. Now I spend $20-something on a movie ticket, $30, $40 on concessions. You go see a movie once. I'll just
I mean,
wait.
I'm not a big, lever of the house style person,
Yeah,
but
me
I would
either.
go see a movie.
$40 on concessions.
Holy shit.
How did she get so fat?
I don't know.
If it ever goes on demand, we watch it there. But no, we haven't been to the movies
Big
in many, many
mystery.
years. Pre-COVID was the last time we were at the movies.
Maybe you should go.
Guy's not
Take your
currently playing any
fucking
game
fat
right now.
wife
There's
on
no
a
games out
date.
that
Yeah. Have you ever been out with her? Like, has he
don't think
ever
so.
like really been out with her, or have they just gotten takeout every time they've gone out? We're going window shopping, Huggy.
Ted, we're going window shopping. You're not gonna buy a goddamn thing,
Right.
but I'm gonna take you so you can look at all the things that you can't have.
Oh, you know what? The problem is with going to movies though is that they don't exactly like make like double wide seats, right? So I guess you can flip. I guess you can flip up the arms on some of them, right? So
Yeah.
you could like sit like between two seats, right? That might be okay. That might be okay.
Yeah, well, they have those movie theaters like where they serve food. My dad took me to one once when we saw like Mad Max Fury Road, and they had like the super comfy like lazy boy recliner chairs.
You know what? The last
go to those.
the last movie I saw before the pandemic like really got going and like there were lockdowns and everything. I saw Parasite in one of those theaters, and like I was like at first I was like, it's probably kind of weird to like recline myself all the way back in a seat like this. But when I got in there and it was going all the way back, oh mama, that was that was a dream, brother. I loved that. That was a good time.
Yeah, they're so comfy. Yeah, you can lift the
yeah.
arm. He won't take her to the movies, but they'll go and watch animals at the pet store. Even better.
Yeah, exactly. Just bring people around to see her, maybe even.
Yeah. And then good point. I think Invisible Mute asked, would you go out with her?
Yeah, sure, I guess. I mean,
I
depends
mean,
on
it's just a fat
I don't have to carry her or nothing. Do I? We're taking the truck, right? Just something with good suspension, you know.
yes.
Just she could sit in the back seat, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just put a blanket over her. You know?
No. I just mean like
Oh.
put the blanket under her, so just
Oh, so
that's,
she doesn't get all like.
just so
you know.
just so we don't get a mess on the seats, you know. That's,
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. You're right.
Do I want a copy of Deadpool and Wolverine? It doesn't exist. You can't have a copy of Deadpool and Wolverine.
you
right
can't
now.
have a copy.
Eventually,
Can't
maybe.
have
But it
it.
would have to be digital. I don't even have a Blu-ray player. It would have to be digital.
You need to book 3 seats.
No, yes, you do have a Blu-ray player, you fucking liar. What are you talking
You
about?
have a mountain of Blu-rays.
Yeah, why are you lying about this?
What is this? And your fucking consoles can do it.
Thank you. Yeah, the fucking PS5, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and Jasper,
Hello?
we're good. Today, it's a day
What?
off for everyone. Everyone's relaxing. It just sucks. It's super hot in here. So we have all the air conditioners.
All right.
pumping, so it's
I gotta
super
check.
hot.
I gotta
Super
check the
Like this
weather
for
there.
like 5-6 days actually.
hot.
It
I
says
have that.
it says 66. Sorry, hold on a second here. I can show you.
Okay.
It's 66 Fahrenheit.
Well, so I just Googled it. Currently, it's 77, but that's nothing. It is 97 where I am.
Yeah, that's still a
Big ups
pretty
to
cool
Cumlock.
day, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, it's literally 97 where I am right now.
ooh, that's hot.
It's hot. It's hot. At least it's dry though. So there's
Yeah,
that.
That's what she said.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Oh,
No,
boom.
it's like this for-
Dry.
When
Ew.
I'm dry and
Today,
confident,
82. Tomorrow,
that's when I'm
86.
at my
Monday,
best.
83. Tuesday, 80. Wednesday, 83.
And
Thursday,
they
87.
smell good.
Friday,
When I'm
88.
hot
So
and
every
dry,
day we're going to have the air conditioning on max blast in
Yeah.
here.
max
Ugh.
blast.
77 is more than 69. That's
Yeesh.
right.
Ooh.
Cosmos, thank you for a 5
92
euro
there.
super
Ooh.
chat. He says, here's 5 units for some limitless
Oh.
content. Well, thank you, Cosmos.
I know he's
appreciate
saying it like it's a heat wave. It's 77 degrees there, okay?
Degrees.
Degrees. I like saying it that way.
Most movie
102?
theaters
Oh.
have half off Tuesdays.
Oh, good point.
That's true.
They'll
That's
just
also true.
give you a big garbage bag of popcorn too sometimes.
And matinees are cheaper.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Ugh.
raining there, dude. It hasn't rained here in like a month and a half.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
rough. Damn.
I live in the desert.
I do have a Swarovski. I do have a Swarovski helicopter's element butterfly somewhere in my body right
No,
now.
I've never
Yes.
invested in crypto. I haven't had any money to
Would you?
invest in
I'll
anything.
pull down my
You know,
shorts
for a
to
while,
show
I had
you.
really bad financial problems, and luckily, I'm out of the
Yeah, put it
situation
on
in
your
my life
ankle
where I'm
next
having
time.
really
Ooh,
bad
smart.
financial problems. But
Yeah.
I just don't have any extra available money to be investing in anything. Sadly.
Really? Really?
Why no Wolverine yet in Rivals? You know, Jade, you'd have to think that it's some kind of a licensing thing, right? That they wouldn't
No?
have
No.
Wolverine or Deadpool. If you look, it's basically the main MCU people in it.
Yes, I
And
know, G-Berg.
Deadpool and
It's
Wolverine
ridiculous.
are literally just joining the mainstream
Oh my
MCU
god.
now. They've
Oh
always
my
been
god.
movies
Summer's
that were
almost over,
separate
Snood.
from the
No,
MCU,
dude.
the X-Men franchise.
I'm not happy about it.
But now they're
I'm
starting to
so happy I
connect,
get to go skiing
and
again
now
soon.
perhaps they're going to get those licenses.
That's not gonna
in
be
there.
a
It's
while
probably
for
what it
that. Keep your
I know.
keep your britches on.
is. Is there a way to
I get
donate
to go
without
in
partial money going to
January.
YouTube? Yes.
It's getting
Tip
closer
at
though.
PayPal.
Let's go.
Tip me via PayPal, and YouTube gets nothing. But I have all these different ways that you can contribute. There are the ways through YouTube, which would be super chats, super stickers, memberships, and gifted memberships. There's tipping me directly through PayPal.
Yeah, I
You
gotta
can also
fight off
pledge to my
scorpions
Patreon, but
to
people
get
who do
out
that
to my
typically
car.
Oh, is that
just do
true?
$2
Have you
a
had
month away
to?
from
You've
the
done a
network,
scorpion
they don't
somewhere?
watch the
You don't
streams.
scorpions
No.
anywhere, do you?
Behind the scenes pledge
I
you
mean,
can
I'm
do.
sure they're here
And some people
somewhere. I
pledge to my
haven't seen
Patreon
one
monthly
since they've
Okay.
been here
private
though.
video
Okay.
made, because I do
I had a
that
friend who
for
went to
certain
school
levels
in
of pledge,
Arizona,
but
and that was
mostly,
like
Yes.
those who
on
wanna
one
support
of the
not
brochures that
YouTube
they
would be
sent
a tip.
her was like tips for living in Arizona. Shake out your shoes before you put them on.
I do that though.
Oh,
I
for
do that.
spiders and stuff.
Yeah, spiders,
Ew,
exactly.
ew.
But like my uncle, he had a cattle ranch in Arizona when I was younger, and we went there. I remember going out to the trampoline and seeing like a scorpion
D20
and
Jenny, I'd
fucking
like, I'm
running
gonna
back to the house.
I'd hate
Are you
that.
worried you'll end up like Carrie at the prom with your new collab? So explain to me how me
Oh,
digitally over the
back
internet
up.
showing
Oh
up.
boy.
Back up.
Oh
on a
boy.
Because
Oh
someone
boy.
commented on one of our most recent, or I can't remember. It was something having to do with. Oh, I made a post saying like, "Oh, this Kino casino stuff, huh, boyfriends?" And someone's like, "He's never seen the movie Carrie, has he?"
Oh right. Oh my
Yeah.
god. What is?
Yes.
Hold on a second. Okay. So wait.
D20 Jenny,
What was the? What's the? Oh. Are you worried you'll end up like Carrie at the prom with the new collab?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, let's see how that goes down for him.
Like, I'm gonna honestly ask this. He said, "Are you worried you'll end up like Carrie at the prom with your new collab?" So explain to me how me digitally over the internet showing up
Digitally over the internet.
Digitally, he is going like fucking nuclear too with the vibrating right here.
Yeah.
on a show
And
where I'm gonna hang out with them for 2 hours as a guest.
painting. I'm actually from
Is going to
Georgia
equate-
originally.
Oh.
Yeah.
To me getting pig's blood dumped on my head at the prom. When I went to the show, and they
It's gonna
immediately
be
started
your
being
own
really
blood.
nasty to
Why
me
you didn't have to
at the
say it
prom
like
as a
that,
guest.
Philip?
Is going to equate to me getting pig's blood dumped on my head at the prom. If I'm on the show and they immediately start being really nasty to me, or my family members or anyone like that, I
Uh-huh.
need
You're
to
gonna
say,
have to
hey,
play
stop
this
doing that. That's
careful.
not right. Let's calm down.
Stop doing
You know?
that.
And
That's all he's
down.
gonna say.
Guys, let's calm
That's not
down,
fair.
please, guys. Okay, stop
A
making
normal
fun of my wife
person-
right now, Kino Casino, guys. Okay, please
If
tell
it
the.
was truly something like, sorry, continue.
No, I'm just talking bullshit. Go on.
Okay, if it was truly something offensive, like any normal person wouldn't stand for it and would just leave.
Yeah, exactly. Like they wouldn't necessarily have to leave. They'd be like, "What the like?" If you thought your friend was like saying that, you'd be like, "Okay, that's not okay." Like we
Come
like
on.
to laugh and joke, but that's not really. Please don't make
Yeah.
fun of my wife like that. I know,
Right.
like blah 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 blah. Right? So,
Yeah.
guys, settle down. We're just gonna treat them like kindergarten kids, and hope that they know that something is hurting your feelings. They're just gonna stop.
if they continue to do it, I can say goodbye and I can leave. At what point do I become
okay.
a let's calm down.
Yeah, they did call him a
you know?
regard.
And if they continue to do it, I can say goodbye and I can leave. At what point do I become a prisoner on the show
Huh?
where they can just torture me? Like, what are you talking about?
What?
You stayed on side scroller for 5, so
Yeah. Why wouldn't we expect you to do the same
Please
here?
explain to me how exactly this could happen. I would love to hear this. Do they have a way
Yeah,
to
they
trap? Is
called
it like
me right
Ghostbusters? If you're on the stream with them, they throw out a
Okay.
trap and they trap you
yeah,
in a
yes,
trap. You can't leave.
okay, yes,
So I'll be like
Yeah.
Slimer
yes,
stuck in
okay.
the trap.
They're just gonna
Or
throw money in a
Scoleri
bowl
brothers.
and
Remember
then
them?
Yeah,
you'll
that's
stay
the
there.
trap, and that'll be the trap.
They're gonna trap me in a trap with the Scoleri brothers, and they're gonna put me in a streamer containment system
Brother.
where I can't leave, and I'm just gonna be stuck in this containment system in a firehouse in New York City for the rest of my. You sound really stupid.
Exactly, Timo.
If not, please explain, because I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Stupid.
I have
You
no
sound really
fucking
stupid.
clue.
What is it talking about?
Bro, he's mad at that. He is mad. Look, okay, you can tell he's kind of like a speedometer in a way.
Yeah.
Where like the more he leans, the more pissed. Like that's how you can tell how strong his emotion is right now.
45-degree angle right now.
And like I don't know what he's like trying to look at here, because surely leaning the other direction would get him closer to the monitor, right?
Maybe that's it though. He wants to get further away from the words.
Oh yeah, like a weird psychological sort of like on a police interrogation kind of thing, right? Oh, that's a very good point actually, because that is body language that you see in those police interrogations when they start getting close to the truth. They start like, I'm just gonna cross my arms, just gonna sit way back here. Go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Or maybe he's just pulling a wedgie out of it. That's a good point, Nathan Collins. Maybe he's just pulling his underwear out of his pants.
Or maybe he's trying to not sit on his spine like Hank.
Hey, remember when he got the pop card so he didn't have to keep swaying back and forth around his microphone?
That's true. He did do that.
Oh my
what
God.
is he fucking doing? Stop. Whoa. It was like a pendulum calming down.
Yeah.
I received a super chat.
It is weird that he's only 42. You're right.
From Nev, $15. Your content is original with little flash and it's honest. It's nostalgic from what we've always known and are used to. So thank you, Phil. Thank you, Nev. That's a very nice way to describe my content.
Oh fuck! What? Wow. Yeah, it's a nice way to say you're ancient and you haven't kept up with the times.
And you suck.
Metronome. Thank you. Yeah, you suck.
Very good.
Well. Okay, here we go again. We're doing a little bit of swaying. Okay, we're crooked. About a 75 degree angle.
Same trolls, different socks. It says Cracker Jacks. You're probably right. It's the same person who always says dumb shit, right?
No, that's just the same 5 or 7 trolls on different socks. So it's not one person, dipshit.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. He really does.
Skizzle it. As of now, I will be appearing on the Kino Casino show.
He is actually so stupid that he thinks this guy wants the explanation and doesn't want him just to loop on the stupid thing that he should stop talking about now.
That they broadcast over on Kick.
You're right.
And it's gonna be Tuesday night. At the time when I would normally be streaming here, I'll be over on Kick
Here?
for a couple of hours. I'm taking a break from my night stream that night to appear as a guest on their show and see how it goes. There you go.
I need to get you some of those sounds again.
Yeah, I need those cry noises again.
Yeah, slide whistle. Oh God, he was fucking chomping, dude.
Yeah, he went nuts.
I literally just said at the normal time I would do my late night streams.
Yes, it's official on Tuesday. Yeah. What?
Hey.
That's how YouTube chat is. It happens.
Whatever time's convenient for you, I'll be on there. How about that?
What the fuck? That's
if you said
so
4 in the morning, I'll be on their show at 4 in the morning, even though they're not broadcasting it. I'll still be on the show at 4 in the morning.
You're an asshole about it, fucker.
Be on the show at 4 in the morning.
Just I guess
for you.
I'm kind of.
Oh.
Ew! I'm kind of glad I can't do that with my cheeks.
Oh, I can jowl them.
No, I don't know anything about giant gang
big
warfare
time.
going on in the UK.
Bit,
Again, I don't live in the UK. I'm not aware of this.
Yeah, you're doing it. That's good.
Okay, good. It moves my headphones when I do it.
This is actually happening. Me too. I wish everyone the best. I hope everyone's safe. I don't know what's going on. No,
guys.
I'm literally a gaming chill streamer. I don't know how I could affect that or what I really have to add to it.
I guess
sorry,
what's happening? I wish everyone the best. I hope everyone is safe. I don't know what's going on.
Did you hear about what's happening in the UK at the moment?
No.
Muslims are fighting with British in huge gang warfare in the streets. There's video of it on X right now. People are using knives and axes. Okay, let's see what Phil has to say about that.
Is it Super Jumper?
No, I don't know anything about giant gang warfare going on in the UK.
Well, yeah, there was been some unpleasantness because someone was stabbed to death, and there are a bunch of people who are outraged because of the race of the killer, and so it's like. It's not what this person is reporting, but there's some unpleasantness right now.
Okay,
I think it's
Trevor said right-wing assholes are on the streets, so it's not like that exactly.
I think there's a lot of people that are like saying that it's because of it's anti-migration, anti-immigration types that are saying that.
Cool.
It's you can I'm sure you can guess the rest, right?
I don't live in the UK. I'm not aware of this.
That's all it got, by the way.
Okay.
No, I don't know anything about giant gang warfare going on in the UK. Again, I don't live in the UK. I'm not aware of this.
Children were killed a couple days ago. They said it was
actually happening.
Migrants.
I wish everyone the best.
It wasn't.
Everyone's safe. I don't know what's going
on.
on.
The son of migrants.
Oh,
I'm literally a gaming chill streamer. I don't know how I could affect that or what I really have to add to it.
Yeah.
Right?
God damn it. What is wrong with the word? 3 kids?
Dude, he's just wiping his eyebrow.
gross. Oh, 3 babies.
I'm for stupid.
Oh, they
This
were
is
Islamic
sad.
faith.
I'm
Okay.
still stuck on not going to the movies and complaining about cost. This is exact confirmation of him not taking his wife anywhere. He's not a man, and this is why he had only 2 women in his life.
Amen.
This is his second in his...
A second in his entire life. You're right, Lord Kane.
Absolutely.
It's, like, if I'm not happy with someone and they don't show that they care about me at all, why am I going to stay?
Well, especially like they're just like, you know, it's not like you should be expected to just like, well, I mean, it depends on your relationship, but like,
sure,
it's not like he's being expected to take her out every single night. You
no.
know, do something though. Do something other than like just leaving them in the basement while you go upstairs and stream 24 hours a day, right? Like,
yeah. All he does is asks her to make dinner, and that's it. And that's nothing. He's doing nothing for her. It's very sad.
Will I be watching the Yakuza series on Amazon? I probably will, just for curiosity purposes, right? It comes out in November. I don't see why I wouldn't watch it just for curiosity purposes.
Okay, you're right. Sorry, tells her to make dinner. You're right.
Thank you. Yes, good point.
I don't. You're asking me something I don't know.
What are we doing for dinner tonight? Let's have dinner together. You make it.
I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue.
Yes, you do, because you had to make an account to watch it, stupid.
I made an account to join in their chat, so I already have an account, and that's how I was watching. But I don't know how.
So you did it. So you had to make an account. Watch. That's the answer to the question. Just answer the question, Phil.
How easy it is to watch without an account? I have no idea.
I have no idea.
That's fucking crazy, Super Chopper. Oh man, I'm just sad for the babies that died. Hello?
No, that is true. On Kick, when you broadcast, the broadcast is archived.
It's possible to hit the tub.
We'll see. I think, right?
It's possible. That would be fun.
Is it better to watch Kick
we'll
on
talk
mobile
about
or PC?
it.
I don't know. I have no idea. I've only watched it on my phone.
Hello? Hello? Oh my god.
No, I've not seen anything about Dynasty Warriors Origins. Never heard of it.
God, man, come on.
Musu is what they call it.
Dynasty Warriors games are all the rage anymore. I mean, they barely even
released them anymore. Musu is what they call that formula.
Musu? Is that a Shuju and a Musu? Is that a Tuhu? Tuhu, Musu, Shuju?
Games are all the rage anymore. I mean, they barely even
released them anymore. Musu is what they call that formula. Musu. Like, they never even do that anymore.
What are you doing
I already have
with
72
your hair?
subs on Kick. That's very exciting. I'm not planning on using that account for anything but chatting, so very exciting to have 72 subs.
All right, let's lay off
the snorts and the grunts.
And the snorts and the grunts. Super Chopper's just
Well, I played
saying,
with today in Rivals. Whoever I haven't used yet,
giving
that
information.
seems appealing to me. I have to see who's left who I haven't used yet, right? I don't think I used any of the Guardians. Well, I guess I used Star-Lord for like one game.
Okay.
I'll probably try Rocket Raccoon. I'll probably try Groot. You know,
I tried Groot. He just manages to make everything sound so fucking stupid, even if it's already stupid.
Oh boy, yeah, he's just dumb.
Do I see myself
He's so
retiring
fucking
before I
dumb.
go bald? I don't think I'm going to go fully bald. I think this hairline will continue to recede a bit.
So
I'm
you're
already
going bald.
42,
You're
and this
going
hairline has
bald.
only reduced
No,
a
going
little
bald
bit in the
doesn't
last
mean
10,
your whole
15 years
head
I've been
is
a
bald.
YouTuber. I don't think I'm going to go fully bald. I think if I was going to, I already would have. I think I'm lucky in that regard because I told you guys, both my uncle and all of my cousins from my uncle's side are all completely bald.
Why does it
And they went
sound
bald
weird
in like
when
their
he
20s
says
and
uncle?
30s. And here I am, I'm 42, and I still got hair.
I just
in fact,
said
my hair looks
he's
better
good
now
at
than I think it
making
has ever
stupid
been.
shit sound,
So
like,
I guess I'm
even
kind of
stupider.
lucky in that regard, you know?
You're right. Okay. All right, Jeff. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he is going bald. That's true.
You can tell
He's
where the
missing
console
hair.
boxes are. PS5 right, Xbox left. Let's see. PS5, you think this is the PS5 box.
Are
You
we
think this is
really
the
doing
Xbox.
this?
Oh my god,
My
brother!
God.
No! Did you see his pants? It
Yeah.
looked like he took a dump.
You're partially correct. Partially
I
correct.
love that he had to
Okay.
stand
Get
up
up.
This
and
indeed
check.
is the PS5 box.
You had to get up.
This is both the Xbox One and
Both?
the Switch box.
What? Okay.
So he's right. And now
Yeah.
feeling like that's so funny. That is like the textbook definition of fucking semantics right there. Oh, you're partially right. It is the Xbox on this side and the PS5 on the other side, like you said, but it's also the Switch on this side, stupid.
You didn't
PS5
even
box.
know.
Correct. Partially correct. Okay.
Partially.
This indeed is the PS5 box.
So correct.
Okay.
This is both the Xbox One and the Switch box.
So correct.
Yes. And actually, I had one of my. I was going to try to use the Victrix box from the Victrix joystick, but it actually wasn't fitting. So I ended up using the others instead.
Okay.
So you almost had it right. You were close.
You did have it right, though.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. I think it's time.
Oh my
that's
God.
glorious. Holy
I
fuck.
am not balding. I am not
balding,
going
by the way,
bald.
guys. By the way, I think I'm seeing exactly this shape here. Like, this looks like.
Oh my God, you're
judgy-
right. It's
judgy.
judgy.
Oh my God, it's been blasted into the back of his skull because he's been sitting in front of it for so long that it just made somehow a weird light projection imprint on his skull. That's crazy.
Oh my
I
God.
kind of want to draw that in, but I think you can see it. There's the eye, and an eye, and
boy.
there's.
Yeah, you can see it. That's amazing.
Why does it look like it?
What do you do it? Because it's a fucking wrinkly old bed sheet, you idiot.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's more white on this side, and this side's transparent.
Oh my fucking Christ in heaven.
God.
Phil. Got a light source coming from this direction, okay? And it's blasting on here, and you can see a crease. Then this part is different because it's in shade. Okay?
Yes.
Parent, you got to
That's
see it
how
on the camera
lighting
now?
works.
But I don't know
It is
why.
also dirty.
Why does it look like that?
God, stop showing us your bald
Anyway,
spots.
thank you guys. Let's end the show. Let's jump into Marvel Rivals, shall we? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
Marvel
Tomorrow,
Rivals.
I'll tell you all about
Rivals.
my final day with Marvel
Marvel
Rivals, as
Rivals.
well as a Chill
Marvel
Stardew
Rivals.
Valley stream. I'll give you any updates that I have on anything.
Let's
Hold on, Mr. Jupple just did a
Mr.
$5
Jupple?
super chat. I'm sorry, Mr. Jupple. I already
Jupple?
moved over. See, crap. A lot of side. I'm gonna get whole head will probably have all getting silver gray, and here,
Oh,
there's a lot of white and grays in there, silver on camera. But I'll tell you right now, it's not as dark as it looks. There's definitely a lot of white and grays in there, silver almost, silver hair. Here and all the side of my head here, this is all getting silver gray. And so I think I'm gonna end up being the Reed Richards look. I think I'm gonna get that.
Shut up.
No, that's
Shut
not going to be
up.
you.
He thinks he's going to be Mr. Fantastic. He literally thinks he's going to be Mr. Fantastic. Go to fucking
Absolutely not.
have silver gray here first, and that'll be very visible.
That had some evil
and then
come out with it,
eventually
didn't
my
it?
whole head will
Like,
fall
ouch.
over.
He's so self-absorbed.
It's just cameras don't really pick up
Yes.
too well on hair like that.
Oh, we saw, buddy. We saw.
We saw it doesn't pick up when it's not there, too.
Wow, this mouse really is fighting me. Doesn't want to work today. Let's get this camera
Maybe you
working.
should get a new one. It costs like $10.
Use the trackpad of your laptop or one of the fucking
Also
5
that.
fucking mice that you found in the fucking closet when you did the clean out stream. I don't know.
Centered.
Dude, Ellis, you're right. He said his dad has less bald spots and he's 70. My dad is
So?
almost 70 as well, and he doesn't
Centered
have hair like that.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
got-
nice, he's got the salt and peppery look.
Looks pretty good, right?
I got a
just
nice
gotta
full
zoom
head
in
of
for
hair,
it.
jet black, dark as night.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, my beard.
And-
I'm getting I'm getting a lot of grays in the old beard though. And that's not good. Well, it's good in a way, but it's not great.
I was gonna say, let me tell you something. Oh my God. Well, first let me tell you something. Girls like me enjoy some gray in their
Let's
men's
go. They like
hair and
they like
beard.
some salt with their pepper, right?
They do.
That's
They
how
do. Look,
wait,
all right.
Now hold on.
Okay.
Just 1 second here.
Student wears a wig. Nah.
I want to get this.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, then we'll leave. You got like a redirect
Oh
setup?
shit. You're right.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Let's just watch this. Clippers. Let's just get some clean audio for the Clippers here. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, stalled.
That's as far as it goes.
Too close. Too close. No. Too close.
God, dude. You love your new toy, huh?
That's good. Here we go.
That's good,
right?
Stroke mouth.
Pretty good. Pretty wild. This webcam has that much zoom. You don't really lose any quality either when you're doing it. Like, damn, that's a really good quality webcam.
Oh,
my lord, too close.
Not funny.
Too close.
Didn't laugh. I think you guys can actually redeem it.
All right. So
see.
let's just go on a very brief break.
Hint,
I'm
hint.
gonna go use. Oh, let me get Mr.
Hint.
Jupple on the leaderboard because he did do
I
that.
can't
super
remember
chat.
if it's in there. I think it's the not. Oh, fuck, I can't remember what the.
Wow, I'm frozen. I was frozen today. Oh, look out! Look out! Oh, I got knocked on my ass.
Yeah, it's funny. All right. There you go.
Very, very not obnoxious content.
Didn't laugh.
Didn't laugh. All right, folks.
Yeah.
Well, I had a good time. Did you enjoy yourself, Android?
I did. I
That's
got
all
to
that
hang out
matters,
with you.
brother. That's all that
The Chat
matters.
made me laugh and made a bunch of good points.
Yeah,
It was
absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'd love to see it. Thank you so much for joining us yet again. You streaming today? You doing any Twitch-style activities today?
Yes, I'm planning on finishing Nobody Wants to Die tonight because I
Let's
just haven't
go.
had time to fucking stream this week because I have a job.
What
Crazy.
What the fuck? You're supposed to be a jobless loser. So that you can entertain me on twitch.tv/100cold_.
Andrew Cold _ yeah.
Yes, folks.
Yeah.
Go see Andrew Cold's Twitch channel.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're so welcome.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll be doing that tonight.
Cool.
At some point.
Well, we'll think about if we want to do something on Tuesday night. Let's see if we can just lamprey off someone else's stream. Maybe I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm a lazy bitch.
I understand.
You will not compare yourself to Reed Richards. That's like an ant thinking it's Neil Armstrong.
There you go.
Amen.
Dave.
Amen. Movie sign. Big
Absolutely
up.
right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks again, everybody, joining us. We're being redirected to
Thank you
Dark
so
Dave's
much.
Mirror or Raw DSP, I'm sure.
Rod DSP.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you so much, Andrew Cold, for that.
Yeah.
And with that, I hope everybody has a nice day. And
Yeah, have a good
Battery
weekend.
Sus says we can do him on Tuesday, so there you go. Sounds good.
Let's do you.
Let's fuck him.
Yeah, let's fuck him.
Sounds
Let's
good to
hang out
me.
with the boy.
Yeah. Hanging with the boy. All right.
All right.
I'll see you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye.